The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast, as well as its hosts, are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
Don't start. Don't start, nigga. Don't do that because she came back. Don't try to big her. She good, nigga.
Us on.
We good, nigga.
Turn us on.
Everybody on team.
Yeah. Turn us on. Last looks. Last looks. Send your last minute text. Do your Google.
Make sure the ringer's off.
Fuck they talking about? You asked for it.
You turn your ringer on? You said make sure the ringer off. You turn yours on?
Yeah, so I can hear when I have a text message or a phone call coming in. I know you have the fancy Apple Watch that tells you all the shit.
I wasn't.
I just don't have my ringer or vibrate or anything on.
You don't want to be alerted when somebody's trying to get...
No.
Oh.
So why you got a phone?
Yeah.
For when I want it.
Yeah. I will go look at my phone eventually and see that someone has called or texted.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And we'll deal with it then.
Well, we handle things different. Even though I'm with y'all, she handles things different. Okay. She wants to hear the day.
I'm just saying, time sensitivity sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there's something important going on and I'm expecting an important phone call, then that's a different scenario.
Vibrate.
Or vibrate. I don't hear that.
Got it.
Sorry. Old age. Hearing goes, eyesight goes, it all goes.
I don't want no beef, man.
Yo,
Reddish?
no
beef.
I'm so old now. I'm glad she said that. I put the phone on speaker and still got to put it to my ear.
That's me. I'm like this. I'll move it a little close to you.
I don't hear the speaker when it's just like
Turn
on
the volume up, you dummy.
It be up.
No,
Nigga,
I should be on maximum.
I'm like, yo, this don't make. Yo, this is a goddamn shame right now.
I'm with you.
On God.
I don't put it to my ear, but it
It
be right here.
close. It be right here.
It be right here.
If it hit that waist, the sound get faint. The sound get a little faint. That's all.
Real. That's real.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Really good, man. Really good.
Full crew.
Don't start, nigga.
There you
Full
go.
crew.
Don't try to get morale up, nigga. We good.
Hey.
Can't be confident, nigga.
This is what the streets been waiting for.
Take the 9. Take the charge, too.
My nigga Ish back.
Hey, yo, you might hit hard.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm little fat ass fingers.
What's
you might
up, man?
let your motherfucking really hurt.
You went to a funeral?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Virginia?
Condolences.
A few other stuff.
Oh, family? You was there for the weekend? Got it. Did you eat good?
Yeah, you know that down south that shit.
Yeah, I know.
They was shooting pause by funeral?
No.
All right, that's it.
They dropped the bar.
That's it.
They dropped the bar on the day. You went to a funeral.
I'm your friend today. I'm your friend today, big
Hey, fuck them niggas, yo. We ain't playing. We with the funerals, nigga. Don't drop the part on my day. I'm off. Don't try to like capitalize
You shot it
on
like
my
a month ago,
invisibility.
right? You shot it like a month ago, right?
It depends on which part you're talking about.
Oh, my man in his
Yeah, he shot a few.
Well,
yeah, nigga, that's what we do, nigga.
I know.
Yeah, keep the morale up, boy. We show you, boy.
Full crew! Stop playing with us today!
Fucking idiot.
Ish, who's your PR? You might need to share the wealth.
She trying to get interviews. You know, her shit look a little fake. She trying to get it when she can fit in, boy.
Yeah, you're right.
Ish, you got a spot for me? Now she's selling ass to Ish.
Please, sir. Please.
This nigga fire. Look what you done did, nigga. Look what you done did. Take them stupid ass
No,
glasses
then he
off.
look off in the stars.
Yeah. Don't look
Wait,
them off,
I don't
nigga.
have nothing to do
Don't
with
look
what
them
y'all
off,
doing.
nigga. You got nothing to do
I've
with
been
this.
practicing this look in the fucking bathroom mirror since last night.
I don't know.
I don't have nothing.
Yo, with the glasses on?
With the glasses on?
Yeah. So don't fuck it up.
Yeah, you stupid.
This is 17 hours. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing. Whatever y'all talking about, whatever your little duck curry duck shit date bullshit y'all did.
That's not bullshit.
I don't have nothing to do with.
Yeah, it was.
I'm chilling. It's a vibe.
It was great.
That should look good.
Nothing but. This is nothing but vibes today.
Okay.
Got
Super
it.
vibes.
Quadruple H.
No, you said triple H.
Health, happiness, healing, and hoes. Gotta add hoes.
Sure.
Gotta add hoes.
Nigga said my new name is Triple H.
Hoes is nice, even if you're healing. Just to have around, even if you have.
They speed up the process.
Yeah, they do.
Hoes is cool.
Hoes make it better.
They speed up the process.
Oh man, if only I had two small elephants.
Yeah.
Mark, you good? Mark, no, Mark and Ish had some flat Earth beef earlier. Flat Earth for Mark is like a bitch going in my phone when I'm asleep.
He trolling me at this point.
good?
I'm good. I'm great,
right.
man.
All right,
Good spirits.
Let's get this bad boy started then. Why not? Y'all seen the Shannon Sharp electric slide?
Yeah.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, it did make me wonder how all of y'all's electric slide looked.
We get them and do
Now
it.
everybody on the phone.
Cut it
Everybody
off.
on the phone now.
No, cut it off.
Now everybody on the phone.
Want to
Get
go
up and
see
do
his
it.
Let me
electric
cut it on.
slide.
What do you mean cut it on? Niggas
Cut it
on
on
electric
right
slide?
now, boy. Cut it right now, old boy.
Do I have that?
It's electric. Come on, man. You know how to do it, man?
Can't see it. Do I have that?
Are you Googling how to do it, Mel? Put your phone down.
I'm looking
But you
up
know
to
it.
see what happened with Shannon Sharp. I
Don't
didn't
fuck
It's
see
an old
that.
video, but he was doing an electric slide. It wasn't the most.
That's what he doing?
It was terrible.
Oh,
I'm about to say.
It don't look like no electric slide I ever seen.
He looked crazy.
Electric glide.
That nigga electric is off.
All right, I do pay.
You can't feel it.
Yeah, you pay the bill. This shit look terrible.
All right.
What's that blackout?
Marcia Griffiths.
This is the electric slide song?
Excuse me?
I can't get up. I would have walked around. I can't get up. I would have got up. Yo, I would have got up. I can't get up.
Oh my, Melissa Savannah Ford. Yo,
I've never heard this before.
you're never gonna beat the allegations.
And so I listen, I'll start. I accept the charges.
Do you know how to electric slide?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. All right. So it makes more sense now. All right. Smart. All right, yo. She don't know how to electric slide.
You know, it's like a little back and forth, you know, slide, and dip, and then
Now, what? Shh.
Mark, did you know this about our sister in Christ?
No, you fucking didn't. Just that's it. You have said enough for the morning, okay?
Oh, shit. What did I do?
Nothing.
Round earth shit.
That nigga held you down when you left, yo.
Oh, shit.
You just shooting that nigga.
No.
When you left, nigga, he lifted
Yo, this nigga, ain't nothing in there, my nigga.
It's in everyone's best interest
Because
that I do this.
I saw the battery in his back, and he was like,
Ain't no celery left, my nigga.
It's in everyone's best interest that I pretend there is.
Apple celery. All that shit gone. Oh, man, yo.
Funny. I asked it to all of y'all, but in my notes, it definitely says,
Mel.
does Mel know how to electric slide?
I've never heard that before.
What? How? Have you never been to a wedding?
No.
A black wedding.
In fairness, in most black
They play
weddings-
that at white weddings.
But a lot of times they do the electric slide. They don't
Yeah,
play the
they
electric
do.
slide.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
played that shit.
What
Where
they
was
do?
we at for New Year's Eve when they was playing all the white slaps?
Yeah, in Costa Rica. Yeah. At the Planet Hollywood or whatever the fuck that was.
You know when I usually see people doing the electric slide? When Candy comes on. Candy by Cameo. That's usually when I see people doing the electric slide. So I didn't know
Like
there
on
was
the best man.
Best man.
I think it's just the best man.
Movie.
That wasn't.
Is that where we're getting our...
Yes. Yes.
Wait,
Isn't that where they do that?
you know people do it when they hear Candy come on in the club. Or at a party.
Candy comes on in the club?
Cameo? Candy?
Yeah, Candy might come on, but
Of course.
I've never seen people do the electric slide in the club.
Right. What club is this?
Maybe this is a Canadian thing. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I always thought the electric slide was done to.
Just for shits and giggles, and then I promise I have a PrizePicks ad, and then some other shit.
By the way.
Shout out to PrizePicks. We intro on this pod in a second. Can you show us what you know of the electric slide?
Hell the fuck no.
Is it that bad?
It will be.
Flip it, do it with you. Flip it, do it with you.
We would do it together, all three of us.
Come on. I don't care.
Let's go, man.
Come on.
Yo, this is about to be classic.
Can we turn the music up a little bit?
Let's get E.
I'm out.
Yo, what are you doing? This nigga did the electric boogaloo.
Black classes, yo.
It's been a long time.
You do. Now you get crazy in the
It's
regular
been
clubs.
15
I know you get crazy with on that electric slide floor.
Oh, so he's saved because he's got the boot on.
Now I know how to do the electric
Do it
slide.
with the boot on.
It's will body that
Do it
shit.
with the
I know
boot
how to do
on.
the electric slide.
Do it with the
He
boot
knows how
on.
to. He knows how
I
to.
promise you.
He do.
Really?
Yeah,
You've seen him do it?
You know the freeze?
Yes.
I put my chips to the table. Ish knows how to do this.
Fact.
Okay.
And his footage broke. You don't give a fuck.
Trust me.
Do it, huh? You're my complexion.
Niggas out there with dirt roads.
Oh, my Lord.
100 motherfuckers doing electric
He's
slide.
right.
Okay, well.
Parks.
Man, that
I
was
missed it.
What episode?
This is 821 of the Joe Budden podcast.
Welcome to episode 821 of the Joe Budden podcast.
It is brought to you by.
Brought to you by, fueled by, powered by PrizePicks. PrizePicks gang, yeah.
Salute.
PrizePicks. I'm saying y'all shot a lot of commercials, boy, since that last one we did.
What?
Oh wait, what happened? Parks hit.
Correct them.
What's crack? 5.
Huh?
4?
Yes.
5, 4.
That's a nice
Five.
crack.
That's a nice
crack.
Wow.
Yeah, the polos looking bright.
looking a little crispy. New Chucks.
Polos,
Extra crispy.
The Chucks are already fucked up. Nashville was rough on the Chucks. White Chucks in Nashville was not a great decision.
6-player?
It was a bunch of different ones. I was going crazy.
Oh, altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to Tennessee.
Okay.
Nashville has been good to me. Nashville has been good to me.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't crack them like you. When I was in Virginia, you could get busy too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm your humble, grateful, gracious, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with some really amazing people. To my right, the amazing Melissa Ford is back in the building.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Fresh off a Curry Duck Fest. All right.
Shout out to Flip's wifey
Thank you.
and mother-in-law.
Thank you,
They held
thank
us
you.
down. Mhm.
Yeah.
And the kids and family and just everything.
How'd that come about? I saw the clip.
Yeah. I saw it too when I was home, free and available.
My mother-in-law.
Me too. And hungry.
And hungry as could be.
And that shit look good.
Craving for duck.
How that came? We were discussing it with Ian. He said he liked duck, and I said, well, my mother-in-law knows how to make curry duck, and and we set up a date. Then I called Mel. I said, Mel, we had Ian crib come through, get some duck, and I feel your spirit. You know what I mean? Might be down a little bit, but come through, have some fun with us. I like to move.
Y'all got Ian Crib playing Duck Goose.
She came quick too. Greedy ass. She said, oh my God. I said, what are you doing, man? I'm doing some electric shock therapy on my shoulder. I said, girl, you want some duck and roti? Yeah, sure. As soon as I hung the phone, ring. She at the door. I didn't even give her Ian address because she knew. But yeah, it was fun. Hey, yo, it was a point. It was a point in there, right? Mel was sitting on the couch. I'm on my phone. She's just staring at me for mad long, but I feel her staring at me to talk. But I'm ignoring her. So she told me, can you turn the volume down off your phone because it's kind of loud? I said, that's kind of rude. Like, you don't mind my business. I turned it down. I looked to the left, and she just looking like this. I said, Mel, what's up? Talk to me, my nigga. And she, we just had a good conversation. It was good to see Mel, man. Mm-hmm. It was great. Chopped it down. Chop him down. She said, they chopped me down, Flip.
Can you continue?
She said,
with the introduction,
she said they
please?
chopped me
Okay,
down.
so Flip is here. Great. Yeah, Queen's Flip. Yeah, okay. All right, get the money, y'all. Ish, right.
Get the money, y'all.
King Wawa Ish is in the building. The freeziest of them all. Ice is here. Mr. Take It Further himself. Dr. Mark Lamont Hill is in the building. Big Parks, Elmira's finest. Poet's here. Corey's here. Erickson is here. Anybody else that's here is here on their own volition. Yeah, shout out to them niggas too. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me now.
Feeling great, man.
Feels good to be home, man. I'm exhausted.
Oh man, I did some peasant shit, bro. And I thought about all of y'all. I was like, damn, I don't even want to let my family know, man. I caught a flat the other day.
Nah, that's not peasant shit.
I changed the flat.
Nah, that's man shit,
I think
man. I'm gonna let that slide.
incredible.
Oh, well, cool.
I'm gonna let that slide.
'Cause
You should have run flats though.
Your car has a tire in the back, in the trunk, huh?
You had a spare?
That's what I'm saying.
See?
I didn't know.
So wait, your fancy car doesn't come with a spare?
No.
Run
they don't do
flats.
You had a spare in your car?
Run flats.
I had a spare on my car for a little bit.
Oh wait, you got the little secret compartment under the trunk.
This nigga got a lug wrench.
And a lug wrench.
No, you know the shit that it come with is some bullshit, right? So I'm out there like this.
Hey, yo, they got the little pack of tools.
Yeah, the young ass lug wrench.
You gotta put it together.
My first lug wrench.
I was like, yo, man.
Where you was at?
I was on the turnpike.
On the highway?
Oh my God. You fucking
You ain't got AAA or nothing?
I do, but
buy you
I
AAA
just
for
figured
Christmas,
I
man.
Oh, your
got
car
AAA.
company? You ain't got you hit the button where they say we'll come get you?
OnStar, I have all of that. But by the time I got it, I could just change it real fast and get the fuck out of here.
Well, you was by yourself,
It
right?
was starting to rain.
You by yourself?
You changed it in the rain?
No, it was about to start to rain.
Wait,
So
so
I'm
it was
trying to hurry up and do this shit. I didn't want to be waiting outside.
Wait, so it was thundering on your back,
No.
and then you would look up like this.
I was just like,
Thank God.
I could sit here on a turnpike, 18-wheeler ride my burn.
I could sit here
Christ,
and
hold on
wait,
to his hat.
or I could just change this shit
Wait,
and get out of here,
you was
bro.
by yourself?
Yeah, I was by myself.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God missing piece wasn't there.
AAA with a
And somebody almost hit you one time too, right?
Nah, I got over far, bro.
Yo,
You crazy, bro.
that's dope though to know how to change the tire.
Yeah, it's a man shit.
We
man.
all
I'm
know
proud
how
of
to
you.
change the tire.
Some real
Not a
girl
lot
dad
of guys
shit,
out there
man.
know how to change
Everybody
the
here know
tire.
how to change the tire, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We're men's men.
I think the new niggas don't know how to change it.
The new niggas don't know how to use. They don't even have tools, bro. They don't know how to do nothing.
That's real. I got AAA for a reason though.
I got them. It's just they take a minute. I had somewhere to be, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna.
How
wait.
long
I'm
you
gonna
put
do it.
you put a spare on your joint?
Yeah, I put the spare
You had the
on.
little donut?
and then
Yo, you
kept
got a
pushing.
donut on the truck?
No, I already got new tire after that.
A little baby
I had to
leg.
drive, bro. I did.
on the truck.
Shit, man, I even driving.
Oh no! So now it's raining.
What? Oh, nigga got a
Imagine
donut in
imagine how
the
it
rain,
drive.
son.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
That's I'm good. I was bad.
man.
I'm proud of you
I
though.
got AAA
good,
for a
man.
reason, my nigga.
I got run flats for a
I'm about to
reason.
say, I ain't never do that.
That's some of the poorest shit I've heard.
So yeah, you got a spare? Yo, look at the shit we
He
shaved.
got a spare in his trunk. Ew,
Yo,
your
shit
trunk
we
lift up and it's a tire under there. Ain't even nothing fly.
the skag booth.
I'm sorry you went through that though.
Yeah.
You know.
That's rough, man. Did you feel like better, like on some man? You like when you fix something at the crib, you feel like a man's man. Did you feel like that?
No, nigga, I was tired doing this shit, and then you gotta. Yeah, I was tired. Fuck that.
Tell you one thing, that the trunk on that motherfucking Ferrari is the size of them little pocketbooks them bitches be wearing.
No tire in there.
You
Right?
could put about 10 pennies in there.
Shit made for a duffel with no. That's it.
I was mad for a second until I fucking felt poor. It's like, oh, all right, they don't want you to put nothing in here.
Yeah.
This ain't to put nothing
It's for
in.
your wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you don't sit on it.
Well, I'm glad
carry bag.
I'm glad you still remember how to fucking put a tire on the car, man.
That's cool.
That's what that man's man shit is. What I
Oh, it's overrated.
oh, it's way overrated. I ain't changing shit.
No, listen. I build houses. I'm not changing no tire, my
Exactly.
nigga. I'm calling AAA, my nigga. I'm good.
And I waited on the side of I-95 with my son in the back.
How long?
Solid hour.
See, I need to get up out of there.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
that's all.
He'll be all right.
He be all right.
I had to get.
Nigga,
I had
Bill's
somewhere to be.
patience. Right. Bill's tolerance. Yeah, I'm good.
I was
I'm
like,
not
fuck that.
fucking with that.
Well, it's good to see each and every one of you guys.
Happy being.
Honestly, full crew up in here today. So unfortunately, we have to start with a topic that has been taking over the internet.
Yes.
Again.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah,
I remember this the first time. I think.
and the second time, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Every couple years.
Yeah.
Short answers.
No.
Yes.
Short answers. 100 men versus a gorilla.
Unarmed men.
Men that can change tires or men that call AAA?
Oh, that's a good one.
Put whatever men you want.
No, the answer's always no, by the way.
All right, so you got no. Mark.
Fuck no.
Ice.
Gorilla coats and boots and shit for everybody, man. We fucking that gorilla up.
Ish.
Fuck no.
Flip.
Nah.
You ever seen one of them shits in real person, in real life?
Yeah.
You
Seen 100 people though? Jumping.
Yeah. No.
Mel.
A hard no. No.
Joe.
No. But that doesn't stop me from thinking about it.
I think about it all the time.
Wait, this has come up more than once?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a years old internet debate.
Yeah.
This is from years ago.
The only difference now is they got AI and shit to like draw.
Actually do it.
Yeah, to show it. Yeah. To show what
Niggas
would
could
happen.
barely knock a nigga out with a punch.
Yeah.
What they gonna do to hurt the gorilla?
Right.
Them gorilla's hands be like
The
this
gorilla
big.
arm be like,
Yeah.
what they gonna do to hurt the gorilla? That's all I want to know. Like, how they gonna hurt it with no weapons?
I just like hearing questions where male ego gets to
Word,
respond.
for sure.
That's why I say yeah.
So
Just
yeah,
ego.
it's just fun.
You gonna slam the dog shit?
When the first guy gets smushed,
Yeah, like the first 10 guys get their head ripped off, arms
Yeah.
ripped off. It's gonna scare about like 30 of them.
Well, that's the thing. 100 men really mean probably 40 to 60 men.
yeah, at best.
20 to 30.
12, nigga.
Because a lot of people are gonna die.
Oh yeah.
People are gonna die.
Only 12 of
Bad
them
too,
can fight.
not good die.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
Terrible.
Give me 100 crackheads though, because that's different. That's different. Crackhead strength a little different.
Well, yeah, I went freeze a little bit.
I done seen crackheads do some shit.
They gonna hold his leg and shit. They gonna bite him. I'm telling you, I went freeze. You could throw a crackhead. I see the crackhead climb a pole, fall, and climb back up for that $100. Nigga. We talking about the street light pole. Climb on the top and hold on.
Tell a crackhead you got $100 for him.
Yeah.
All right. That gorilla ass is grass.
But fear starts to kick in. Once the gorillas start fucking the first 10 or 20 people up, it's about 10 or 20 more
Even if
gonna
they
be scared.
fearless, that shit. It would be like saying like, how many 10-year-olds could you take? Like, could you take 100 10-year-olds?
110-year-olds might get you.
Let me lower the number. 6-year-olds, because that's probably more comparison to a gorilla to us. You think 106? You think you could beat 106-year-olds?
Yeah.
Easy. Grabbing the first 6-year-old and using them against all the other 6-year-olds.
Once you get tired after like 25, 30, because everybody ain't in the
that
best
6-year-old
shape,
in a circle.
you still got 70 more of them niggas to go.
How they gonna hurt you?
Start biting on your ass.
Yeah.
With the 6-year-old teeth?
Bites
Nah,
hurt.
I ain't gonna hurt.
And this is how the gorillas think looking at us.
Exactly. Yeah. Little punk ass human teeth. They ain't doing shit.
But
Yo, stop, yo.
100 brave men though ish.
I'm calling the women to bring the bears.
That nigga gonna get that bear back in here.
Yo,
That was the funny shit you said. Joe said there was a bear loose somewhere, and guess what? All the women ran. Joe, that was the funniest
what the fuck
shit.
you talk about?
Joe, that was so funny.
They got out of Sam's. What's that little Connecticut Kroger's?
Oh man, stupid, yo.
Here's a study that says that men overestimate their ability to fight by 400%.
We talked about that.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
forgive me. Okay, yeah, because to me that's what the conversation seems like. When I watch people saying they could do it, I think we could do shit we can't.
Right?
What do you think leads to that thought process? Is it all the video games, like the first-person video games that you guys play all day?
Ego.
Okay, all right. But does this like help kind of build the ego?
No. It's just,
Okay,
we
it's just naturally just
Yeah.
daftness.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
think you can
I
do
don't
it.
think these niggas believe they could do that shit. Period. I don't think in
mean-
their heart of hearts they believe that.
But the ego won't allow you to say it. So a
So
lot of
what-
niggas gonna say, yeah, we could do it.
And also, people don't fight. Most people who talk about fighting haven't been in a fight or don't fight.
Word.
So a lot of it is you estimate what you'll do in that situation, and men tend to think that their anger and their
We'll carry-
rage
yeah,
will
we'll
carry
carry
them
them,
through.
yeah.
They think that shit Jason Statham do is easy. Word, like, yo, I'd have word, man, I would have. No, you wouldn't, nigga. Fuck you
So they
talking
throw
about?
that first punch and realize it ain't do what you thought it was going to do.
I went to see that Jason Statham movie. I told y'all I was gonna see it.
How was that bullshit?
The same as every other one. I didn't even see it.
So he worked for some Mexican family. They took the Mexican family daughter, and Jason Statham really rocks with the family. So now he go kill 970 people
To get the daughter back.
Get the daughter.
Oh, kind of like Man on Fire.
Man on Fire.
Kind of like every movie,
In
The
Mexico.
Beekeeper. Kind of like every Jason Statham movie. But this one is like, dog, this ain't even your daughter.
Nah, but we got to
You
report.
killed 975 people.
He just fuck with off principle. Fuck with him.
All right.
He taught her how to ride a bike.
Don't worry about it.
He taught her how to ride a bike.
This why
They got a bond.
Hey, I saw Accountant 2 too. All y'all little jokes is exactly why I walked out with 20 minutes left on the clock. I'm tired of taking this shit. I'm going. I had enough of
They had an accountant too?
Yeah.
In the movie theaters.
It's in the theater now.
Been in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John Bernthal.
And his brother.
Oh, John Bernthal.
Yeah, the Johnniest.
It wasn't good.
No, I didn't like it at all.
Accountant 2?
I didn't like it at all.
I wasn't a fan of Accountant 1 like
I
that.
love
Nah,
the
Accountant
Accountant.
1 is fire.
I like
People
that.
love Accountant 1.
Accountant 1 is all the way fire. What a plot twist. Oh, they're brothers. Like, that was fire. This one, storyline is whack. The brothers are working together. They ain't kill enough people. Yeah.
It's not in your bag.
They didn't kill enough people.
Yeah. They ain't killing enough motherfuckers.
Hilarious
For
movie
me.
review.
Ben is on there acting like fucking Mark Lamont with his autism, just bullying people.
He missed J-Lo. Fucked him up.
Anyways, I wasn't trying to do movie reviews.
I did go to the
Yeah.
movies. I saw Sinners.
Hey.
After last pod, we went to go see it.
There we go, Freeze.
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Absolutely loved it.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
I'm mad I waited, but I like the development. It took a minute because I'm sitting there like, damn, I thought this shit was a vampire movie. And I ain't seen no vampires for a minute. Even when they popped up, I didn't realize that they was vampires. Off the rip.
Yeah, you wouldn't have, though.
I'm gonna let that go.
He'd have trusted him?
No, I'm gonna let that go.
I coon every day wouldn't have noticed that they was the vampires.
I'm gonna let that one go.
He'd have thought that was just,
Come on in.
hey, it was help. Hey, come on, y'all.
Why don't you play a set?
Hey, here's the ox.
Stop.
Wait, I just would have gave him the ox.
Stop it.
All
Man.
right, go ahead.
When did you notice it was vampires?
No, when my man opened, when the Indian dude came to the door and he ran
Native
in-
Americans.
Excuse me, yes, Native Americans. My bad.
Where we going on?
Where the fuck are we?
I apologize, but I didn't. Well, my man was
Burnt up.
I didn't put the two and two together right away. Then the very next, I said, "Oh shit, that's the vampire." Got it. That's all. But yeah, that shit was. I want to see it again.
I've seen
I
it
do
twice.
too.
I'm tight that I can't catch the
Seen it
70
twice?
millimeter IMAX.
For Delph?
No.
You would have two of them joints. He was trying to figure out. Let me guess what an exact.
You had to fake like you ain't see it before.
Right? I've been looking
Yes.
forward to this.
Oh shit!
She wasn't even jumping and
Everybody
shit.
did that before.
Vampires biting people. She ain't jumping and shit.
Like, oh my God. Whoa. Yeah.
Don't act like y'all ain't did that.
And on top of that, real quick, the conversation you had about Jordan Peele and all that on the last pod, you know, I saw a lot of people talking about your conversation that you brought up, comparing the two and stuff like that. That was something that people were talking about. I just wanted to say salute to you on when you was talking about Jordan Peele and the comparison to Sinners and the other movies, you know, the movies that he's done.
Am I the person that brought that up?
Yeah,
I don't
asked the
recall.
question,
I don't
but
know, 'cause you was kind of like
it,
against that. Like,
yeah, you was
Yeah,
against
I
it.
don't-
in the same
That's what I'm saying, but
conversation.
it
Yeah, I don't think I would have did that.
no, hold on.
We were saying that we liked his movies. You and I were saying we liked his movies more than Coogler's movies more than
Than him, yes.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler.
Did we initiate that or were
No,
we asked?
it kind of came. I forget how it came up now.
Me too.
Because I'm not with dimming somebody's like,
Yeah,
because
no,
I'm bigging somebody else up.
No,
I think the movie got
no.
compared to
Nope.
what's the movie?
I don't like
He
none
did
of that shit.
Get
No,
Out,
Get Out, Come
Get
In.
Out.
Us, and he did
Us,
I think it
no.
was Get
Y'all.
Out. We started talking. The comparison came
Oh,
up.
because I brought up the movie about that Marlon Wayne is in.
Right,
The
that's
football
what it was.
movie.
Yeah.
Him, he brought that
Him.
up.
And you was like, nah, I don't want to. I'm not excited about that. And then I asked why. Then
Got it.
Yes,
That
yes.
was
Mhm.
But shout out to Jordan Peele. I don't want no smoke. That's just not mine. That's just not my bad.
People were talking about it, like what you
that was
said and
tough.
stuff. Some people were upset, and some people it was a debate.
I want you to take because me and Parks been getting dragged a little bit about. I don't know if you saw me and you because we didn't like that scene.
Yeah.
The musical scene?
Yeah.
The montage scene?
I didn't like the.
Y'all are nuts.
I'm okay with being nuts.
And do
Y'all
y'all know
hated
that
Irish
was
Thriller?
Raphael Sadiq?
salute to one of the greatest
To ever do
musicians
it.
and producers ever. But I didn't like the drums.
It was the drums.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Stop.
And we're both drummers, so that actually might be a nerd drummer.
What?
Thing. Yeah.
So what
Nigga, I'm a drummer. Shut
was
up.
it?
Well, you drum better.
What was the issue that you guys had with it?
The drums.
The drums.
Like what about the
What
drums?
about what
They
about
were
the drums?
swaggerless trap.
They were soulless.
There was just nothing to them.
Yeah.
It was just like, meh.
So that made y'all hate the whole scene?
No, the scene was cool. I'm talking about the music. We're
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
the sound.
Yeah.
Sonically, I didn't like it. Aesthetically, I thought it was beautiful. It was for me. It was the sound.
Yeah. And I like the idea.
Yeah.
It just, to me, wasn't executed the greatest.
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't had nothing bad about it. I fucked with the music, the whole shit. I went and got the soundtrack.
Listen, if I only didn't like 30 seconds of the movie, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And the rest of the music in the movie was great. It was just that one little scene. I'm okay with
I thought
not
that was
liking it.
amazing
I felt
throughout.
I felt like the electric guitar kind of played a bigger role in that scene though than the drums. I don't know, that was what I heard.
And the movie told us he wouldn't like that. Mark not like
I see
it.
what
It's
you
like,
So, you saw it too, right? What'd you think?
oh,
About the entire movie?
Yes.
You had to see this coming.
I think I think it was highly overrated.
You said what?
Highly overrated. I think artistically it was dope. But I think it was highly overrated.
Why? Like, what had it overrated for?
I think that what happened with the movie was the marketing was great, and I think that the people did a great job marketing the movie. Like, when I sit and talk to people about the movie before I saw it, it sounds like they regurgitating something that they read.
Okay.
Like, some of these motherfuckers couldn't use some of those words if you paid them. Like, and it just sounded like somebody read some shit and then they just
People were
basically-
offering like dissertations on
and
Twitter
I think,
about
I don't
it.
think
and
it
I
was
think
neat-
people
needed all
read,
of
and
that
I think people read that, and it
influenced
influenced their real assessment of the movie.
So what did you think was like overrated? What were you expecting versus what you got?
Good question.
I think the plot was blah. I think some of the symbolism that people talk about, again, I think they read that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people came up with that on their own. And then I've heard two like totally contrasting points of view. So I think that if you read one and you're like, oh, okay, that's what that meant. And then somebody else could have gotten something totally different. I think it was a great piece of art. But again, art is subjective. I could look at a painting and you could get something from it that I don't get from it. I could get something totally different. That's what I think it was. But as far as
but you just said it was a great piece of art.
yeah, the way it was shot, I think the cinematography and all that was dope. I think the plot was
The storyline. You don't
What
like
do you think
that?
about the acting?
But what if
the
somebody?
acting was okay. It was okay. I think I like Michael B. Jordan. I think that I don't think he get in character well sometimes. Like I think when you start doing a movie from the 1930s, we still speak too properly. I think when you are actor, you get into that. You change your grammar. You do all of that shit. Nobody's using apostrophe S's in 1930s when you was a sharecropper. You know what I'm saying? Like some of that shit don't be believable for me.
Yeah, but he was a little different because they moved up to Chicago, hit the big city, and was working up there doing what they did. So he got a different experience than
Yeah,
just
like,
everybody
it
from
was
the
with Al
South.
Capone and them niggas.
Yeah, he was up that way. So now he brought that back. So yeah, he's going to talk a little different with that little
Because
city
people
swag
have not
coming
been
back.
using apostrophe S's in the 1930s. Like, why is that so far-fetched? I don't know.
I have heard,
The answer is yes, they did, but yeah.
I think
Yeah,
someone
but
else up
that-
here even said that they didn't necessarily like the
I didn't like some of the language did seem anachronistic.
So I
That
don't
wasn't
think
my
that's-
particular
I don't
one.
think that's
but
the craziest thing.
Some
I
of the
was
slang
just
I didn't
giving an
like.
example, bro. Like
Yeah.
when you watch a slavery movie, right? Or I watch Harriet Tubman, slavery movie. Slaves didn't speak like that, so it kind of comes off as like inauthentic.
I had issues with some of the language too.
Yeah, like
So
I
we
don't.
want the slaves to be portrayed the right way.
What letter grade would y'all give? 'Cause I would give the film. I was telling my homie on the way like a B plus A minus. I'd say A minus is probably where I would land.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I reserve A for like Godfather level shit. But like, or if I were giving a letter grade, I'd probably give it like a 90, 92, right? Or a number grade rather. What
B minus.
B minus for you?
C plus, B minus.
C plus, B minus. Okay.
B minus, maybe.
Wow. Okay.
It's definitely probably an A minus for me.
Yeah, I was 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
Yeah. So
I'm kind of surprised because you're pro-black and you look at things from a pro-black lens when it comes to black people and the black director and all the things surrounding the film. So I thought that you were going there with that.
I did because I read it.
Do you feel like sometimes you don't like things because of the hype that comes with them?
Sometimes, but I think if it lives up to the hype, then I'm on board. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that if I saw this movie without ever seeing anything about it, like, I'm not being contrarian. I saw the movie, it was okay to me. I've seen movies that was bigged up, and when I saw it, I was like, okay, that shit was fire. You get what I'm saying? So it don't do that for me.
Do you think your opinion would have been different if you'd never heard a thing about it?
Nah.
I didn't hear a thing about the movie when I went in. I didn't even know what it's about. I didn't know shit. I just watched it, enjoyed it personally.
Can I ask you a controversial question?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't thought of it because Flip just said that pro-black shit, which I do believe that you are.
Yeah.
But there's a clip going around of you saying that you didn't believe that black people should get reparations.
Oh, I read that.
Did you?
I didn't see the clip, but I read somebody say that how disappointed they were in him saying that. That he said that because they need financial literacy. He said that black people, if they get the money, they're wasted or whatever because they don't have financial literacy. What did you say?
I'm waiting for you to finish.
That's exactly what will happen.
I'm waiting for you to finish your question. Like,
I think that's what he asked.
End of your question. What about it?
Do you believe black people should get reparations?
No, I think black people should get equity, and I think the two are different. I think that I'm not really a fan of handouts. Like, I don't want your money. I just want me to be able to make my money and you not be on my dick about making it. I don't think that if we get reparations, we gonna fare any better. Me personally, I don't think that. So I think reparations would be a waste for most. Some would definitely take the money and do some positive things with it, but I don't think it'll get us no better if we not changing how we being treated in America. I don't think reparations gonna change nothing.
It's early in the show. Oh, good. Go ahead.
No, I ain't.
Like, I don't want equality, I want equity. So if you got a 500-year head start and now me and Parks are able to both make $100 a day, Parks gonna keep his 500-year head start. It's not.
But if you got twice that much money,
and then I got twice that much money, and they still don't change the way that we are being treated, it's gonna be futile and useless.
But the way.
Oh, go ahead.
Because you said before that it's about rich and poor.
Mm-hmm.
So the way we being treated is because we're poor.
No, I think that yes and no. I think
let me just finish. So if we did get the money, would it change how we're treated because they're not necessarily poor anymore?
No, because they're not gonna give you enough money for you to be rich. Reparations, they're going to have to give 13% of the population reparations. And then they're going to decide if you got black blood, if you don't, like when we get the reparations. One, the reparations don't come with a financial literacy package to show you how to use the money to your best advantage.
That I agree with.
That's number one. Number two, it's black people that make a shit ton of money today that still don't do nothing with the money and don't gain nothing in society just because they have money. So I don't think the reparations is the end all be all. I think that's a cop out for me. It's my opinion.
I would just say one, and I get the idea of not taking handouts, but the whole argument of reparations is that it's not a handout, that it's owed, right? That it's reparations literally means repair,
Gotcha.
repair the damage done. So the idea is if you took, like you said, if you got a 100-year head start and you took my money for 100 years, you exploited my labor. And all this stuff was built around our labor, universities, companies, insurance, all
the country.
Yeah, the whole country, right? Every institution. Then giving us reparations isn't a handout. It's actually what we're owed. And then the second part of that, I think, is I've never heard people say reparations is either or. You know, I've been part of the reparations movement for a long time, not like a leader of it, but just advocating for it. And every reparations person I know is also asking for voting rights, housing protections, other things. And then the last part of it is I think reparations should be a check. I think every descendant of slavery, to be clear so I don't get hit on the internet, every descendant of American slavery here in the United States deserves reparations.
Gotcha.
But I also think in addition to the check, we should also have access to free public education, like university education. We should also there's other things you can do systemically to close that gap in addition to the money. So I think we could.
But when we talk about reparations overall, we're talking about a check. The money.
It's two different thoughts.
You taking it when most people, in a general sense, talk about reparations, they talking about a check.
Yeah, I think that's right.
You get what I'm saying?
I think that's fair.
If you said, "Yo, do you think every descendant of slavery should get free education?" Yeah. And again, it just depends on.
Would you, if you got all the other stuff, would you be okay with the check too?
I wouldn't be turned down to check now.
No, I mean as an idea. I don't mean would you turn it down? I mean, would you?
I just think that I don't think it's going to do what people think it's going to do. I think that a lot of times people just be like, "Yo, if my mother worked at such and such, I would be doing better." Or if all of that shit, to me, it's the same ideology, in my opinion. And it's funny that out of that Mandy interview, the shit that we highlight is the one thing that we ain't highlight nothing else.
Oh, I didn't see the Mandy.
We ain't highlight nothing else. All the other positive shit, we definitely gonna go to the negative shit, which I think is goofy, but it's cool. Again, I think
I don't. That was a.
I think the education is more important.
I disagree with that. I think that you should be able to expound on something that sounds wild in an excerpt. So I brought it up so you could do that.
No, I get it.
That was it.
I mean, we.
I didn't mean for the deep dive.
No, we. How I look at some of these issues again is definitely. I've been up here 4 years. How I look at some of these issues is definitely on the opposite side of many people.
But that's okay.
No, I know. I'm saying I stand in that. Mm-hmm. I'm not against that. I stand in what I believe in. I think that Dave Chappelle had the thing about reparations. He's like, yo, the Cadillac dealership gonna be empty in 2 days. Shit like that. Like, I just think that
they had a whole.
That's shit white people say to justify not giving it.
Yeah, I'm about to say then. So we cop Cadillacs then.
No, it ain't even just to justify not giving it.
Them white boys got all that crypto money and bought every Lambo in the spot.
But I'm just saying, we kind of saw something similar, not similar, but we saw when people got access to a whole bunch of extra money they didn't expect during COVID
and all that shit. Yeah.
And look what happened.
Yeah. I'm of the belief that that's not my business.
True.
I'm not saying that y'all are right or that y'all are wrong. That ain't my business. Somebody go get their check and blow it.
Of course.
It's funny.
Mine in the shoebox still.
This is a side, but it's kind of related. When I was in Nashville this weekend, we went to the Country Music History Museum or whatever, and they had some cars. They had Elvis's car. It was diamond paint, gold-plated trim, TV in the back. Another dude's car had guns for the door handles and a gun on the front. I was like, this is all the shit that they yell at rappers about, like violence and extremism, and country stars were doing the exact same shit in 1950 or whatever. Anyway, sorry. Aside.
They need to do like a deep dive on Elvis's real life and who he was. I'm not a fan of Elvis, but like I'm fascinated by his story and all the extravagant shit he did. So anyway,
I don't fuck with Elvis.
Why you don't fuck with him?
Because he was a racist?
I don't think he was.
I don't think he was.
Okay, culture vulture?
Yeah.
Appropriation?
Yeah.
I don't think he was racist though. I think that, and I think that the people that he engaged with back in the days appreciated the fact that he was coming in and supporting them.
Let me ask you a question.
There's a lot of fake quotes about Elvis though.
1,000 of them.
Okay.
Do you think Parks is a culture vulture?
No.
So if Parks went on to take the things that he learned in black culture and made $1 zillion with it,
if Parks got on stage and started singing "You Ain't Nothing but a Hound Dog" without GIF, yes, I'm gonna call him a fucking culture vulture.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
There was definitely artistic theft there, 1,000%.
But the people,
those are genuine friends.
Man,
it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Like look at this whole sinners conversation. A lot of people have been throwing the accusation at Ryan Coogler that he completely ripped off From Dusk Till Dawn.
No, it was a different movie too. Go ahead. It was
Daughters of the Dusk or something like that.
I'll find the name.
Okay, really,
like even from the
but really, it's about From Dusk Till Dawn because it's a very similar storyline.
Yeah.
It's very, very similar. You know, but
stylistically to some
exactly.
degree, yeah.
But what a lot of people don't seem to understand or are like willfully ignoring is the fact that he has basically said he's paid homage to that. It's not like he has basically said, "Oh, I came up with this, a completely original story." No, he has paid homage to that.
And there's plenty of filmmakers and artists in general that remix or borrow from some other shit.
Finish your point.
No,
so
I'm finishing my point and basically saying, like, it's one thing if you take somebody's idea and you give them absolutely no credit for it. It's another thing if you're saying, I was inspired by this particular piece of work that was done by this particular person and you give them the credit. That's completely different.
But I want to be careful with the language took somebody's idea. Yes. I do want to be careful with that.
But here's the thing. The people that Elvis covered
like Big Mama
gave him
Thornton.
permission and bigged him up for it, and it was reciprocated. He showed them love. He went back there and supported them, so they were fine with it. It's like now in retrospect, when we look back, we have these issues, but the people in that time were fine. They bigged him up, they talked about him, and they were appreciative of what he was doing with their music.
I think the truth is kind of in the middle. Part of it. Elvis was really steeped in the tradition. Like Elvis loved to sing gospel. Elvis had gospel tones. Elvis was into race records, black music. He covered Big Mama Thornton because he could get that record somewhere else. That's because the system was racist, right? They wouldn't allow Hound Dog to be a hit from anybody but Elvis. I don't see Elvis as stealing. I see Elvis as being a useful tool for an industry that was stealing and extracting black art.
I agree.
And so for me, it's like, was Elvis interpersonally racist? Everybody I've ever spoken to about Elvis has said no. They've said he actually was good with fly with black, very much so.
Embedded in black culture.
And deeply embedded in black culture. And what we started to see, just like with Tommy Hilfiger, was these rumors and fake quotes. Only thing a black could do for me is shine my shoes. These things Elvis never actually said. Just like Tommy Hilfiger never said, like, I don't want black people wearing my clothes.
That was I was about to say that was a very pervasive rumor that followed him around.
I'm rolling with. I was outside back then. If I'm believing he said that.
Well, I mean,
Tommy Hilfiger.
I don't know what he thought.
He didn't say that.
But I'm saying it was a quote attributed to him that was fake. Now he might have meant it. He might have felt it. I don't know. But I'm saying he didn't actually say that. And Elvis,
Tommy ain't my motherfucker.
But with Elvis, so Elvis is a whole lot. And I don't want to be a caping for Elvis because there's plenty.
That was about Tom Silverman.
I know.
The biggest thing about Elvis to me is that there were just so many other black artists who were far more talented, far more gifted. You hear Quincy Jones talk about that, or even talk about the Beatles. Talk about Ringo drumming. Like, there's a way that like he just became a symbol for something that he wasn't that talented at. So, but Elvis also was phenomenally talented. Elvis was a wonderful singer and a good artist. You know what I mean? He just wasn't who we thought he was. You know what I mean? So I don't want to call him a racist, but I would say he's part of an industry.
Well, who did we think he was?
Him?
The king of rock and roll.
He was stealing shit from blacks that couldn't get on the mainstream stage. He could get on the mainstream stage. It didn't necessarily mean that I'm not fucking with the black people.
So
it just mean they would take literally like Joe could perform a record like in the 20s or 30s. Joe could perform a record. They could take the whole fucking record and make the Beach Boys or somebody else go re-sing the song. And so because Joe wouldn't get mass distribution?
Mass anything back then.
Mass anything.
You couldn't do a show.
You might have only heard Joe locally. And then now you hear the same exact song that Joe might have wrote and sung nationwide on some other fucking...
Now, I wanted to be careful with the term steal because I do know for some of those songs, the original black artist is still credited as a songwriter, still receiving publishing, whether or not they got fucked in publishing is a whole different thing. We're talking about systematic shit. As opposed to like Led Zeppelin, for example, who were straight up taking blues records and not crediting anybody. There's a little bit of a difference.
Because from what I heard and understood back then,
I think
you wouldn't even know.
Elvis is stealing some shit.
Swag, nigga.
He more was saying Elvis ain't shit.
Swag,
you was coming to the club, seeing how we moved, seeing how we was singing. You took that shit and you took it to mainstream America,
and I think
made zillions off of it.
I see that blueprint very much prevalent today.
For sure.
So Elvis is my earliest knowledge of
that happening.
For sure.
That.
For sure.
So,
but there was a guy that was moving like him. I don't know who came first. Jackie Wilson. Right?
Yeah, Jackie Wilson.
Yeah. Jackie Wilson.
They had
Richard.
They had
Chevy Checker and all.
And then I heard when Jackie Wilson got sick, because remember he was in a coma for a bunch of years, Elvis helped him out. So like,
thanks.
Yeah.
Do you have Elvis tattooed on you?
No.
But you do have white people tattooed on you.
I do.
Who?
Okay.
3.
You should raise up your shirt.
I love Mark
don't know.
He's got like a Mount Rushmore on his chest.
No, I didn't know this, but this is fascinating. Who?
No, it was okay.
Frank Sinatra.
Are they really white people, or this is like a Jesus?
No, white people.
Paul Newman.
Hold on, wait.
You said, are they really white people?
No,
It's like real white.
No, meaning like some people get Jesus thinking that.
Before I found out James Stewart was racist, I got James Stewart. I got Cary Grant. It's movies.
Y'all fucking with me today.
I swear to God.
Show him, son.
No, I'm not showing him.
I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it.
Tattoo on the
You got James Stewart, Cary Grant. You said
It's from the movies An Affair to Remember, and what's the other movie?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Casablanca.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
It's just scenes that meant something to me. That
Okay, and moving right along. That's all well out.
I'm covered though. I'm covering.
Do y'all want to?
I'm talking about Marvin Gaye.
I was about to say while we're on the topic.
I was trying to make a segue earlier.
I was hating. That was disgusting, you motherfucker. I'm about to put Marvin Gaye on my body, nigga. Watch yourself.
Well,
I'm
you would be the
covering
first
all
man.
this up.
Oh shit!
Hey, you be gay whistling, yo. You be gay whistling.
How is that gay whistling?
Stop gay whistling, man. Nobody putting no Marvin Gaye for any. Stop.
The whole point of the biopic is that
fuck you up.
Wait, so you offended at the thought of having Marvin Gaye on you, but not by
I'm not
Rod
offended.
Stewart or whoever the fuck is on you?
Rod Stewart.
I am offended. I'm talking about this motherfucker, man.
He said,
You should cover up that Jimmy Stewart with Marvin Gaye.
No, I am. I'm
Terrence
telling you.
Terrence Howard
Nigga,
says
put Tupac on your
that
chest, nigga.
Terrence Howard says he did not accept a role to play Marvin Gaye because of rumors that Marvin Gaye might have been gay. Terrence Howard is quickly becoming one of my favorite people to speak on podcasts, whether he's telling the truth or lying. I don't really care. At this point, it's just entertaining
He
to
used to
listen
say
to.
shit.
Yeah, he gonna give you one every.
But I could definitely see Marvin Gaye. I think Quincy Jones even mentioned this in the
He did. He said,
the interview.
He said he was fucking somebody.
Yeah.
I know a man who's in a relationship with Marvin Gaye.
Oh wait, so we
know him?
we uncovering some shit.
Yeah, I know a man who was in a relationship with Marvin
Really?
Gaye. Yeah. I
A
don't
relationship, or was he just like
The side piece.
Yeah.
blown out.
if we beep it, I'll tell you who it was.
Oh shit! I'll definitely bleep that.
Cover your mouth.
Yeah.
Cover your mouth.
Cover your mouth.
No, because they read.
I had a funny joke. Okay. Yeah, he was fucking his.
Okay, you have to keep going.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
but relationship, not just.
Yeah.
Well, I have
All right.
Terrence Howard's quotes here. It was during an appearance on Bill Maher, a club random, and he revealed that he once turned down playing Smokey Robinson in a biopic because he was already working with Lee Daniels on potential Marvin Gaye project. However, things took a turn after Quincy Jones allegedly confirmed to Howard that Marvin Gaye was gay. I could not, Howard said, explaining why he ultimately felt like he wouldn't be able to play Marvin Gaye. They would have wanted me to do that, and I wouldn't have been able to do that. No, because I can't fake it. And so he said, I can't play that character 100%. I can't surrender myself to a place that I don't understand.
That's funny because for half of Hustle and Flow, I thought he was gay.
Really?
In Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and flow.
What made you think
I
that?
think it was gay hustle and flow, Joe. Really?
Gestures.
I think a lot of that shit from Pimp Land can be interpreted. Just
The mannerisms of a lot of pimps
Yeah.
are,
I see what you're saying.
Are effeminate.
They got a lot of
effeminate about
feminine
pimp.
mannerisms and a
Okay.
lot of pimp shit.
Yeah.
I'm not dare saying that about Terrence Howard,
No, I
by
got
the
it.
way. I'm not playing with him like that.
Yeah, please don't.
Got it.
But anyway, yeah, that was intriguing. And I believe Quincy Jones. I believe certain black people, when they talk, I believe them. Quincy Jones and Little Richard, they're on the list for me.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvin Gaye wasn't gay. I mean, it was complicated. And I find it fascinating.
Oh, it's like that Tank thing.
It's Marvin Bye.
It was like
Oh,
when,
Marvin-
it's like when Tank said you could suck a dick and not be gay. And shout out to Tank on Broadway. Still wants us to go.
Please leave the gays alone.
Yo, I'm lost.
Talk about the family. You know they don't play.
Yo, I'm lost, my nigga.
Oh, the Gays family. Obviously, Lead the Gays Alone threw me
Yeah,
off. I was like,
yeah.
So backing up, Marvin Gaye.
Or not.
I said backing up, not backing up.
Yeah, black.
Children. I'm surrounded by children.
Where's the gorilla?
Marvin Gaye obviously dated women. He dated Anna Gordy, Jan. He dated Barry Gordy's. I mean, we know the whole story about Marvin Gaye and his dating life, right? A lot of it. But there are a lot of people in Hollywood who said that Marvin also had dalliances with men. And what's ironic to me is his dad was a crossdresser. And part of why Marvin Gaye, his father, Marvin Gaye Sr., just G-A-Y, no E at the end, was a crossdresser. And if you ever watch a clip of Marvin Gaye's dad, I mean, to me, he is the most obviously gay person in human history. But he and Marvin had a tug of war over that. So Marvin's whole life was about sexuality and
Terms
demons.
that I wouldn't use exactly in this conversation.
I think he took one because he disrespected his mother. His father was disrespecting the mother.
That's what led
the
to him being
story,
shot.
yeah.
That's what led him to being
I'm just
shot.
making sure, yeah.
But they had a long battle over his dad being closeted. It was part of it. They had a battle over him, Marvin leaving the gospel world and not just going to the R&B world when he was, or the soul world when he was at Howard V. The Moon Glows and he was doing like doo-wop stuff to when he became like a heartthrob. His dad thought that shit was too worldly, even though his dad clearly was gay and would wear women's clothes. He'd put on his mom's clothes.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm real glad that I missed the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes I get regretful. Like, damn man,
I'm
why
about to say,
my
you
parents
always
couldn't
said
fuck
you-
early on? If I had a blast in the 70s. But on the flip side of that, I'm really glad I missed the 70s. Some of that shit that was going on back then, like all of this Marvin Gaye shit that he talking about, fucking Bobby Womack doing all that shit, and then having a song talking about, I wish he wouldn't trust me so much. That's kind of crazy. Fucking homeboy with the grits, nigga. I shouldn't be. I'm not gonna be alive in no decade where a nigga gonna take a hot pot of grits and throw it in my face. That's not gonna happen to me.
Yo, dog.
That's gonna be the end of the house's experience.
You think that's not happening today? All of the shit that was going on in the 70s is happening today.
He's not all the way
I think
wrong.
it's a lot more creative in the 70s.
I don't know.
I think it's a lot more creative in the 70s.
I think it's more creative
It'd be on
today.
camera now.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't even meeting
And we got
bitches.
resources.
Niggas bitches can't even make grits today.
What's a grit?
You ever wake up as your girl make some grits?
What's a grit?
Anyway.
Yeah,
But that Marvin Gaye biopic is going to be fire.
I mean, they keep trying.
My thing with Terrence Howard is, were they going to expose in the movie that he was gay?
Absolutely. Lee Daniels was at the helm of that ship. Hell fucking yeah. It was going to be a fully flushed out story, complete with probably some salacious,
Got you. Okay.
gay
I understand
sex
it.
scenes.
Here's the thing,
1,000%.
How do people?
Studio
Let me ask you a
54.
question. How
We
do
would've
people
been in that
know? Right?
piece.
There was no.
We would have been in that piece.
You know how these days we have social media, we have phones, right? Back in the days, how do they know? Were they flaunting it in front of each
No,
other?
I think-
that's what I'm saying. Like, would Quincy know that?
Rats and snitches, nigga. The
Well, they
same
be
way
at the
everything-
kids would be at the same parties.
They be in the party.
So they were flaunting it in parties.
Oh, you mean flaunt? Okay.
How about flaunting it? But you probably see them necking over in the
You
corner
just
somewhere.
do
Oh, that type of
in
shit.
parties.
All right.
Plus, there's drugs and
It's
alcohol
drugs.
and
Watch
shit.
the Studio 54, though.
Yeah.
I watched
And
it
Marvin
already.
Or
Gaye.
Studio
There
54.
you
the
go.
I watched that already. I saw
Hey, yo, I'm going downstairs with Grace Jones. Y'all be back.
What?
Yeah.
If Grace Jones tell me to go downstairs at the party, I'm going.
I'm going. Hell, my
Are you fucking crazy?
I respect it.
Oh, what's up?
And I'm not going back. I'm trying to keep us down here, too.
No, some more's upstairs.
In that interview, Bill Maher said something to Terrence Howard. He said he wasn't gay. He just, some guys just get so much pussy, you just be like, fuck it, whatever.
I'm going to fuck a guy's asshole.
What do you make of
I
that?
want to know that.
What did y'all
number.
make of that comment?
I want to know that number.
I've heard a lot of
That
people
seems to
say
be
A lot of people
something-
say that,
A
though.
lot of people say that.
Let
Let me
me
know.
They have so much. They fuck so much women
at
that.
What's the number?
999.
I'm done.
Let me know.
At 99, a hole is just a hole.
No,
No, it
please.
ain't.
I'm just reiterating
Don't
what you
say
were
those
saying.
old school lines.
I said
yo.
at 999,
Oh,
if the 1,000th
999.
person is going to make you do some bullshit,
Yes,
I'm
please.
stopping right here.
Stop with your old school lines. It's okay.
Crazy. I'm good.
But we support people living however they want to.
Absolutely.
Whatever you wanna do.
Absolutely.
Whatever you want to do is your business.
Absolutely.
Make it clear.
The crazy thing about Marvin to me was him dating a teenager, not him, and whooping Tammy Terrell's ass. Like, to me, those are the things that we should be outraged by. To me, if I'm Marvin Gaye, if I'm Terrence Howard, I'd be more. I wish he were more outraged by those parts or disturbed by those elements of his character.
Not artistically. Because artistically, he's saying like, "Yo, I wasn't going to be able to get into and embrace the gay scenes
dude.
they would have had me play."
But he can
artistically,
no, I get it.
But he
You
can
get what I'm
embrace. But he can embrace being a woman beater. He has no problems with that. I feel like might be what you're saying.
Yeah,
you said dating a teenager.
And dating a teenager.
Yeah, because he's got to get romantic with that teenager.
If we're going according to the
Who was
story.
a relative of his wife. Yeah, this is artistic. You got to get in a lot of funky places. You know what I'm saying?
Saying if you have like a moral, if it's like morally abhorrent to you to play a gay man, but you don't have a problem portraying a wife beater, like
And luckily for us, it's my favorite time of the show. PrizePicks. You guys killed that. You guys killed it.
You want me to
It's
read
just
this
an
one
ad.
today?
Since it's an ad right here, we're gonna knock this out. Right?
jump right back.
Before, all right? Hey,
Stay right there.
don't touch that dial. All right, PrizePicks is the best place to turn your sports knowledge into real cash money.
That's right.
With millions of members, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Really simple and easy to play. All you have to do is pick at least 2 players. Look at their projected stat line and pick more or less for your chance to win now up to 2,000 times your cash. So run your game all season long with PrizePicks. And we are going with Mike Conley for more than 6 points. Luka for less than 9 rebounds.
Okay.
Van Vliet for more than 13 points. And Sengun for more than 20 points. You really like the Rockets, huh?
I didn't have too much.
No, I like the players.
Got it.
It's about the
Word.
players.
I don't care about
I don't care about what the team do. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care who do what.
Got it.
Sengun gonna get 20.
Yeah.
They shutting Jalen Green as
They are.
down.
Yeah.
I had him for less yesterday.
I'm shocked.
If I'm in the playoffs as a young player, I'm not fucking my girl while the series is going.
At all.
You gotta be on boxing
not-
rules.
You gotta be on some
Yep.
boxing shit.
Yeah.
You gotta be on some boxing shit.
I ain't doing it. I got to be ready for war.
Yo, I'm shocked at how they locked him down, bro. He out there
He's
getting
a baby. It's his first rodeo. Lights is bright. Learning experience.
It is.
Take it on the chin,
1,000%.
come back tougher next year.
1,000%.
They damn sure don't have no floor spacing. They won't play Reed Shepard. They like one of the only dudes who could shoot on that team. You need floor spacing in the NBA today. Current NBA. But go Sengun, more than 20 points. Listen, don't forget to download the app right this second and use promo code JBP. And you will get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. One more again for the people in the back. Download the app today and use promo code JBP. And get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. So good luck to all participants out there. And run your game.
Indeed.
You want to talk about the draft a little bit? I know we did last pod, but now he's actually drafted. Shedeur Sanders, 5th round.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I need y'all opinion on it because I'm not a football person, but when we were here last,
Oh, shit. Wait, before we do this. Off the Marvin Gaye conversation you were having, do you listen to Marvin Gaye still?
do I listen to Marvin Gaye? Yeah, I do.
Okay, back to Shedeur.
Yeah, and the reason, just to answer for the implicit critique, there is some of it is about the era, and some of it is about like how what is the limit. Like for me, like sex abuse is the limit for me. That's just my line. It's an arbitrary line. Somebody says domestic abuse is theirs. I'm cool with that. Don't listen to James Brown, who also beat up Tammy Terrell. Don't listen to Miles Davis, who beat up Cicely Tyson. I mean, we could do that down the road.
Why don't you stop telling people all this?
This is in all these women's biographies. I wouldn't name these.
Damn it.
But like, I'm good with that. I just have my arbitrary line. Mine's not right. It's just my arbitrary line.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't cutting off that sexual healing. You try to find an educated way to say it. Nigga, we playing I Want You, boy. You got the flaps.
Wake up.
Niggas ain't taking that Marvin out there. But anyway, all right, Shedeur, drafted 5th round, you were saying.
I was saying that when we were here last time, he hadn't been drafted in the first round, and I asked you all, was it football? Was it personal? Was it race? Because I don't know his talent because I don't watch football. The next day, 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, it started looking really funky. But then I read some reports and I'd heard some things from people on the ground who were reporters. And they were saying he had a terrible interview. He was acting like he didn't. He was acting like he didn't want to. He was going to dictate the process. And then other people just said he just didn't have the talent to justify all the headache. And so I started to say, shit, I don't know what's right. And then I heard people like Bomani Jones, who I respect his opinion on this, say, maybe we should question why he was projected to go so high in the first place. Maybe he was never a 1st round pick in the first place in real life to the people who were actually doing the drafting. So like, with all that information, do y'all feel different about saying that this wasn't about football?
Well, my original stance was all things are true.
Right.
Yeah.
That was my original stance.
As was mine, and I stand by it.
that-
The 5th round was egregious to me, but
Yeah, I still don't see that 5th round.
I think
shit.
his family plays a part. I think him being a distraction plays a part. I think him blowing off the entire draft process plays a part. He didn't do no pro day. He didn't do the other thing over here everybody else did. I do believe he was arrogant. I do believe there were bad interviews. I don't believe that quarterback that the Browns took in the 4th round with pick 99 is better than him.
no, he's not.
I don't believe that. There were a few quarterbacks taken that just highlight some other things. So I'm not saying that Roger Goodell sent out an email like that rumor that's going around now, saying that he told teams to take him off of the draft board. I think that the Cleveland Browns, when they look back at their faces when they drafted Shedeur and how stoic they looked and just plain in the face, I think that may come back to haunt them at some point. It just looks like, from the optics of it, it looked like there were things that had nothing to do with football that played a part. I think everything that everybody had to say on the topic is true. And it's true that he may not have been a 1st round pick originally. It's true that we might have bit the marketing bug, right? It's true that, listen, Deion had Gilly and everybody else come down to Colorado every week. It looked like a movie. They went from 1 win to 9 wins. Like, you see how it could get. You see how it could get.
Most of the people that I watch that are like real like draft people, like that's what they do for a fucking living, said that talent-wise, he was probably like a 2nd round pick. Although most people probably still had him in the 1st round because of the value of a quarterback position. Yeah, 5th round was absolutely crazy to me.
But
I thought for sure he was going to go in the 2nd round.
What I don't get is, like you said, talent-wise, 2nd round pick. Football is still business.
Yeah.
So there's some teams that he'll get people in the seats just because he's here.
Yeah.
We ain't necessarily going to win. So I don't understand it going all the way to 5th
But he has to be
round.
your starter, right? You don't want to use the first round pick for a backup,
I don't see
right?
him
Put
necessarily.
him in position to compete at least.
But
5th round.
the problem,
And it's teams that don't have. I'm a Steelers fan. We don't have a quarterback
Yeah, you ain't got
right now.
shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and y'all also
I don't get it.
Y'all also are playing the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes, and y'all don't want to piss off Aaron Rodgers by drafting a young quarterback that's going to get all the attention. Sure.
I think that some
That's
of
a
it's
good point.
one analogy that it reminded me of a little bit.
And y'all drafted Will Howard. I'm sorry, Parks.
Yes, sir.
And y'all did draft a quarterback, so y'all are amongst the teams that drafted a quarterback that wasn't Shedeur. Y'all
Is Will Howard better than Shedeur?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Tim Tebow situation.
But,
Where
but that
he's-
goes
he
in
was
the
a-
opposite direction.
I know, but listen, he's a good player, deserves to be on a team, but I think that a lot of teams probably look at like, hey man, if he's the backup quarterback and he's going to bring all the ESPN spent 3 straight days talking about nothing but Shedeur Sanders.
I see that.
Shit totally shitted on Cam Ward.
That's going to be my next point, is that Cam Ward should be getting a lot more attention and praise because he's a really good fucking quarterback and deservedly went number 1. Anyway, it reminded me of Tim Tebow, and that a lot of teams probably don't want the distraction.
Tim Tebow. It reminded me of what's homeboy, the black dude that I saw the doc on, Michael, the gay dude.
Michael Sam?
Oh, Sam.
Michael Sam.
Who was a much better player than where he was drafted, and they were waiting to kind of see the NFL's position on.
Yeah.
All right, what y'all gonna do with homeboy that won all these awards? That's clearly good, but might come.
I think I ain't hear what y'all said on Friday.
That's not fair.
No. To be clear, you're not saying he was going to. Okay, I don't got to clean up for you. All right.
Not at all, buddy. Yo, my post here, I don't play. I don't play. Clean it up.
We had your back, but
That won't even be there. Like magic.
Didn't happen.
David Blaine. Anyway,
I think similarly to the Bronny conversation, I think you got to have a sports conversation and then you got to have a societal conversation. I think from a sports standpoint, I think he's tough, bro.
He's good.
I think the shit that I don't like that the media is trying to downplay his talent.
For sure.
I think that's a
Agreed.
justification on him not being drafted over some societal shit.
Yeah.
That boy threw for over 4,000 yards.
Yeah.
They went from a team that had 1 win to 4 to 9 with a shitty O-line. Like, what he accomplished in Colorado is outstanding. And I hate the fact that they try to downplay that a little bit and make him seem talentless or like he's lacking in talent. I think that's whack.
Why do they keep highlighting his
What they're saying is
arrogance?
his arm, his slow release, things that you can't necessarily work on. That won't get better. What do you say to that?
I think that if you put people in the right situations, there's always knocks on talent, right? I think it's always, oh, he's too short. Oh, this guy's this. Oh, this guy's that. Like, they used to criticize black quarterbacks periodly, saying that we couldn't read defenses fast enough, or we didn't have the mental fortitude and aptitude to play the quarterback position. They would make great quarterbacks, cornerbacks, and safeties that was tough. You get what I'm saying? So I think the knocks.
we don't have to do. They drafted 4 Colorado receivers.
Yeah. One of his receivers
They drafted all
won the
all
Heisman.
of the Colorado.
Won the
receivers.
Heisman
Gotcha.
fucking trophy, my nigga. Somebody was throwing them the ball.
For sure. But sometimes
His tape is his tape.
sometimes that can work against
But
a
it's not a
quarterback,
receiver
though,
makes you
where
look
they
better.
That your
say,
receivers are that good? It's a possibility.
And there was a lot of yak going on there.
But
He played behind arguably the worst offensive
did.
line
He
that
did.
exists in college
And
football.
when he wasn't hurried or under
And they-
pressure,
and they
his
turned that
completion
into-
percentage was almost 80%.
Yeah, they turned that into he has a lot of tackles for loss. But dog,
Dog,
look
with your
what they
O-line, look
doing.
what happened.
Look what's happening out here.
Yeah, fuck
now,
we talking about?
that to the side, I don't think it's tough to recognize when someone has a focus issue. I don't think it's that tough. If I'm interviewing you for a gig and I know what this gig is going to call for in the next 2 years, like that clip between Cam Ward and Shedeur where Cam is like, yo, I just want to be a football player, dog. All that extra shit, I don't care about it. When you Google me, I wanted to say American football player, not rapper. He was like, yeah, you got everything handed to you. You did this. You did it this way. Don't worry, I'm trying to do it this way. It just highlighted the difference in attitudes for what the next step is going to call for. They said he had a horrible Giants interview.
Who? Shedeur.
They said that interview was atrocious.
Yeah.
And I'm a Giants fan, so I've seen Dable have those quarterback meetings, and he ain't playing in there. Yo, draw it up this scheme, draw up that scheme. All right, show me when X is W. All right, turn Y to. He ain't playing. So if you unprepared in that, and the report is that not only was he unprepared, but he had an attitude when he got called for.
When he got called out on it.
Dog, I'm not. If that's true, because I'm not just putting that on the black man without knowing. But if that's true. Yeah, it ain't hard to see why people would be like, you know what, nah. And with the coaching carousel that's going on, now I got to draft you and have your dad waiting in the tuck. That to where every time I lose a game, my head coach is under fire because Deion Sanders is waiting. I could see why teams did that.
But don't you think that
and I still think race is involved.
Yeah, it is.
I was gonna say, don't you think that actually could have preceded him walking in any door?
Yes.
All of
but
what you just said.
he didn't make it any better for himself though. That's what we saying.
I think
all of that could have preceded himself, but then you walk in there and be like, I was told
I know.
was that he pulled the Deion in one of them interviews
I get
where
it.
it's like, yo, I'm not even going to be.
I'm just talking about confirmation bias. If you already have an impression based on the marketing campaign that's been done around this kid, and you think that he thinks his shit doesn't stink and his father's a fucking pain in the ass, and you really actually don't want to do this interview, and he says anything that's going to be that.
No, words and actions got to line up.
They don't have to, but I think.
Well, when they don't, it's going to be recognized. The Giants, the last thing the Giants wanted was for Shedeur to have a fucked up interview with Dable. The Giants spent the last 17 months looking at this kid.
Yeah.
Teams got their best people spending money invested on finding out everything there is to know about your life. So hearing something is one thing. You coming in the door smelling like last night, your eyes looking like you didn't get no sleep. I'm not talking about Shedeur now, I'm just saying. Things that people are looking for that are demanding things out of you for the next level. Yeah, this is deeper than just rumors.
I think we're the race
Dog, I'm sorry, Ish. He had parties set, and I'm not saying something is wrong with this, but there are people that think something is wrong with this. He had parties set up for the whole weekend of the draft. That's cool. Being black is not a monolith. So if you want to celebrate that way, cool. But when Cam Ward is get drafted and go tuck in, focus, looking at video, getting with receipt, it looks different is all I'm saying.
And he didn't show up and do a small. It wasn't like he showed up and just had a rude interaction. He didn't know the play. He had to come in. It would be like if you came in to read a script and you hadn't read it and you just said, I'm just going to.
Wing it.
Yeah. Like that's what he did. And then he got an attitude when he's like, why you read the script? You know what I mean? It's that level of unpreparedness. That's a lot.
But do I think that he's going to eventually start in Cleveland this season? Yes. Do I think that trust God at all times? Do I think that he sounds a lot more humble since? So yes, I believe the NFL tried to humble him.
Yeah.
Yes, I also believe it worked a little bit.
Did it work?
And he now sounds a little more humble.
I think when you have, it's a few things.
I believe he fell into probably one of the better spots that it was to fall in. Cleveland, who ended up trading back, ends up with him.
Do you think that his father co-signs this arrogance?
I think that his father is the best person in the world to prepare him for what is going on right now. The same way I feel about LeBron and Bronny.
I think that to your question, I think that
because don't you think his father would have told him, yo, nigga, get your shit together, we're not doing that, you represent the family?
To answer your question.
You think his father
flat out yes.
I think it's nuanced.
No, because his father was part of the problem. His father was on interviews saying, I'm going to make sure that my son does not go to certain teams. He did that in more than one interview.
He did that for 2 years straight. He's also said, yo, be clear, we don't need the NFL. We rich already. When you start saying shit like that publicly, then you got to take what comes with that. You can't now tuck your tail and say, yo, they treating us wrong, even though they are treating them wrong. But a lot of times, all right, you don't need us.
But the wrong is warranted.
Cool.
If you
don't need us, cool.
If it's true what you said, then the wrong would be warranted.
No, because I still think it's based on...
If you're saying that we don't need the NFL... What do you mean, no? If you saying
I still
you don't
think
need
it's
the
based
NFL,
on the talent in the NFL, and I think this kid...
I think that's just a piece.
Yeah, but why say we don't need the NFL, we rich already?
I'm agree.
Yeah,
you gotta stay with... But I think that if you drafting a football player that you think can help your organization win, I think then those things should precede some of that stuff. I saw Johnny Manziel, dog. Okay. I saw, what's the other white kid? Baker Mayfield. Yeah. Nobody questioned their arrogance. Nobody questioned that these boys were niggas that was unconventional, that was flying off the handle, that was acting like rock stars. they senior years in college.
Really?
We do this.
But if they did
I have to respond to that.
If they did that, Joe, then he has a point.
No,
I'm not going to do that because I hate that we do that, and we do that a lot. So I'm not comparing this black man to none of these white people.
No, I don't care about them.
Two, in the event that I did that, Shedeur Sanders was not Baker Mayfield or Johnny Manziel in college.
He wasn't, but
he couldn't tie Johnny Manziel's shoes in college.
So they were fire like that.
Yeah, that's the argument.
Both of them
It
was
was
good.
okay to say that.
No, both of them was good. Bro.
No, Johnny Manziel, y'all better go watch his documentary.
And to your Manziel
And he was
point,
doing
though,
that on crack, nigga, whatever he was
Look,
on.
to your Manziel point, look,
can't say that.
no, he did.
What?
He right.
He was a crackhead?
He rolled out of bed on every drug from fucking Friday night. What? No sleep. Benadryl. Stop playing with Johnny Manziel.
But Ish,
Hungover.
Look, to your Manziel point, look how it played. Look how it worked out for him in the NFL.
He flamed
only
out.
played 2 years. So now them teams could look at it like, all right, we saw this before. We not risking this again.
Shedeur
And I love that Baker
Sanders
bounced
is
back.
not
I wanna say that.
on drugs, bro.
I'm not saying
Like,
I'm just saying
when you start talking about things in their totality, talk about them in totality.
Okay.
My nigga, it's niggas a drug addict.
Fame is a drug.
I'm not disagreeing.
If I'm an organization only.
Back to focus.
Only if
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm an organization and you come in with the big fucking chain
So listen
smelling
to
like
this.
fucking Bond
I've been
number 9 and Shinseiya is next to you. That's all my hood wanted to know.
Yo, dog.
My hood didn't care about none of this. My
Facts.
hood wanted to know, is he fucking Shinseiya?
Shinseiya, nigga.
Shinseiya.
we knew the answer.
Any high level
What's the answer?
college
when they
athlete,
showed them day 2, she wasn't there.
any high level college athlete is arrogant.
We figured.
Any high school
You know
high
Jamaican
level
women.
nigga is arrogant.
But that's the point.
Go to these AAU tournaments with these high school kids today. These niggas is rock stars.
Yeah, but if it only comes through with him, that might mean his arrogance is so much that even among arrogant people,
He's
Oh no,
top
he
tier.
made me.
Yeah.
My father's Deion prime time neon Deion Sanders.
You
And I was
ain't your
making
daddy.
$7 million.
I was
something a
making
year.
$5 million in college.
Yeah.
So I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying you got to take all of the things. I think that what they did, you land where you land based on what you did. I'm not defending it. I'm just showing it from two separate
Ish,
perspectives.
would you say that some athletes' parents could be a detriment to your career?
Yeah, I know that firsthand. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is this. Football wise, he deserved to be higher than a fifth rank.
Yes.
Now, so societal, this shit that y'all been doing could have played a part in that. I think that the powers that be don't want to see this braggadocious black kid that don't need our money. When you don't need our money, quote unquote, it's a liability to them. You can't be controlled as much.
you know when I saw the arrogance play out, not to change the topic, but the prank.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Oh,
That's where I saw the humility.
Yeah,
Not the arrogance.
The arrogance
I'm sorry.
came out too because he was like, "Yo, about time."
Well, so a couple of things happened with it. I think all that is true, right? So for those that don't know, this white 21-year-old college kid decided to play a prank on Shedeur before he was drafted by calling and pretending that he was from the New Orleans Saints and saying that he was drafting him. And then he said, kind of like, haha, you're going to have to keep waiting, right? But he kind of did say, like, it's about time, let's make it. Again, I don't know what people say on the draft call, so I don't want to compare him to anybody else because I don't know. I've never heard a draft call before. But for me, I felt like that, when I say the arrogance, I meant the world reading like he needed to be humbled. Like the people, I feel like that played into the joke too. Like, this guy needs to be humble. And again, a lot of people have been pranked before, white guys, black guys. I'm not saying he's the first person. It's not just a race thing. But watching that go down, at first I thought it was disgusting. I thought it was shameful. I thought it was mean. Cruel is a better word. It was cruel. And I'm like, I feel like people thought that it was going to go different because everybody thought that he was the one to do it too because he needed to be humble. And I didn't like that. I actually thought he handled it responsibly.
Who the fuck's job is that to say we need to humble you?
Yeah.
And that's often what society does to black people and black
You know
men
what I'm
in
saying?
particular.
Like, who the fuck makes you the humbling authority? Get the fuck
I
out of my
thought
face.
more should have been done once they found out who the kid was.
Yeah,
Agreed.
1,000%.
For those that don't,
And I'm glad because they tried to trace it back to the Giants. Fuck out of here.
right, he's the son of the defensive coordinator of the
Falcons.
of the Atlanta Falcons. Just
Like, I should. And yo, they had enough balls to tape it.
Yeah.
that's what this whole
and put it out.
generation do. That's his whole generation. It
Like, yo,
don't
what
count
the
if it's not
fuck?
on the internet.
And the dad, and according to dad had nothing to do with that.
No, they said they
the
found
kid
his
got
number
the
in a
number in the
notebook or some
laptop
shit.
that
Yeah.
was left open and moved on his own accord. But yeah,
What do you do? What do you do to that kid? I mean, what's the right response? He's 21. You can't. It's not illegal to do it. Like, what do you do to
Well,
him?
before I get to what I do to the kid, I got to see what the organization is doing to me, because that's going to determine what I do to this kid. Like, if I lose my job behind this, Boy, when
I'm gonna be the defensive coordinator, all right? I'm gonna be on the offense.
Right.
I'm running some routes.
I'm gonna be on the offense.
yeah,
Like,
but ultimately, I mean,
on
some of that onus is on me. I can't get too mad. I left my laptop with confidential shit open in my house. Now I'm still gonna beat his ass.
and hopefully you thought that you raised your child
Better than that.
to have better morals.
He's not 12. He's fucking 21.
Bro, that's some cruel-hearted shit.
Dog, he had Ole Miss. My dad is with the Falcons. I'm running around like I'm that nigga and I can do what I want. College, frat boy,
Yeah.
baby,
White boy.
drunk white boy shit.
That shit ain't funny, but
At all.
That's you ought to be pumping that college shit. Go ahead.
as opposed to
College is just another route to jail for some people.
Oh my god.
or
Yo, since we talking football, did you see my guy Jalen Hurts? From the Philadelphia Football Eagles, world champions. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah, but just you say Saquon.
What we talking about Saquon?
Well, it's a nice comparison, right? Jalen
my
Hurts,
man.
the Eagles went to the White House.
no, big up Saquon, nigga from the Philadelphia champion. What you said?
the guy we got for the New York Giants. All I know is he was a Giant. That's all I know. He was from the New York
Y'all
Giants.
so happy y'all got him.
So Saquon went to the White House. I'm assuming.
Saquon went to the White House.
Play
Jalen Hurts
golf.
did not. He said he had a scheduling issue.
moved in
Yeah.
the White House.
Yeah.
Right. So the Eagles went to the White House. He didn't go. Several
few of
Eagles
them
players
didn't.
didn't go. Shout out to them for being decent human beings. And I don't give a fuck. And Saquon
Isn't that tradition though to go
Yes.
to the White House? Yeah.
Yes.
No.
It's tradition, but
Not as of late.
Yeah,
A lot of
Not as of late.
A lot of teams have said that they wouldn't go.
Some whole team.
Yeah.
We
The
gonna
whole team
decline the
won't
We're
invite.
not going. Teams have declined since Trump.
Yeah.
And I'm not going. Saquon explained his reason for
Scheduling
going.
issues.
No. Jalen said I didn't go for scheduling issues. That's him being polite.
Yeah, that's
and
fancy.
respectful.
Saquon said he respects the office.
Right. He said I respect the office. And
He said he
basically why y'all making
golfed
this
with, he golfed
political.
with Obama. He golfed like I respect the office, so I can golf with anybody who is president.
So he
And
golfed
they
with
tore
Trump.
his ass up.
Who? As they should have.
Who told us that?
Why?
Everybody.
Man, fuck, man, that's terrible. It's ridiculous, man.
Some people respect the office, Mark.
Why should I respect the office?
So I don't know. Some you shouldn't, but some people respect the office. Some people respect what going to the White House means.
That's the same thing Nelly had to say.
Nelly said the same
about
thing.
the matter.
Yeah, and I disagree with both of them. I think they're both wrong. I think it's.
I understand.
Yeah, I think it's wrong. I don't think we have to respect the office. First of all, I think that's something people say. Right? It sounds good. It's a good PR move. So it allows you to justify doing fucked up things, and just saying, "Well, I don't respect him. I just respect the office."
That's dismissive.
Yeah.
It is.
Maybe
That's dismissive.
but I don't think so. I think with Saquon, I think he wants to be around powerful people. I think he likes golfing with Trump. I think a whole lot of people like being in those circles, and they're justifying it by saying, "I respect the office." I don't think it's about the office. I think it's about the power. There's lots of offices they don't go to that they
So
can't.
then, what if he goes in that situation around Trump and able to probably get in his ear and influence or make change?
change some foreign policy?
I mean, change foreign policy. I think whether we agree with him or disagree with him, that's his right.
Yeah, for sure.
We think it's goofy shit, but
Yeah.
everybody didn't grow up like us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily know. I wouldn't have did it, but I ain't gonna knock him for doing it. I can't say he's wrong for something. And I know for a fact he's an avid golfer. He's really he really plays.
A lot of them football niggas, they love
No,
it.
he plays but look,
I think
a
think
lot of black men voted for this nigga, man.
Yeah. And it's the same logic. That's my issue. I think we can't keep normalizing Trump. And I think going to the White House makes it seem like he's any other president. It's just like when the correspondents go. I say we shouldn't be going to the correspondents' dinner. We should be going to the White House. I'm saying I have that critique of everybody that normalizes Trump. That's all I'm saying. It's not about him in particular. So Jalen Hurts, the quarterback, if Hurts can not go there, that's a great example.
I appreciate
and I respect and appreciate him. And I actually want to focus more on celebrating him.
That's our side of that aisle. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody has their own independent opinions, whether it's about
Jalen Hurts is surrounded by black people.
Yep.
yeah, probably.
And he loves black people.
From agent on down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wouldn't
Hit
have
a
went.
little different.
I wouldn't have went.
Would you go, Ice?
No.
If Trump invited us, Joe, would you go?
Go where?
White House. If Trump invites us to the White House to honor us.
I wouldn't go if them anybody on there invited
You wouldn't have
me.
went if Obama invited you?
Nah.
Mel and Flip, would y'all go?
If Obama was there, yes.
Trump, no.
Absolutely.
How about you?
I think I had a little sneaky invite to that big party Obama threw with all the black people.
You ain't go?
I don't think
No, sir.
I would have went, but not because my mom. No, she'll lose her mind.
You care what she thinks?
She'll lose her mind.
What?
That's a good answer. That's a good reason.
No, that
His mom's the way you said how you said she don't play with that.
She don't play. I wouldn't want to hurt. Like
That makes-
I
that
did
makes
that
a lot of
enough.
sense.
I don't, as I got older, I tried to minimize how I come off and how she feel about it. That started to happen when I came up here. How I see how everybody was moving. But at one point, I didn't care. Like, man, I am who I am. I do what I want. But then when I see it bothers
You
her,
was a little nigga back then until you got to the JVP. You grew up.
watch your fucking mouth, nigga. Don't say that, nigga.
You was a little flippy. You was flippy.
Hey,
Now
yo,
you
I'm
flip.
just saying, nah, I wouldn't.
I meant to tell you that you didn't think about changing your name across your social handles to JBP Flip.
Nah, hell no. Shit. Hey, yo, you made that joke, yeah? Nah, nigga.
Jersey
Real,
Flip.
like ASAP Ferg, ASAP Rocky. Seriously,
Are you
Now
crazy?
he just
Nigga, I was
because
arguing.
Queens Flip is like whatever you was doing, but
you don't even live in
JBP
Queens anymore.
Flip
Cause you
is
got,
like
and
a
you
whole
got,
different
Cause you got
flip.
them niggas in there.
Flip button.
You got them niggas. You got them niggas in there saying that they never heard of Flip before this and before that because of what we did on the last part. No, nigga, I'm Queens Flip, nigga. I'm gonna keep my name. Not JBP Flip. I want to get far away from that name. JBP Flip.
You just
Damn, son.
No, JBP fine. No, I'm talking about the JBP Flip, not the brand. Now the brand, I'm embedded
Your
in.
business model says you want to be introduced to as many people as you could possibly be introduced to. So all of this Queens jargon bullshit you giving me.
No, see, that's downplaying.
You
Nigga,
can stuff that shit in a sock
if
drawer
you
somewhere,
saying that
buddy.
because it's you, nigga. When you went to somewhere else, you went as Joe Budden, nigga. When you went to any entity, you went as yourself, as you supposed to. Same thing with me. I was somebody. I have proof to. I have documentation that can show who I was and where my numbers
Billion
was at.
streams.
Period. If I didn't have that, it's different. Not saying that this haven't leveled me up. It has. It has. I was able to reinvent myself up here, and I'm appreciative of it, and be taken more serious.
And what you're saying is
Yeah.
not true about me, just to correct the record.
What do you mean? You didn't go to any place that's Joe Budden?
I brought me with me everywhere that I went. But
That's what you said. I just said that.
Nah, but there was plenty of phases where I was Joe Budden from somewhere else. There's plenty of phases
Yeah, I see what
throughout
you're
my
saying.
career where I was. Well, shit. The first phase was we don't even know that's Joe Budden. We know Pump It Up.
Got it.
And
Okay.
then you become
Or
Joe
Def
Budden
Jam
from
recording artist.
Yeah, and then you
Love and Hip
are
Hop.
Joe Budden from Love and Hip Hop, and Joe Budden from Slaughterhouse, and you
I don't want to
until
downplay.
you've
Listen,
introduced yourself to
hold
enough
on.
people to be able to say, "Hey, I'm Joe Budden," and they know where they know you from. So but I want to correct it because you do that on some ego and pride shit. But we shouldn't sleep on 5 million people listening to you and being new to you and introduced to you. Like that ain't something to have an attitude about. That's something to be grateful
That's good.
about. That's something to be appreciative of and say, hi, yo, this is all the stuff I had going on before this. You may know me from here, but this is what's cracking with me.
Do I show up and come to work? Do I? Just answer the question, yes or no. Do I show up and come to work?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. What I say here, how I believe in myself, and how I want to present myself, is not insulting to the brand or what's going on. As long as I show up, I work, and I get it done. That's what should matter to you.
Says you.
Fuck all that internet shit. That internet shit is for just playing into something with people. I can say that. I have a right to say that and have a right to feel how I feel as long as I'm not disrespecting the brand, disrespecting you publicly, or disrespecting the organization.
I agree with that.
That's it.
Unfortunately, it's my job to dictate.
True. I don't know. Say it again. You your job to do what? Yeah, niggas laughing. This is crazy. Stop. Leave me alone. Man.
Leave me alone. Stop fucking with me.
You're right though.
Leave
You're
me
right.
alone.
I don't want to listen because it did come over way, and I was checked about it by some people who I respect. Yo, that sounds crazy, and I don't want to come off like that. That wasn't what I meant. It's just something ego going back and forth with my brothers in the moment. But I'm extremely appreciative because if I wasn't up here, my rebrand wouldn't have been documented. No one was letting me in the building. Yo, we not letting you in.
Then you'll really be on chicken nugget and french fries.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, we not letting you in here. We not letting you come in here. There's nothing that you can do. I come, yo, I want to be invited. No, it's
I
not.
remember that's when Ebro was throwing you underneath the tables and all that, kicking you in the head, all that shit. Like,
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I remember.
he handled you a little bit.
I seen it.
Are you crazy?
I seen it.
Poquito.
All right.
That's when you went up to I-9 and say Ebro picked you up.
Nobody's
Feet dangling.
And you couldn't really grab him because your arms was little.
It's cool. I remember.
You,
It's
you
fine.
know your shit was short. You couldn't
It's
really
all right.
reach his throat.
It's all right.
but and I appreciate you allowing me to.
Yo, when do I get an ISO to talk about the Pistons?
Take it.
I mean, should I do it now? I maybe should have waited. I should have done it during PrizePicks. I don't want to call Jared Jack up. Be clear,
Yes, you do.
at the time of this recording, game 5 has not been played yet.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you're listening to this, game 5 has been played. Because it's tonight. and I will be out of here by 7:30. But boy, did we handle the Pistons. Took care of that. Went down in Detroit. Let them know we was just fine on the road. Hey, some niggas play well on the road. 3-1. Hey, Cunningham, honey baked ham, or ham from the bodega. Knicks at 5. Hey. Hey, they had everybody. Big Sean was out. Oh, shit. Babyface Ray niggas was outside. Some fucking L, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. And I love Detroit. I would have loved to go to that game.
And shouts to the no call.
I'd have loved to go to that game. To say shout out to the no call would be to say shout out to the whole game.
Just say shout out to
They wrestled the whole game. That entire game. And that's why I don't want to hear that shit.
Y'all be doing.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yep.
Y'all niggas asked for a physical series. Every post game interview, Bickerstaff got up there and said, "This is how we want to play because we could play through it. They can't." Looking at the game, we be losing because they play through it, and we just end up crying. Yo, foul. Mm-hmm. Poetic justice.
The only person that don't got to play through it.
Poetic justice that they lost that game and we fouled them niggas. Good for y'all asses. Good. Y'all was playing, I thought that was the Lions we was playing. They was fucking us up.
Both teams was fucking each other up. Now, don't do that. And both teams have been fucking each other up.
No, I think they've been
games.
fucking us up a lot more. They've been winning the free throw battle. Jalen Brunson, who is the fucking NBA Clutch Player of the Year, has not taken a free throw in the fourth quarter of the last game, or I want to say the game before, but I want to fact check that first. So, yeah, I don't want to hear that free throw shit. You niggas wanted physical. It's physical. The ref missed it. The NBA said it was a foul. Guess what? Game over. Game over. Back to time. Back to 34th Street we go.
Boy, I hate that shit, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Back to 33rd.
Hate that shit when they come back afterwards and say, yeah, we supposed to call that foul.
I don't like it either.
Well, nigga, some of us had something on that.
Yo, listen.
What the fuck you talking about?
I'll take it past the Knicks game. I didn't think that Denver won that game that they said Denver won.
With the alley-oop?
Yeah.
Ball was out of his hands.
You must got the fucking... the sphere cameras. You got a different camera than me. I saw a fingertip on the ball with the time expired.
Red light. The ball's on.
I'm open to being wrong about it because there may be another angle that I didn't see. But from what I saw, it looked like his finger was still touching the ball. And if I was a Piston fan, I would feel away right now. I would feel away right now.
That was going to be my question. Would you be as open?
Of course, but I would understand it. I would understand it.
They fucking each other up. This is a different type of series. They fucking each other up. I will say that.
And that's not where you lost the game.
Whatchamacallit is getting more superstar treatment though.
Who?
Brunson.
He should.
Everybody else not getting it.
As he should. And I think Cade is, but as he should. You know what?
They fucking
now
Cade
I'm calling
up.
Jared Jack. I wasn't
Cade.
before.
They fucking Cade up.
I wasn't before.
Brunson initiates
now
a bunch of that contact and be getting a bunch of calls.
Now I am. I wasn't before, but now I am. I am now.
JJ answered.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. No good. I want it documented that he's not answering.
Your call has been forwarded.
No voicemail. I know that it's being forwarded. You ain't got to tell me. I called because it would be forwarded.
Oh, shit.
Again, shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. Real good season. Bickerstaff may even be coach of the year. But Cade Cunningham, Palace of Buckingham, you could bring the Somerset. Knicks at 5. What the fuck are they talking about?
I saw you wrote that.
Yeah, Knicks at 5. Oh, shit. Took me a while. Took me 10 minutes. I'm rusty. It took me a second now. Yeah, goddamn. What else we got? The fucking Pistons.
Well, we got the new Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees.
We did.
And I mean, I'm happy to see who's on this list. So we have Outkast and Salt and Pepper.
Oh.
Much deserved. Well, I mean, there's more. I'll read the whole list.
Yeah, read more.
Performer category is Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Soundgarden, and the White Stripes.
Okay.
Musical Influence Awards, Salt and Pepper, Warren Zevon. Musical Excellence Award, Tom Bell, Nicky Hopkins, Carol Kay.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm
Chubby Checkers just getting in here.
I think, but that was an influence or something. Maybe there's
Performer.
Oh, it was.
Chubby Checker's performer.
He hasn't been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Some of this shit is crazy.
This is what I'm saying last
insane.
time. I rarely be mad at who gets in. I just be fascinated by the order.
And the time it takes for some of
Yeah,
these
like
folks to
Chubby
get in.
Checkers just in and so will be in 5 years ago. It's wild to me.
That's insane.
Really happy.
But congratulations.
Yeah, very.
for sure.
Yeah, really
I,
happy.
I like to
for
see Salt and
Outkast.
Pepper under influence. We was just having that talk before.
We definitely were.
Yeah.
So I love that one. But yeah, pretty dope. Pretty dope.
I
That's
can't
all
wait
I
for
have.
the show. I love the induction show.
Oh,
when they bring everybody in.
That's right.
Yeah, they filmed that.
Yeah.
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 Televised, right?
Yeah.
LL went
Should
crazy.
usually be like 4 hours long, but
It'd be long as hell.
it's fire.
Also, before we go any further, I want to say rest in peace to Phil Robinson. Phil Robinson, many of you are familiar with from Making the Band. He was one of the executives as well as an on-air personality that you would see. Phil Robinson passed away. Rest in peace to Phil. And rest in peace to Dick Barnett, Nick Legend. Shout out to the Knicks. So rest in peace. Rest in peace to those brothers. I want to go back because we didn't talk about we didn't do much music last pod.
No, we didn't.
And I didn't hear much music anyway. But I want to go back and discuss this Young Thug record featuring Future Money on Money.
Let's get it.
I think this record's incredible.
I know. You know what that means.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He heard it in the spot.
I'm sorry.
He did something.
I'm sorry.
That's what it means.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Shaking up review.
It worked on them.
It worked on him. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or it worked on them.
Don't
And then that
apologize.
worked on him.
Not mad at it.
And let me tell you, that's halfway true. That's only half true.
Just half.
I was outside a little bit. I did hear this song outside, but I was too occupied at the time to really give it my full attention. So I went about my business.
You had the swishy pants on.
The next morning, I don't recall. The next morning, no travel lube. Not living like that no more.
Congrats.
Sounds crazy.
Love that for you.
No, now my travel lube bitches that know I used to have it, they looking at me funny now because it ain't happening no more.
Yo, dog, for
Now they
you to
just come.
walk into a spot with
With
lube
lube.
in your pocket.
It's crazy.
Didn't you say no draws?
It's swishy pants.
That's y'all paying me. I got on whatever y'all want me to have on at this point. It's like Minecraft.
You can have on an army outfit. You got lube in your pocket. What the fuck you got on, nigga?
That's poor. I don't have lube in my pocket.
Where you got it?
Well, where is
In
it?
the
then?
car.
Okay.
It's in the truck.
You
You don't
using-
know if your travel lube partner is even working tonight.
So when you determine that they working, you go to the car and get it.
None of your fancy
Then you
bags
say-
have like a little pocket?
Then you say, yo, pull up. It's in one of the fancy bags, just in a different bag.
Okay, all right. got
Now
it.
you go get the other bag.
Lube bag.
The lube bag.
So you walk back in the strip club with the lube.
In the bag.
In the
Not-
bag.
Not in your pocket.
Oh.
That's very poor.
That makes it very
And it's
different.
going to stain some of your clothes, and the cleaners can't get that out.
You would know.
So would you.
I wouldn't.
Don't worry. It's cool.
That nigga
I
somebody.
feel like lube,
That nigga
isn't it
somebody
water
lube.
soluble?
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
water-
things
it's
to get.
water
They make some that aren't. Some that aren't.
That's not true. And I.
Oh, your shit is oil-based.
This is where I don't.
You got the
this is where-
polyurethane lube. Silicone lube. This thing got the Home Depot
I don't even
special.
discuss these types of things with you novices.
You right. I'm definitely that.
So then the next day, I went and listened to this song and was like, oh, slept. It's crept by me. Nobody else here heard this song.
I heard it.
We talked about
Yeah,
it.
we did.
What'd y'all say about it?
We said it was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't
No,
anything out
it's
of
not
this
cool.
world.
It's not cool.
It's cool.
It's not cool.
It's cool.
It's not cool.
Nothing we haven't heard of
No,
before
yes it is.
from them.
Yes it is.
Okay. It's a cool record.
Yes it is. It's not cool.
It's cool.
You not cool. Shut up, nigga.
I'm not cool. This song is
It's
cool.
freeze, man. It's cool.
Exactly.
It's
What
cool.
are we talking about?
That's the first thing that's different. We not chronicling crimes no more. Actually, I just thought of the coolest way to tell you what I've learned from that trial I went through, which is I don't want nobody going to do nothing if I got to be the one to tell you to go spend. That's a difference already. You don't hear that? You don't think so? You don't care? I think this record is a great job of him post-trial is what I want to highlight.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like this hook is fire. What he talking is fire. The beat switch is fire.
I like the beat in his verse.
I like the beat switch.
I like the beat in his verse. And Future verse was cool.
Future's future.
Yeah.
So I mean, but nigga, boy, I don't know the name of it. Fucked the little bitch last night, this morning. I don't know the name. Oh no. Stop. He's talking crazy, Ice. Come
Crazy.
on. He's talking crazier than the thug that we had a hard time hearing.
Fam, go play Dumb Dumb and Dumber. This is the same. This is it's a good song. It's cool. They ain't do nothing outworldly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad record.
Yeah, it's dope.
This sounds
I feel like
crazy.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying
that boy know that shit.
This
I don't know
sounds
what Dumb Dumb and
absolutely
Dumber
crazy.
is.
That's the record.
That's
That's the little.
No, that's hard. No, but
That was the first verse.
That record is hard.
basically, out with him post trial. It's him, Thug, and Baby. I mean, Thug, Baby, and Future. It's Lil Baby's first single. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
a
but
bad
I don't know
song.
if we came in here on that one and gave it up to the degree of hardness that record is too. That's what I'm saying. Some of these records are coming out, and because of maybe whatever he went through, or because of the trial, or that stupid ass mask he had on in that GQ interview, some of these shits is just sliding by. Like, I wanted to rewind and say, hold up now. I'm not gonna keep letting these slide by. That Dumb and Dumber shit's hard.
That shit's crazy.
I don't know that I came in here and said none of that.
Sometimes it happens though. You come
Nigga,
back and you
this
catch a
shit
record
right
like,
here.
oh shit, this is cool.
Nah.
See
I
what
can't.
Swishy Pants do?
I can't.
Swishy Pants give you mental clarity.
Don't worry, Ish. I got that new man coming up for you. It's coming. Nah, you gotta come outside. Are you all crazy? I feel weird y'all niggas even sitting still like this. This is hard. I don't give a fuck. All right, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it.
It's dope.
It goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Also, don't worry. I don't need y'all for a music review, you fucking lame asses. Let's see. What else?
I definitely heard that at Rivers.
What else? I ain't put enough respect on Destin Conrad. I didn't put enough respect on this Destin Conrad project. We came in here, we just like, yo, he put some shit out. No. You didn't just put some shit out. He killed. Hold up.
I didn't hear this, so
Hold up, man.
hear what you got.
And Destin Conrad, if you're familiar, he been on some smooth, mid-tempo, lover boy type shit. A lot of people didn't know that he was fucking talking about niggas when they was listening to the songs. That's how smooth those songs were.
That Marvin Gaye shit.
And I'm telling you,
It's like sexual
if any of you,
Give it up.
it's been an opinion of mine for a while, Mark, that the gays might clear the straights in the verses. And that's growing more and more true in the newer crop. I give you Kehlani, Destin Conrad, Jazzy, The Artist. I could go on. There's a few of them out there.
Serpent with feet.
There's a few of them out there. I ain't even getting. I'm just talking about the newer niggas.
there's the new ones?
Just the newer niggas. Ombre.
Oh, R&B you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, R&B for sure.
Yeah, I'm only talking about R&B.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking about rap.
He ain't wrong on R&B.
But on his debut, on Destin Conrad's debut, he upped the tempo. Sound like he found Studio 54 at the right gay party. And it's fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't put the proper respect on this. Shout out to Destin Conrad, friend of the show. Yo, come up here, man. Stop playing.
Who's
That's
going?
fire.
Don't worry about it.
That was fire.
See, that's
Don't
fire.
worry
See the
about
different,
it.
see the
That's
different
fire.
reaction you got?
Don't worry about it.
That shit right there was
Right.
going.
Don't worry about it, though. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it, though. Chill.
So hold
Chill,
on.
man.
You said the
Chill,
You
man.
said the gays are clearing up the streets.
Chill, man.
Lil Nas X is not on that, right?
He wouldn't be on my
No,
list.
we're talking R&B. He's not
He ain't got
R&B.
no slaps for me to put on the joint.
Yeah, I'm not even.
Go ahead, y'all. I got it. I'm all down. Full crew in there. Hey. I'm full crew.
Stop that. The nigga said, go ahead. I'm all.
Don't worry about it, man. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry.
What's that? Something playing.
Whoa. What's happening right now?
Cute.
That
What was that?
What was that?
Right there.
That was cute. What was that?
What was that just playing?
Phone just started
my
playing
phone
some
just be
heat.
playing stuff. Oh, that was Destin Conrad again?
That sounds 3 for 3 right there.
Shit,
mad at that.
Love Jones soundtrack.
I wasn't mad at that one.
Anyway, that Destin Conrad album is available in your phone and on DSPs. This is not a sleeper nor an ad.
I gotta check him out.
But that project right there, boy,
All right, and it's
there's
getting
some
nice
fire
out.
on there. Let's see here.
We want to talk about this Misa Hilton and Votto lawsuit against Mary J. Blige?
Yeah, I'm just playing some theme music from Mark, just in case he comes back. Mark, we got it, yo. Don't worry about it, man. We gonna hold it down for you. The call had to take that.
Fuck, yo.
I know the song.
You gotta let it rock now.
For the longest time.
All right.
Whoa.
The longest.
What in the hell?
Where was we at?
Quick aside, in music, back to the party Drake, what would be the next single conversation? I heard Die Trying out a lot when I was out.
In
Okay.
The
Nashville.
one with the acoustic shit. And granted, guitars, Nashville probably makes more sense, but still, I could see how that would be the one. Up-tempo, more pop feel.
Die
I
trying.
can see that one working. Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's just
Let's
see
see.
about that, buddy.
Well, it is also the second song up on Party's page, so I think the numbers
That might be an
might be.
indicator. Yeah.
You know what I saw recently? They were talking about somebody's going around asking the top 10 Drake songs from people in the crowd. And
That's hard.
I was surprised
It's like
that
30 songs.
I was surprised that Best I Ever Had wasn't on the top 10.
I wouldn't have it on my top 10.
Really?
Personal top 10, no, but I can see why it would be on someone's
That
top
surprised
10.
me. And they had the list, and Hotline Bling was on there. Something from Scorpion was on there, but Best I Ever Had wasn't on there. Is it because it's old?
Hotline Bling is a top 10 Drake song.
It's one of his most successful songs.
Yeah, see,
so
when you
I
start
could-
talking that, a lot of people just care about
The
the numbers.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, if I'm one of favorites, neither one of them are on there on my top 10.
Got it. Okay.
But then I'm going to have some shit on there like Club Paradise, which a lot of folk probably ain't even heard.
Got you.
Because it was one of the throwaways he put
Yeah,
out.
SoundCloud joint. Yeah.
Even though he did drop the care package with it up there. But
Niggas heard it, man.
I don't know what that is.
yes, you know it if you hear it. No,
No, you don't. I bet you didn't hear it.
Nah, play it. You've heard this.
Club Paradise.
I didn't hear. I don't. What album was it on? Freeze.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, chill. 'Cause
Fire.
that'll
I didn't
start
hear
to a
that
whole
before.
bunch of other shit.
I know you didn't hear it before. You heard that, Mel?
Nope. Never heard that before.
You've heard that ish. Okay. I'm like, I know he's heard that record.
He was in the Club Paradise. You got away with a lot of shit back in those days, boy.
And that was his old street name.
Yeah. Hey, Perry.
Paradise.
Perry with the green eyes.
That nigga old street name was something with nectar.
What?
Those guys
Hey, yo, Ish, if you see your old work when you with your girl, do you act like you don't know them, or
Nah, speak.
you speak? And if your girl see her old work in front of you, does she speak or does she act like she don't know them?
Ooh,
I
that's
wouldn't
a
know.
Long hug.
I wouldn't know who her old work is.
What for real?
She wouldn't tell you?
Pick up in
wouldn't
the
know.
air hug.
She wouldn't tell you?
That's
Spin
it.
around.
bent back.
I'm not.
Yeah,
We're not
Ish,
gonna get into a
the car.
conversation.
Go get
Oh,
the
you
car,
okay?
nigga.
If my girl speak to a guy when we out, I'm not, what I'm gonna say? Who that?
Well, you're not gonna be there.
Yeah.
You gonna be getting in the car.
You're not going to ask her who that was? So she says hello
Really?
to somebody, gives them a hug, and doesn't explain who they are. You're okay with that?
Long hug, too. like we said.
Pelvis to
Niggas
Well,
pelvis.
always- niggas always
nobody
gotta
gonna
exact-
really, nobody girl gonna really give somebody a long hug in front
rubbing
of
her
you.
back.
Niggas always got it.
Nobody gonna
Nah,
do
you
that,
don't
bro.
think dude gonna rub her back a little bit?
But if he do that, then I see Ish saying something. Nigga ain't gonna do that.
It's just gonna be in the.
He got to go, like
he
he
ain't
said.
gonna be
yo.
right there.
So you gonna say his
He
girl
waited
do
till he went to the
I'm
bathroom.
saying
then he
it's
came
just
over.
so cool that when she see her old work and Ish go get the car, that's gonna be it. Like she gonna say, do that, and then Ish gonna be going there. Ish don't care, nigga.
Don't let him. Don't let me try to spit
that
dumb
shit.
nigga.
Oh,
walk
so
me
so
down.
what I'm saying? Oh,
Don't let him shit out of that.
so you that confident in yourself that you go ahead, man. Talk to your friend. I'll be back.
Okay, don't let this nigga influence you to be Fam, if I'm somewhere with my girl and my girl speaks to somebody, she say hi to somebody, that fuck you talking about, nigga? We moving.
No, and catch up.
What's catch up mean?
Like,
Smoke scene every in a while. They're gonna stand there and
Hey,
talk.
how you been?
Some
How your
teeth.
mother?
Some teeth is showing.
They're gonna talk for like six minutes.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yo, the back teeth showing.
Yo, can you? It's a hypothetical.
No, listen, the back teeth start showing.
Yeah.
All right. Back
He's too-
teeth just
he's
showed.
too-
you.
he's too
What you want me to say?
And he Polish too.
He took.
What you want me to say?
She's not Polish, nigga.
Yeah.
She's not Polish. Watch your fucking
real?
mouth. She's not Polish.
Not Polish,
Whatever
nigga.
she is,
Portuguese.
He is too. He Portuguese. Now they start talking that shit around.
Oh, you don't know what they say?
Quer ser o burro?
Brazil?
Oh, he's nobody to the door. He's no bido.
Nobody be dope. Oh,
Yo, you too cool for school. Is you
He's no bido.
your girl can't speak to nobody when you with
She
her?
can. She can, of course.
No.
My wife
I mean,
can.
oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
My wife good, but she gonna tell me who it is. Automatically.
You gonna ask?
No, she tells me automatically.
Well, that's something different.
I do the same thing.
I'm not asking no questions. If
I think it's rude to see somebody hug them in front of my wife
and not
explain
introduce them. That's something
Yeah.
different.
You
You
added,
added,
it seems
What,
fishy.
what if your girl introduced
added
you
the
as your
hugs.
profession?
you added the hugs. And
What you mean?
shit.
Yo, this is the podcast.
This is from the Joe Budden
This
podcast.
is for the joke.
He does houses.
It's my contractor, right?
This the nigga
The
that fixed my
cabinets,
crib.
the cabinets in the kitchen, he did
This
this.
the nigga. I just went into business with him.
Ish would lose his mind in there, nigga. That mall would turn into
Look at
Red Dawn, nigga.
look. We don't
Some people play like that though.
you know better.
Some people, boy, what if she pranking you and do that, nigga? You probably look, just see your reaction.
Well, what if she said, "Yo, this is my new boyfriend"?
I haven't seen you in a long time, Pablo. This is my new boyfriend, Ish. Yo, what? What's new to you? New, it's relative. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, Pablo. How's your mom? It should be there. It turned into a lollipop, a blow pop. His whole head would be red.
Hey, this could go grab a Snickers. they catching up, nigga.
It
Hey,
happened.
Don't to who?
I mean, niggas.
You just said that your girl could speak to somebody and you won't care who she's speaking to. I like that, but I just doubt that that's true. She wouldn't come and tell you, yo, this is my friend. That's what I'm saying. She just go hug a random nigga and I say,
If she tells me, she tells me. I'm not
Cut up
asking
Portuguese
who that
nigga
is.
too.
that's what you're saying.
I don't give a fuck who that is.
Mr. Portuguese. Nigga, he won
The Prime Minister.
Yeah, he won Mr. Olympia over there.
Olympia!
He one of them niggas.
I'm not
Nigga,
sure.
Mr.
Nigga,
Portuguese.
slap fire out you, bitch. Say something to me right now,
Yes, you
nigga.
tell him, yo, take your fat ass and go pull the car up,
I'm
nigga.
not sure. Man.
Yo, you
I'm
gonna be
not
standing
sure.
there all out of shape.
The nigga ain't slapping me. Itch. How you crazy,
Your
nigga?
little
Not sure,
scooter.
bro.
That
You
muscle-
gonna be standing there in your oversized t-shirt and shit.
and he police
That nigga
out-
got the tank on.
And he
Describing
police out here,
yourself.
nigga. And he police out here, nigga. I dare you.
And
say
he
something,
shook your hand mad
Yeah.
firm.
No, he pulled you in.
Hurt your shit.
Dare you say something while I talk to your girl right here, nigga? In Portugal, nigga.
I know.
Yeah, hold on.
I know.
What you gonna do when he say, yo, your number changed?
Oh, that's
I'm asking you a hypothetical
That's out of
question. Because he had the old number.
Ask yourself that question.
Oh, no, that wouldn't happen to me.
I know.
What
She
happened?
can't speak.
Yeah, that would happen to me.
That's not true. Don't do that.
What would you do if
He
you
never
overheard him say, yo, is your number still the same? Like you were wild out on him?
Nothing.
Your foot is broke.
Nothing.
Okay.
You just
Joe, I'm not.
scoot back
I'm
to the
done.
car.
That's the end of my questioning.
I'm cool where I'm at, bro.
That's the end of my questioning.
I don't have them fears y'all got. I'm good where I'm
He's
at.
secure. Ooh.
We all have different fears.
Shots
I know.
fired.
That's true. We all have different
He's
fears.
secure. He's secure in his bag.
That's true. Good thing.
But don't act like Sade can't say hi to niggas. Watch your fucking mouth, nigga. Act like Sade. You'll stand. Would you stand there and look? Yeah, you something's wrong with you, yo. You stand there and look like. What's your hand position? Is it this or this?
Y'all in turkey leg hut.
joker.
Nigga be like, yo, remember the last time we had them greens? They was different, right? They not the same as last time.
But he don't. I don't think she would. He don't give up the energy that he allows somebody to play. I don't think she would allow that.
And we wouldn't be a turkey leg hut because the owner went
just
and
set fire.
poured gasoline on the other
wildin'.
on competitive businesses.
Whoever y'all at.
And then they caught him on video with the shit.
Stupid ass nigga.
Yo, nah. Yo, I do like this whole niggas getting caught on video doing shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. Like, why we got you in the clearest black and white I ever seen pouring gas?
It wasn't black and white, nigga. It was color.
Oh, the one I seen was black and white. It was like the eagle eye from the sky. Zoomed in. They caught him and all his friends pouring gas. You can't do that to competing businesses.
2025, bro. Niggas is dumb.
That was,
That's it. Niggas just
I
done.
think that was last year.
That was it.
2024, same shit.
All
All right,
same shit.
my last question to Ish, and then we moving on.
You got to answer yourself too. You
I
can't
answer
just-
everything y'all answer.
You can't just be throwing questions
Listen,
at niggas.
all right.
Look,
Why? I'm creative enough to think of questions.
I know.
If he think of something, I answer him. All right, so listen. Everything went the way you envisioned it going. Money left, and y'all left. Then the next day, you see that her follower number went up.
By one.
How would
By
I see,
one.
How would I see that?
Huh?
How would I see that?
Through your peripheral. What she told you? What she told you?
said it?
I don't do none of that, bro.
He don't care.
They
I'm
followed-
not y'all, my
they
nigga.
I'm just telling you, they followed each other the next day.
I would never
You don't
know.
care?
I would know.
You don't care?
I don't care,
I'm-
and I wouldn't
Okay,
know.
that's please.
But by your ideology, that's out of sight, out of mind.
What
type
about
thing.
you, Big Freeze?
Exactly. I wouldn't
I
know.
don't look at her follow. I don't know that.
All right. Okay.
What, nigga? Yo, some people don't.
Yo,
some niggas do not pay
that's
attention
a
to that
smooth
shit,
way
bro.
to escape a hypothetical.
All right, I'll play along
In
with your
the
hypothetical.
event
Come on, come on.
I answered.
That they
I don't
followed
care.
each other
No,
the
I get what
next
you're saying.
day.
I don't care.
So,
Then what?
I don't care.
I don't know how you found out. Nigga,
I don't.
Danny told
I
you.
don't. I don't care.
oh shit, I got called it.
I don't care.
And I just found out Danny name ain't Danny.
You lying?
It's not.
How do y'all know that?
Because he called me yesterday.
Because I've been eating the shrimp and grits from O Spot at least 3 times out the week now. So we just be talking. Or Oka talk.
Oh, that Danny.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought y'all was talking about the other Danny.
Nigga, no, your friend Danny.
Oh, your man.
Your friend Danny, that ain't his name.
I know that.
Wait, what? You knew Danny's name wasn't Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would I know?
It
that?
don't even rhyme with Danny.
No,
neither.
not even a little bit.
It ain't even close to
Not
Danny.
even the same letter.
Nigga, when O told me that, I almost dropped my shrimp and grits on the floor. You can sit there and act cool if you want, nigga.
what are you talking
I
about?
said, wait, what? He said, yeah, Danny name ain't no damn Danny. I said, well, where Danny came from? And he gave me the story. Nigga, Danny was a rapper. And that was his rap name, MC Danny O.
Nigga, that's how I felt when I found out this nigga name wasn't Ish. It wasn't nothing close to Ish.
Yo, them niggas, that whole crew is, the way they did shit. Yo, Danny name is like Ryan or something, Mark or some shit. Nigga ain't a Danny in that shit. Anyway, shout out to Danny,
Yeah,
Mark,
shout out to Danny.
oh, everybody.
That's funny. That's funny
What
as
is
shit.
wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with who?
You can't keep calling him Danny as they were the damn Danny, and he don't rap no more. Nigga, the second you stop rapping,
The rap name.
you
should
go.
stop.
Yo, nah, come on, for real.
The rap
Indulge
name.
me, yo.
The rap name
Y'all
should
being too
stop.
mature.
Y'all niggas stop.
I'm with you.
Nelly
I'm with you,
name.
too.
Nelly name not Nelly.
He still rap.
Nigga, what?
Don't rap, nigga.
He put a little verse out.
Shut up.
It's
He
stop it.
performed
You
at the
comparing
inauguration.
Danny to
He
Nelly.
rapped.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yo, if you tried to rap,
Ice Cube name not Ice Cube.
It damn sure is.
ish.
Like what are y'all talking
He just
about?
put a song out last week too.
Fam, niggas is known by what they know, but your name ain't Ice, nigga.
Oh wait, time out.
I sell the
Touche.
best. No, I can't say that.
Wait, Danny still raps?
I don't know what Danny does, bro. Don't use
If he still raps, then I take away
Right, if
everything
he's
I'm
still
saying.
rapping.
I don't know what he does.
If he's still rapping, it's cool.
I don't know that.
You don't know if your best friend is rapping.
He's not my best friend, and I don't know if Danny raps.
I think he's gonna be hurt when he hears that.
Danny, you better still be rapping, nigga. If you are not, you not Danny
You
no
can't
more.
go by Danny, dog.
The fuck is wrong with you people?
can't
You
go
go
by
by
Danny.
Ice. Your name ain't
We
nowhere
not
near
I
Ice.
didn't start, but that wasn't my rap name. We talking about he got that name from as a rap name and is not rapping no more.
Yo, you
That's
niggas
what we
with
talking
rapper
about.
names.
Yo, what's your Ice name?
What do you mean? What's my ice name?
Where
My
that come
ice name.
The
Where
fuck
that come
you
from?
mean? It came from something.
What?
Oh.
Tell us what, nigga.
No.
I'm staring at the lamp.
It came from something. Never mind. We can't have a conversation.
Yeah, he's not gonna tell us his origin story.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucked up.
That bet is funny too. I know it's funny.
It's definitely some bullshit.
Definitely funny.
What?
All I'm saying is, if you create a rap name for yourself and then stop rapping, you can't be that rap name no more. Is that out of bounds to say?
I agree.
Yes.
It is?
Sounds stupid.
Okay.
Like whatever you known for, you just known for. That's it. Nigga nickname, whatever name you know.
Okay,
for,
your name is.
Nigga name is Flip.
All right, but listen to this.
You the
All right.
only nigga that used your name as a rapper.
Let's try it this way. You used to knock niggas out.
I didn't.
Your name is Knockout.
You got slept.
If you then go, no, not even.
No.
If you then go on a 20-year
Be a
run
pacifist.
I'm not knocking
where
nobody out.
no one has been injured, should you still be called Knockout?
I told y'all we went to the game and I met Mark's man, and that nigga name was similar to Knockout. I think it was Dewdrop or some shit like that. Because when he hit you, you do drop. They called that nigga that.
And I was about to say, a nigga named Knockout that knocked a lot of niggas out, you might think that nigga still got it in
He
him
could
at
still
some
be
point.
Change
that
He
nigga-
can still knock
change that
somebody
nigga
the
name
fuck
to
out.
KO, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right,
yo,
well,
KO,
then
what
Danny
up,
better
boy?
spit a verse. You better have a verse in the talk. And now I want to know Mark's street name. I need to know everybody's street name.
What was your street name?
Mouse.
Oh, yeah. Because you squeak by yourself.
Oh, shit.
Okay. All
This
right.
nigga talk.
Okay.
This nigga turn crazy. He called you the squeakster.
Oh, shit.
Watch your fucking mouth, nigga. Watch your mouth. What was your street name?
Ish.
That wasn't your street name, bro. You
What's
just
your
got that
street name?
Lionheart, nigga.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard a single person call you Lionheart.
All right.
You lying. You lying.
He proving a point.
He lying on
He
his
not in the
heart.
streets no more.
He
So
never
you don't go
was
by
in the
Lionheart.
street.
Nobody
They never
ever
nobody
called
called
him Lionheart.
How much you
they
bet?
did.
How much you bet?
Nigga.
How much you want to bet?
Your yellow big bro lion?
It was
Oh,
Lion-
shit.
it was
You called him a coward
It was
lion?
TJ, which was my nickname, Trevor Jr.
That's more like it.
And then they called me Lionheart after.
Why'd they
Who
call
is
you
they?
Lionheart?
Niggas in the streets.
Who's they?
Who's they?
The streets
How
ain't-
many they? How many?
A lot.
Alpo.
Call Webb or call Nitty right now and say, yo, what was my name before Flip?
First of all, I'm not gonna call Webb and Nitty online right now because they wouldn't like that. But I can call them behind the scenes and they can tell you that my name. They either call me TJ, Lil TJ, or they call me Lionheart.
I don't want to hear nothing about T or J. I want to hear somebody say, yo, we used to call that nigga Lionheart.
I don't even want to hear that. I want to hear
call right
somebody
now,
say, yo, what's up, Lionheart?
Word.
No, they gonna say- I can call and ask what was my nickname.
Call anybody that's going to call you Lionheart.
They're not
Like,
gonna
I
call
could
me-
call somebody right now and they be like, yo, Mouse,
Mouse,
what
what
up?
up? That's
Yeah, a
true.
lot of people still call you Mouse. There's a lot of folks.
All right, hold up.
Do you know anybody that's going to address you as Lionheart? And Danny, you not Danny no more. Mel, did you have a street name?
Jessica Rabbit, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, they
Was.
did.
That's
They did.
what they called me for like over a fucking decade.
They did.
Nothing.
Lucky nigga ain't picking up. Nigga.
Yeah, the Wiz ain't in Oz no more, nigga.
Lucky nigga ain't picking up. You look at Jay
They
way
didn't pick
picking
up.
up.
The Wiz.
Call a nigga now. You lucky nigga ain't pick up, nigga.
What's the origin story of
Because
Lionheart?
I used to act crazy.
So you didn't get Tasmanian Devil?
All right, what's the next topic?
No. See, what it is that when you, it's just somebody that keeps pushing the bounds and like I was little, so but I wasn't afraid to do what I.
So you're brave.
No, he's
Kinda.
editing his own Wikipedia page.
No, I'm not. I swear.
Then call somebody. I don't want to hear you
Little
swear.
nigga bottom Lionheart. Yo, stop listening to rap.
Yeah, y'all niggas is all haters.
Nobody
and shit.
called
Yo,
you
stop listening to
Lionheart because
rap,
you just
yo.
finished getting busy.
Are you dumb?
You just cleared something out.
Are you crazy?
That didn't happen.
They
Are you
chased you
nuts?
out of 77 schools in
And
New
I
York.
still want to hear how they came up with it. Oh shit, Flip, that's ill how you
I
cleared
never
this.
got chased out of school.
Yo, you got a lion heart. You got the heart of a
you had to
lion.
leave out the back door when the niggas
Because
was
the
in the...
Crip niggas was in the front gonna stab me, but I left. But I didn't get chased out the school. I still went. I still went the next day, nigga.
All right, we're moving right. Move. It's okay, man. It's all
See,
right.
that's your problem. Y'all niggas ain't brave
Chill,
like me, boy.
LH.
We not praying like
Chill,
They
LA.
called me LA, but then they called me Lil Horny too at one
Chill.
point.
Okay, move. Well, that one tracks.
That tracks though.
That one tracks.
J.O. called me
Little horny.
Yeah, but yeah, all right. Wait, look at nigga ain't pick up his phone. I got y'all.
Outside peddling duck.
You crazy? You know the niggas we was around. Watch your fucking mouth, yo.
Yeah, Yeah, they was lying harder.
And on top of that,
You was the lamb.
oh shit! Nigga, you was a white boy trying to be black. Listen,
I was.
In order to be around them niggas, you had to do something, ish.
Yeah, shut up. Bad. Fuck is you talking about, lying hard?
Oh, yo, niggas,
you lying,
black
right?
podcasters, yo. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the nigga at the top.
Who?
You
is the most honest nigga in podcasting.
What?
Yes.
About the things you want to be honest about. Put the.
Not even the. What?
No, he'll tell the truth about the shit he want to tell the truth about. It's just the other shit.
Joseph
that
Anthony
like don't
Budden
happen.
Jr., the most honest dude in podcasting. Yep. Sorry to kill your little scripts. Yeah, nigga died.
Yeah, word. Yo. Oh man, you killing me, Smalls. This nigga right here is different.
What else up there needs our undivided attention? Did we want to talk about this Kendrick tour, or did we do it already?
No, we didn't. That shit setting records already. Yeah, he's passed Eminem's record. He made $9.1 million in the first night. So it's the highest grossing rap tour. Well, for show.
For one night?
Yeah, per date.
Okay.
So first date. But this shit is looking amazing. I saw the set list.
I can't wait to go.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm dying, bro. I saw the set list. They're weaving it. So it's not like he comes out, he does like 4 or 5 joints. She do joints. He comes back, does joints. They're going they're co-headlining.
Got you.
And he's covering everything. It's a couple records I wish he did on there, but I don't care.
Maybe he'll change it.
Yeah, I would like to see some Section 80 love. It's over. I think it's over.
That would not be happening.
I think it's over.
Yeah.
No knock to them or no disrespect to them, but isn't that predicated on like the times? Like nowadays with movies and shit, like the movie will make XYZ at the box office. That's just because ticket prices are higher than when Eddie Murphy and them was setting records at $4 a ticket.
And you're doing stadium.
Yeah.
At $4
and filling them out. Filling them out.
And you're doing, like I said,
You know
and you're doing stadium. So as opposed to doing arena tours, which
like
max
Beyonce,
20 people, 20,000.
Beyonce and Taylor Swift and them.
They'll probably set the record next time they go out.
Yeah, Beyonce's out now.
It's like NFL contracts or some shit.
Because it says the average ticket price is $536
on.
Probably for the resellers.
Kendrick.
No.
Probably for the resellers, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's resellers.
Yeah.
Average ticket price like $192.
It says
something like that.
Look at you trying to keep people from the concert, nigga.
No, I'm reading it.
The bots are doing that.
It says the average Kendrick Lamar concert ticket price 2025 tour is estimated to be around $536. However, the resale tickets can range from $92 to $647. So the retail, that wasn't in counting.
Here.
Resale.
According to touring data, opening night in Minneapolis grossed over $9.1 million for more than 47,000 fans at an average price of $192.70. Like I said, the previous record was Eminem, highest grossing rap concert. So just one night. He's already broke that on night 1 in Minneapolis. So that's the town. When you get to these bigger cities, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is a feat.
Yeah, for sure.
No matter how you knock it, how you look at it, this is still a feat.
The money is money.
Absolutely. This is still a feat. And it's a 52, I think, songs total.
I can't wait.
Fire.
52 songs?
That's what they're doing.
Between the two of
No,
them.
the set list between him and SZA. It's a total.
And it's fire
52
because it's
records.
like my girl's gonna love
That's
it,
crazy.
and I'm gonna.
That's the fire part.
50 songs.
The
is
set list is
insane.
fire. Their attendance is fire. Luther is still number 1. Their collaboration, that's fire. SZA's album jumped back into fucking Billboard.
Salute.
Like her old album.
yeah. SOS. Yeah.
That's
fire.
ridiculous.
Salute.
So all things are working for TD right now, with the exception of Absol tour dates, and I do hope they get to even that together at some point.
I think they'll get something. I hope anyway.
Yeah, his last 2 projects deserve a live performance. They do
For sure.
Agreed. I wish they would have done another. I mean, I know expecting this now is completely off the table, but I wouldn't have been mad at another championship tour like how they did with the entire TDE tour.
Yeah.
And it gave fans who were there to see a Kendrick or SZA the chance to see some of the other acts on the label. And that was an amazing tour.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some pop-ups.
Yeah.
Here and there.
I know I've heard enough chatter to know that when that tour hits Prudential,
What's all?
Ain't no Prudential.
Ain't no Prudential, B.
I mean not Prudential. I'm sorry.
It's MetLife.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant MetLife. I meant
Next
MetLife.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next week.
that's gonna be nice. Damn, what am I wearing?
Family trip.
Yeah. Well, trip with you guys. I tell you, my mom is asking for like 12 tickets to shows now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Joey, we need 9 tickets to Chris Brown.
Oh, she.
Not out. Got it, Mom. I got
See,
you.
my mom's ain't there yet. She just asked me for 2. I could do that.
That's cool, yeah.
I love it.
That's cool.
Then give me 2 for this, 2 for that. Mom, just give me the list. And it's like 2 of them coming up right around her birthday. Cool.
There you go.
Go.
And yeah, that Patti LaBelle, that shit is May 24th at the Barclays. Not when they hit Jersey in September.
Yeah.
The Barclays is May 24th. So
See,
some
that's
good
the
shows
one.
coming
That's Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, and Stephanie Mills.
Yeah.
I'm sending her to the September one, which is Prudential.
Got it. What else? What else needs our attention up there? We ran through Marvin Gaye. We did Shedeur, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
What? Who wrote male birth control up there?
I did.
Let me hear it.
Shocker.
I just throw it out there.
Shocker.
We know who wrote it, though.
Let's see here.
But you got it.
All right, hold on a second here.
Male birth control.
I'm on it.
Non-hormonal male contraceptive implant shows promise. It lasts at least 2 years.
Getting
What?
IUDs?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, kind of, yeah. The implant, it's called Atom, is a water-based soluble hydrogel pack placed in the sperm ducts, preventing sperm from mixing with semen. In phase 1 of the trials, Atom successfully blocked semen, or sperm, released for 24 months, with no sperm detected in the semen in 2 participants. Yes.
Where the sperm go?
Where's the sperm go?
Yeah. It just stay in you.
Probably absorb back into your body.
So
My question, would they inject that shit in you? It's a gel?
It's inserted via a 10-minute minimally invasive procedure. No serious adverse events have been reported.
Like your
and
shit.
it also received full regulatory approval in phase 2 clinical trials.
Like your shit.
No, my shit permanent though, B.
No, I'm saying, but 10
Vasectomies
minutes.
aren't permanent.
10 minutes. Huh?
Vasectomies aren't permanent.
if you want them to be there.
If you want them to
I
be,
mean,
they are.
yeah, but they're not permanent. And they're not
You have it
100%
reversed.
either.
Yeah.
They are permanent. And
How are they not 100%?
What's that football player that was on the
Antonio
Jets?
Cromartie.
There you go.
But that's more on the procedure. That's more like
They
again,
fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Like-
procedure was fucked up.
Yeah, you get a vasectomy, you have to get a semen test afterwards, and that's how they make sure that it was properly done. And once they test and they say, okay, there's 0 sperm count in here, they know you good, and you can keep checking that. But yeah, if you cut it and it's not cut right or something like that, you can still get sperm through there.
Got it.
That's
Got it.
all.
Well,
Is that all we have on male? Is that everything?
that was it. That was it. Yeah, it was interesting. Just thought it was interesting because men don't seem to like to take birth control.
I don't see why. But
Huh?
I don't
Did you
see
know
why.
Did you know that the pill was originally for you guys?
What pill?
Mel, we're gonna keep creating black men. There's nothing you can do about it.
I have no
What
problem.
pill
The birth control pills.
Mel trying to get us on this shit.
was made for men?
I think more men should get on it.
They were
I'm with
originally
it.
made for men.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then when they tested them on men complained of headaches and a couple of other symptoms, and so then they reversed it, gave it to women, and now we, the odd blood clot,
Poison y'all
or
bodies
maybe,
instead.
death, or
They get
whatever.
a headache to the headache.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing.
Ooh, return to sender.
I'm joking. That's yeah.
Hey, yo, real quick, how long should you be indebted to a person that glows you up?
Life. It depends on what you mean
Well,
by
wait, okay.
Great question.
You
That's
have
a
to
great
you have to understand. Explain indebted. What that mean?
But also, what's the glow up?
Glow up, legitimize you, take you out the streets,
Put you on.
put you in position to make money, put you in position to make legitimate money or legal money. Just change your whole life.
At minimum, a very healthy length of time, like
Life.
20.
What's indebted?
Yeah, it depends on the
But
level
I
of
gotta
answer
know what I'm
this
saying.
indebted part
Tell me,
means.
you gotta not justify. You gotta specify what you mean by indebted, because I
You
think
can
that
never
if-
sever ties with that person. You can't do your own thing. Like what's indebted?
Subjective. But to me, I'm speaking
What
from,
Angela was trying to do for Ghost.
I'm speaking for a relationship situation, and on top of that, if you're trying to break up with the person, like just you can't really move. Yeah.
I think that what
She
Angela
wanted
was
to legitimize
and
Ghost.
take and change your life and create a life with you. I think that
If a woman does that for a man,
it needs to be
even the
recognized.
most getting busiest of the men, like outside, all the dope boy money, illegal money, whatever you want to put the money at. If a young lady comes and legitimizes him, cleans him up, cleans the money up, how long should he be indebted to her?
I don't think it's a time period. I think that person should play, or you should have a special place in your heart for that person forever. I don't think that the person should be able to hold it over your head forever, but I think that person should be near and dear to you forever.
And should be able to come to you for anything.
Anytime they need something, should you be able to give them whatever they need, whatever they want in the moment? Do you put...
If it's within your power to do so, then
that's
yes.
circumstantial, because I think that Angela and Ghost, let's say they were in a relationship for 10 years, right? And then they broke up and Ghost remarried. I don't think Angela could come calling on him whenever she felt like it if he's in a new marriage or a new situation. I think, again, that she should play like within reason. You know what I mean? I think I would be indebted to her for the rest of my life, but I don't think that she could just call whenever she felt like it.
Yeah, I think it depends on what the ask is. It depends on what the ask is. Because even away from relationships, even in like entertainment or business or anything like that, just because you help put me on, I'm always going to be respect and love, but that doesn't mean like you can abuse that shit.
True.
Like
that's true. Yeah. I agree with that.
What if
you don't owe me because you did that?
Right.
But what if it changes your life? What if whatever I did for you now put you on a different stratosphere? Where it changed your life forever. Now you super up. And if it wasn't for me and my sacrifices or whatever I did, you wouldn't be in that position. So then now, if I don't give a fuck if I need you at this moment and it's important, I don't want you to think about it. I want you to be the person wouldn't want you to think about it, they want you to come through for them instantly. Because I was the one that put you in this position.
Depends on the ask.
Still depends.
Got you.
Yeah. One, that depend on the ask, and two, you should like if you doing something for somebody, with the expectation down the line that when I come back they going to return it. It's a little. It don't come off as just genuine to me.
Because also, what happens in a situation where you give someone an opportunity, right? They blow up and do good, but you also make money and do well off it too.
Benefited from that.
Do they still owe you a drop of a dime, whatever you ask? You know, everyone won.
You're A&R. You find me rapping, and I go on to be Jay-Z, Eminem, Kendrick, Drake. You found me at my cousin's cookout. You know what I'm saying? And you had the connections to plug me. But you also you might not have made as much money as I did. I might have made $1 billion. But you made $50 million, $100 million. So you ate off of my success as well. It was a mutually beneficial situation. Yeah, I might not be where I am if it wasn't for Flip, but you still ate. So I would be indebted to you for life because you changed my life, you changed my lineage, you changed my family's life. But I think within reason, your ass can be too big. Pause.
Now, see, in those examples, usually there's some paperwork involved. With the I discovered you, but I think just putting somebody on, yeah, I'm with y'all. The ad, as long as the ass ain't too crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck y'all niggas doing in here, bro?
What happened?
Yeah, Corey, keep your little dusties out of here, my nigga. Some shit on the couch. Bugs and shit.
Yeah, nigga, it's bed bugs. Stop acting like you never had bed bugs before.
I'm not acting. I didn't.
You've never experienced bed bugs.
Yes, you did.
Why you saying that so shockingly?
Because you bought mattresses from the street. That's why. That's why. Because you bought mattresses
You
from
bought
fucking
mattresses
drug
from the
dealers.
streets?
That's why.
Whoa, Rat and Randy.
Trucks that were kidnapped and stolen, and that's where you bought mattresses. So
they were not
I don't think it's
stolen.
so out of bounds.
My man
he
didn't buy any stolen property.
One of them might have had, you know what I mean, a
They
couple
just
of
fell off
on
the
it.
truck.
I don't know what
Or
they did. They wasn't stolen.
not even a hotel,
Movie theater.
motel. You've been in them. You've been in the joints.
Inn. Oh.
You've been in the joints.
They had
Me and you have been in places where they had bed bugs.
fam. They had bed bugs in the Waldorf Astoria. That don't mean that I personally came in contact with the bed
You've
bugs.
opened yourself up to a lawsuit from Waldorf Astoria.
No, it's documented.
I'm just telling you.
No,
All right,
it's
they're gonna document you. They're gonna come to you though. Don't worry about it.
Stupid, yo.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I haven't had no personal interaction with bed bugs.
You've been in the loop. I think they closed the loop down specifically because there was a bed bug problem, if my memory serves me correct.
I'm telling you, they
In
had
a few years.
Yo, you niggas is dumb.
That don't mean niggas had bed
Yeah,
bugs.
what are you talking about?
son.
I wasn't in that room.
No, they was in all.
If they're one of them, they're in all the
That's
rooms.
not
Yeah,
true.
it's got to stop.
219?
It's got to stop. There was bed bugs in 219. You put them there too.
No, I didn't.
Brought the little dusty with
And
them.
don't try to act
was
like
your
all
one.
your life you've been fucking the cleanest of girl too. Some of them carried bed bugs around.
I believe that to be true.
Some of them carried bed bugs around.
and
Antoine.
lice, nigga,
Yeah.
and crab louse, nigga, crabs, nigga. How many times you caught crabs and you back in the
Never.
day?
And you travel, so you be going to
Fuck
all
is you
them
talking
spots
about?
where
Fuck
the
you
bed
mean,
bugs
nigga? You
be
caught
at.
crabs before,
I've
nigga.
never caught crabs in my life.
Yes,
Are
you
fuck-
did.
Yo, you niggas is nuts.
You did.
What have
you
you?
did.
What have you had?
Nothing. Zero.
He wouldn't tell this broadcast if he did.
That's not true.
You put the cream on your shit.
Never.
You had the cream.
Fam.
This shit was
Cooling
turning.
cream.
I wear condoms. I ain't these niggas.
Cool it
now. You got to slow it
down.
True. I've never had no venereal disease. Knock on.
You
something.
did, yo. You did.
I'm with you, Ish.
Y'all niggas is
I did have crabs, but no venereal diseases.
That's a.
You had crabs before?
All right, is she lying on you?
Yeah, no, I know it wasn't no because I went. It was freshman year of college, and I didn't know. I wasn't even getting no yams like that.
You sat on the toilet.
Yeah, exactly what it was. And what's crazy is, and I brought my own toilet seat. 'Cause I'm an OCD, so I brought my own toilet seat from Home Depot. Yeah, and I would walk down the hallway and lay it down on the chrome so that I wouldn't get nothing.
Y'all had chrome seats at your college.
It was
You were in
Morehouse.
jail
So, I mean,
college?
it was regular, like regular. You know, what I'm saying like the regular toilet bowl.
It wasn't
They
that.
had
The metal
chrome.
shit.
Wasn't
Metal,
that
what do you
juicy.
call? That's chrome. All toilets are chrome.
It's the jail shit.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They not?
Porcelain.
Porcelain, fam.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
You talking about jail?
Yeah, you talk about
Tomato, tomato,
You
right?
Did it
talk
have,
about
did it have,
the
the,
other
did it have the button on the side? Did it have the button on the side?
What's some little white fiend sitting
And there's nothing wrong there. Like you worked your way out of that. So it don't matter.
Well, I definitely worked with them crabs, man. It was the worst. And then one day I started itching and shit.
Yeah.
Then it got worse. Then it got worse.
I heard that shit is real.
Then my homie said, "Well, you know, it's all you need is dog shampoo," and which sounded right to me, because I was a freshman. And I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "You ever seen a dog with crabs?"
I wouldn't know if the dog
It
had
seemed like airtight logic in 1996.
Holy shit.
And dog shampoo was a lot cheaper than crab lice removal.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it didn't work.
A month later,
Easy to see why he a round earther.
Oh, watch your
all his
fucking.
Glovers walk around with
Yo,
crabs
just get
and
the
shit.
dog shit. Meow, get the cat litter shampoo, yo.
So you think because you believe in flat Earth, you didn't catch no STDs or crabs and none of that?
Well, he can't get crabs now because he got the procedure.
He ain't got no hair.
He got the procedure done.
He got laser.
He got his hair lasered.
So wait,
off.
did the dog shampoo work?
Mad pink down there now with bumps.
That shit ain't work.
I didn't get any fleas.
Okay.
You know,
Yo, you
but I
gotta-
still had crabs.
Yo.
And I tried everything to kill the motherfucker. They had the most annoying, especially when you don't treat it.
Yo, what's the shit you had to...
Can you just shave off your shit?
No.
Okay, and we're moving on now.
Another myth.
And we did it.
Yo, what you did to get rid of your shit?
I never had. What's your shit? What you talking
Yeah,
about?
which thing?
Which time?
Trigger.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No shot, no cream, no nothing.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. I have one thing that I've talked about many a time.
Yeah, we talked about that.
What was
yeah.
that?
Trichomoniasis.
Treacher what?
That shit
Trichomoniasis,
feel kinda
whatever
good,
it's
though.
called.
Yo, what is wrong with
Trichinosis.
you?
When you pee, that shit feel good. It's like a sensation.
And I've said that before here
He said that
too,
too. He
but
said
I
that.
won't say it again. But yeah.
Bobby. We don't want to get into that. I talk about that on Patreon.
Get a lice kit, yo.
Look at Mel.
That should just feel like your piss is stressed out. Like when you pee. Oh, that shit just starts
Dude, they do.
You start peeing like fucking DJs playing White Lines.
Bass.
Shit start peeing like the Lil' Kim dance.
Yo, the piss was shooting out. Yo, that's crazy.
He gonna fuck y'all up.
So anyways, and yeah, that's true. Shout out to Kim. So I want to play for you guys this awkward moment in this Bill Belichik interview.
Yes, that was
where he has his young girlfriend on the side who interrupts when he's asked where they met. So I'm going to play it and just get you guys' thoughts on this. I have my own, but if you'd like to hear it, here it goes.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on.
Make sure that that's
Only
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life.
And this interview is with CBS Sunday Morning, aired on April 27th. This whole straight voice, direct answer shit might work when you got the Bengals next week.
Right.
It work at the fucking post-game press conference. Not so much on CBS when we starting to get asked for the tea. Yeah. And then she right there on the side. I do have a thought about this, not sharing it immediately. What do any of you guys have to say about this?
So she wasn't being interviewed. She was off.
She was
on the side. She was producing them.
Yeah. Right. That's what that sounds like.
I'm always fascinated when the interview subject is so unprepared for a question that is so obviously coming. You're 70. How old is he? 74? No. How old is Belichik?
He is 73.
73.
Her answering the question didn't tell me he was so unprepared.
Yeah, he didn't even get a chance.
But I mean, I'm saying they should have coordinated that. Like,
I don't think
I think they did.
Oh, you think he wanted that?
No, I think that they were told beforehand what not to broach, and the guy broached it anyway.
That's what I
Which
see.
made her jump up from the side and say, hey, we're not answering that.
Mm-hmm.
She might know a little more about Bill's health than we do.
That's a good point.
Also, to where she felt the need to do that. On the Patriots, there were a team of people on the side to say, nah, next question, fuck out of here.
Yo, not just that. I'm Bill Belichik, my nigga. People respect me in this industry. I'm him. And the questions that I don't want asked, they don't get asked.
Ask them.
Yeah.
Which now this person went above and beyond to do some salacious shit in this day and time, and they checked it.
Yeah,
and we're not used to. Wait, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's not really a salacious question. It's an honest
Yes, it is.
question.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a
it is.
but
In the context
if
of
it was, and if it was discussed ahead of time that we're not getting into this and you still do it, that makes it salacious.
If it wasn't discussed, it's
If
salacious.
it wasn't discussed, it's still salacious. You did it for a headline.
Okay. I would just consider that crossing a boundary, but I don't necessarily say that it's a salacious question. If he was asking direct questions about their sex life, I feel like that's salacious. Or maybe I'm just splitting hairs here.
When I worked for CBS, with CBS, I should say, I work for BET, the same company. You know, when we do CBS stuff, you would say to somebody, the publicist would say, hey, don't ask me about this thing.
It's not salacious, by the way, because the definition of salacious is having or conveying undue or inappropriate interest in sexual matters.
That's what I was saying. It's
Yeah,
not
so
salacious.
you are
Also,
correct.
salacious is the wrong word, but y'all know what we try.
Yeah,
You know what we saying.
Clickbait.
I still
Well,
think
you
it's
crossed the
salacious,
boundary.
but I mean, because it's not
It's
directly.
still salacious because it still ties in somewhat
sex life.
to
The
the
sex.
implication is why are you fucking this?
Why you fucking
this
this
little
kid?
girl?
And y'all know that age gap shit has been a big topic of discussion.
Exactly.
And I mean, it's different if she's not there with him and he by himself and you trying to have like a real nigga moment with him. She's 10 feet away.
Right. And that's why I think they say we're not going to ask. But in my experience, what you do is you say, look, I have to ask it, but I won't press you on it. If you say no comment, I'll move on.
See, I think that's foul when they do that. That's super foul. And if that's y'all's practice,
Yeah, that shit
then,
is whack.
then we should change
That's
the
whack.
practices.
It depends on the question. Some shit ain't my business. If it's not my business, I don't ask it. But for example, if like it would be if I interview Shedeur Sanders tomorrow, I would feel compelled to ask him about the prank. And if he said I don't want to talk about that prank shit, I'm mad. I say no comment.
But if he asked you beforehand to not ask him about the prank because he don't want to lend his light to some white boy who was trying to be funny in his moment of bliss that
That's
he worked his
interesting.
whole life for,
Would you still ask
then
him?
what would you do?
I would make a judgment call based on how important I thought it was to the news cycle. In this,
Oh, see, that's not fair.
In that specific case,
That's fucked up.
In that specific case, I would leave it alone because I don't think it's that important to the Shedeur story. But if Shedeur said I don't want to talk about my draft position, What, you see what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? Like,
well, then you shouldn't have them on.
I think that's right.
There's people that call here for an interview all the time, and when they send their list, if that's exactly what I wanted to talk about, then sorry, buddy. There's no point in you coming up here. I'm not even going to play with you like that.
But you know, a lot of celebrities do. They say there's no parameters, and then right before they sit in the chair, they go, "Oh, don't ask me about that thing." When we wouldn't have brought you, to your point, we wouldn't have brought you up here if we knew you weren't going to talk about that thing. That's where it gets a little dicey. And then I got to make a judgment call.
I think it's on you to say in that moment, then we're going to go a different route.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's a tough call to make.
Yeah, it's especially when it's like a headliner, or you're about to go live, or you got an hour to get this pre-tape up.
You just said, depending upon how important you think it is to the news cycle.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. They think that these things are important to the news cycle. They clickbaity. They're gonna get us a return. And so they broach any category possible.
Yeah.
Yo, we can see, Bill Belichik comments on relationship with 22-year-old girl and says it's only natural. Or some
you won the day.
Yeah, like that's
you're trying to win the day.
Yeah. And so everybody's playing their interest. So I'm not mad at either person.
Nah, you got to be mad at the person that's putting winning the day ahead of how you treat people.
That's true.
Yes. I mean, I'm saying in this case, assuming they didn't say don't bring it up.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sure.
If they said don't bring it up again, leave it alone. That's not who Bill Belichick is. That's not the story for him. But
I don't even think they should. And I'm with what you're saying, but asking that with Shorty 10 feet away is kind of nuts.
And it's Bill Belichick.
I don't take it that way as nuts. Again, I'm saying that
people
it wasn't
business
discussed
before
ahead of time. You see a couple that has been in the news, whatever. Hey, how'd y'all meet? I don't take it that way, bro.
Why do you think that it's nuts that they asked with her sitting 10 feet away? Do you think that it was dismissive of them to ask him the question when she's sitting right there? Is that the issue?
I think that if you have Bill Belichick, well, first of all, she's a woman and she's sitting right there, and you know what you're doing. You're asking something because there's a 60-year age gap here, and you're trying to win the day. I don't think that you should try to win the day at a woman's expense. That's one. Two, if you have Bill Belichick there, I assume that you know he's been private for 50 years.
That's the main part. He don't do interviews like that.
He doesn't do what you're trying to get him to do. It's different if you got fucking Shiggy or fucking me or fucking it's different. We'll come up there.
I have a
Bill Belichick is not that.
And I know that he doesn't do interviews. I know that he's a notoriously private person. So I guess what I'm asking is, since he doesn't do interviews, what was the point of this interview? Just like
I wish I knew.
I think they have a book. I think it was a book.
he has a book coming out.
I think he has a book. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a book promotion.
Bill
It's a press
Belichick's
run.
life has been football.
I understand.
Like
I know.
98% football. So when you get him up there to now discuss something about his personal life that may be teetering the line of gossip or teetering the line, I don't want to call it gossip because it's real, but teetering the line of inappropriate shit that he hasn't stood for the last 50 years, I just think it's nasty.
He's in the eye of a hurricane. That's just it.
And it's CBS, not ESPN, so that also changes it. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, but he don't normally do these, but he don't normally be here. So if he here, you gonna get some different.
And that's what I was about to say. I have a problem with, because look how we approaching the Bill Belichick topic, and look how we approach the Shannon Sharp topic. You holding the Bill Belichick, that's Bill Belichick. It's still the same thing as far as the age gap difference in women. And we're approaching this with more kid gloves.
Completely agree.
And that's a false parallel. That's a false parallel.
Tell me how
one person is doing an interview. Shannon wasn't doing an interview.
Shannon
ain't no accusations against him.
Yeah.
Like they put that
There's
shit
accusations against him.
Shannon posted
Shannon's been accused of
tweets
rape.
from him and the girl.
I get it.
Shannon's what?
Shannon's been accused of sexual assault.
That's not the same.
And he's being
That's
interviewed
not
directly
to mingle those two
I'm
together.
not. I thought we were looking at the age difference.
No,
He's simply-
we're not discussing that.
So we don't care about the age
I mean,
difference.
I do, but that's not the point. I think the point now is sort of like how are we talking about it with Bill Belichick. Because I think if Shannon Sharp came on, I'd say the same thing. And if there's no sexual assault allegation, I wouldn't be like, why are you dating this girl from Chuck E. Cheese? You know what I mean?
That's my point. If there's no sexual assault, nothing, and it's just a clean conversation, then everybody is doing age gaps. Have at it out there.
And I totally understand that, but Flip is right. The fact of the matter is, in addition to the sexual assault claims, a huge part of the conversation is the massive age gap between Shannon Sharp and that girl.
For sure.
And the age gap, the massive age gap between these two. Those two girls are, what, 2 years fucking apart?
They're 5 years apart.
We're
but
talking
I don't
about.
think
I think it's okay to talk.
I thought she was 22.
she's
now.
24. The girl in Shannon Sharp's case was 19.
when
At
they
the
met.
time.
When they
Still
met,
both
yeah.
very
Got it,
young.
got
but
it, got it.
But I think it's okay for us to talk about it as a society. But the question is, when you get that person in the room, is it our business to press them on it in that room?
But to your point, this is not ESPN. This is CBS, and it would be a little bit more titillating and a little bit more, personal. Personal get to know you, since you are so private. Since we all have known Bill Belichick to be so private, maybe this is the time where he starts to peel back layers. I mean, like, fuck, he has a book.
With no context, I would ask. But again, if he said he didn't want to talk about it, I would leave it alone. And if he told me ahead of time, don't bring it up, I wouldn't bring it up.
Have you been in that position where somebody actually had to bring it up and you still felt that the job and the story was more important than how they felt?
I think that's unethical. I either tell you, what I always say to the person is, I have to ask you this. You can say no comment or no. Now, or I concede the point and say I won't ask it if it's something that they persuade me on. But I've never sandbagged somebody where I say I won't ask it
And just blindside.
Yeah, because I think that's not okay.
I think that's whack.
I think that's wrong.
I've been doing that in my interviews, where I'll have like pre-discussion with them. I'm like, I'm going to ask you these questions to make sure that they're comfortable. Like that is ethical.
I like that.
Yeah.
Comfortability.
And what you hope is that a person won't. You ask them something that they won't expect you to. Like I remember asking Jada Pinkett Smith about having an open marriage back like 15 years ago. And she just wasn't expecting that because she was coming to talk about the Angela Davis film. That she's executive producer the Angela Davis documentary. So I asked her because I don't think her team didn't think to tell me not to ask it, and she gave a great answer that made news. That hit the news cycle. So we won the day. But if she had said, "Don't ask me nothing about my relationship," I wouldn't have asked her anything about it. You know what I mean? Because
you ain't find Will to come through.
Well,
no, not that.
I did not.
And you find it unethical when that happens.
And love the album, huh?
You find it unethical when it happens.
I think it's unethical to take things that aren't people that we don't have a right to know, or that you haven't talked about. Like Shannon Sharp, for example, has talked about dating young girls, right? So I would feel more open saying to him, "You've mentioned this. Why?"
Yeah. Bill Belichik is now out here moving like Neo.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
That's
Bill.
a good one.
People
Right.
have been putting he on the beach. He just trying to do what retired people do, and because of who he is, they're putting him on Page 6 and National Enquirer and all these magazines, and in this light that I don't have to care about whether I'm on CBS, ESPN, FS1.
I want to talk about your book.
But it's true. But to that point, he is no longer that guy anymore. He is retired, but now he's pushing a book.
He's not retired.
He's not. He's coaching.
He's
college.
coaching
Okay.
UNC.
University
sorry, I
of
just
North
took what
Carolina.
was
He retired from the
taken.
NFL.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
If I was his publicist, I would have directed him when they ask you about if this happens, just say, I've always liked to keep my private life private, and I still want to.
And that's the other thing. Where was
And just keep it
where
pushing.
was the publicist? Why is the girlfriend talking up?
Well, that's the other thing. That's why I think
We
it looked
don't
bad.
know
The room
that the
looked mad
girlfriend
empty.
is not the publicist. Like we don't know nothing.
Facts, right?
Yeah.
The girlfriend in that moment moved like the publicist.
She sure did. She sure did.
And she might be. I mean, there's a reason we haven't seen him for a million years. Maybe she's kind of the person.
We don't know that
pushing
she's
him
not
to
the
do some shit.
caretaker.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing about the nature of their relationship.
At all.
We don't know if he done handed over some type of lifetime rights or anything that we don't know shit. All we ever just assume as the public is, all right, they fucking and that's it. But that don't have to be the extent of what's going on.
But do you think that it's fair that people are very curious? Do you think that's fair?
Sure.
Yeah, people fair to be
People
curious.
gonna be curious.
It's just to me,
normal.
it's just a question of what's our business. I
But
find
it ain't your business just because you're curious.
I
We
find
know
it-
a lot. We
that
know
don't
a
make it
lot
okay.
about people's business that we should not be knowing.
But that's because they put their
But I think
business
the
out there.
curiosity is fair.
Sometimes.
A lot of people putting their business out there. We be like,
Sometimes.
we don't need to know this shit.
And that's still like people got to have, I don't know what type of social cues people got. You got to just know what's your business and what ain't. That don't say what you should be retaining and what you shouldn't, or
Right.
what you should read or not read, but you should know when something ain't your business.
Right.
I agree.
That don't mean that blogs gonna blog.
Yeah.
There's
Nah,
people
we be
making
feeling
millions and
entitled
millions
to
and
these
millions
people's
of
business,
dollars off of other people's business.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
But that ain't for, you know what I mean?
We feel entitled.
That said, I got some judgments. I think shit's gross and weird, and I can't unthink that. But I don't feel the need to.
What's gross and weird about it?
It's a real conversation.
I think the way I look at girls that age is very much like father or daughter. It's where my brain goes. I'm not saying everybody has to look at it that way, but it would be weird for me to date somebody who's the age
Who's
or who
younger
went to
than
school
your
with my
children?
who might be the age of my grand or great grandchildren. For me, that would just gross me out. I'm not saying everyone has to feel that way. I'm not trying to, but for me, it's weird. I don't know their relationship. I don't know anything about it. But when I see it, it's just something about it just grosses me out.
I think that I think it's more common than we think. I think that men in their 60s.
Take us out of here, Ish. We out of here now.
What?
Let's go. Fuck that PhD shit.
No, I think that men in their 50s, 60s, 70s be more attracted to these 20-year-old girls than we think. And I think had them give them some money and give them the choice.
Little 25-year-old man.
I think they would be fucking with these 20-something-year-old
They be
girls.
warmer than these 70-year-old hags.
I think they would be fucking with a lot of these young girls.
70-year-old hags.
I heard this
Or
20-year-old.
I mean, the
Let's
old
weigh
heads,
this out.
they take the dentures out, the old ones.
Hey.
That flab away.
Pure gums.
I don't care if you mad. These topics be triggering the fuck out of me.
Yeah, she don't like that shit. When her foot start going like this, nigga, she's upset.
Why you don't never tell us that? Like, why we gotta guess or
I
learn
agree
in
with
real
that.
time that these topics trigger
She
you?
can say it. Yo,
Because you don't have to guess, and also because I'm an interloper here. This is guys, and I'm just gonna like stand back and let you guys have the jokes and stuff like that. Like it's fine.
We're making space for you.
You're not an interloper. You
want you to be
inherit
in
these
these
same
spaces.
beliefs when the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah.
You come in here all the time and say, shout out to the old
Cher.
chicks that's dating
Shout out
the
to
younger
Cher.
guy.
It's-
You're not
I have not said those words. Those words have never left my mouth. But
So
what are you
you-
asking me?
so wait.
Hold on one second.
He said where you felt like away or you were like offended or something.
No, I'm not offended.
that's-
I just concur with Mark. I think that it's really. I think it's gross.
And if it was the other way around,
and
you did the
also,
same
like-
thing. Because when
We brought
talked
up
about
Cher.
when we talked about Cher, you big Cher up. When we talked about Cher, when we talked about Khalees and what's his nigga name?
Bill Murray.
Murray. You big these
You
things
said he
up.
was funny.
Oh, he's funny though.
Khalees was 40-something years old,
Got
and he
it,
was
okay.
in his 60s.
Okay.
It's not the same.
All right, you're right. All right, let's talk about Cher.
And with
He's
Cher,
not
when
60.
she's like in her 70s, dude is like in his mid to late 30s.
No.
No.
How old is he?
I think he was in his early 30s and she was in her 70s.
Okay.
It's a 40-year gap.
When you're
to me, it's about where
19,
the gap
when you're
is.
19 and 20 and 21
It
and
matters.
22,
That matters.
It's
true.
it's
I got you, man.
significant,
I agree.
okay? Because
Yo,
what
dog,
that
guess what? When my granddad was 85, chicks was coming around that was 40. Chicks was coming around
I'm
that
with
was
that.
35.
But 40
I'm with
don't
that. Like,
care
yes,
about
there's a
40.
big
I don't
age
give a shit
difference.
about 40.
He's 90, nigga. He's about to kick the fucking bucket.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a difference.
But if I roll back 30 years and he's 55 and they're 15, I'm gonna say different.
it's a
You see what I'm saying? Like the 40 years don't bother me. It's
Well, you
which
wouldn't
40
have said
years.
different because that's
occurred.
what they was doing in the
what
40s
they
and
was
50s.
doing.
Let me
You
ask
wouldn't
you,
have said
girl
that.
dad, something.
That's true.
Your
But I'm talking
your
about now.
daughter's
Yeah,
19
yeah,
years
yeah.
old. Your
It's a big
daughter's
difference.
19 years old. Show up with a 67-year-old. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah.
I'm upset.
What are you going to do?
Exactly.
I'm upset.
I'm
I'm not with
What are
that.
you gonna do?
I'm not with
What if
that.
it's Bill Belichick?
I got an even better question.
I'm agreeing.
What if one of your daughters starts dating one of your fucking friends?
Yo, you
Okay,
you
hold
have-
on.
Please tell
you
me
have
that.
this mean face. I'm agreeing.
no.
I'm agreeing
She's
with
just
you.
speaking with expression.
I
the
really wanna
different-
know that one.
I think that somebody at 19 years old has not lived life enough to be making a decision where a 45-year-old man or a 50-year-old man
Or a
should be
35-year-old man,
engaging
shit.
with them,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think that if somebody's 60 and somebody's 32 years old, that's
That's
a 28-year gap. But the 32-year-old has experienced life more and has a bigger ability to practice discernment. Hence, when we talked about the Drea shit, when we talked about that boy being 21 years old and we tried to get you to comment on that, you said you didn't see nothing wrong with it because the boy had amassed so much money or was at a certain place financially in his life.
That's not what I said. And I was clear on the fact that personally, that would not be something that I would do. I don't understand
say
what a
that. She did
39-year-old.
say she wouldn't do it.
I said
She did.
I don't understand what a 39-year-old woman has in common with a 22-year-old
You did say that.
guy.
You said you would never do it.
I don't exactly. So it's the same thing. I don't understand what a 67-year-old man has in common, or 70 whatever has in common with a 24-year-old woman.
Let me answer your question.
And I use that term
Mel,
very loosely.
I'm beating his ass.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I
My
think
daughter
it's-
come
My
in
daughter
with
can't come with no
Come on with Bill
67-year-old.
Belichik.
I don't fuck all that other talk.
Yeah.
I'm
I
beating
think
his
it's
ass.
wrong on all fronts.
Because when you're looking at it, when you think about a guy who's looking at a 24-year-old,
You're not a
his
girl
chances are.
Huh? You're not a girl dad.
No, he likes
and
the
I'm not
triggers.
going to say nothing about it.
My daughter cannot
That's why the
come
faces
with an
do.
old ass man. My daughter cannot come with one of my friends.
No.
None of that
That's
shit, nigga. Nigga get they ass whooped, get ragtag all around the house because I know that you know your
He is
child.
70.
You know that they could be influenced, and you know how these men who are older may get your child. Like, it's just disgusting on all fronts to me as a father, as a girl dad. And that's just what
Would
it is.
money matter to y'all? Like if dude was a billionaire, or like Smokey Robinson come home and you're like, look, I'm gonna take care of your daughter. You know what I mean?
But the truth,
When I die, you gonna have this
is
Motown money.
that's usually why somebody in her early 20s would be fucking with somebody who's in his 70s because
Absolutely.
the nigga got money.
Yeah, I'm sure,
That's why. It's currency. Her currency is looks and youth. His currency is fucking money.
That's true, but that's not all the way true.
Oh, child, good the
But
fuck
yo, listen.
night.
But now
Belichik may be charming.
But in today's society, that is happening.
Yo, he seems like a real.
He seems like a real charmer, man.
Yo,
right?
he's
It's
funny.
the personality.
He's
It's the
funny.
charisma.
He's funny.
Hey, listen.
Yo, dog, some of the men in this room have spoken to the women that were 22, 23, 24 that will willingly tell you, I like older.
I don't want to date no young guy.
Older.
Okay.
When I
That is
a
say
fact. That's
older,
true.
older than you.
Yeah,
How old is
that is
your
a fact.
dad?
That is a
Okay.
fact.
And it's not just
Okay.
because
He's right.
they're wealthy.
Okay.
I hate all these young niggas. That's my bag. That's just where I float. That's how I'm on it.
That
So
is a
you don't
fact.
think
Like
about it
Bill
from a
Belichick,
psychological point.
I think they're both true. I think what Mel's saying is true. I think there's
But you
women
don't
that
think
do
about
that.
it from a psychological that maybe this young lady might have been missing a father or might have been going through something or
That's what
you
my
don't-
mind
You
goes.
don't think about it from that perspective.
Maybe.
You- okay, but
Maybe everything's on the table.
Got it.
Maybe I'm not
But he's right
discounting
though.
what anybody has to
There
say.
are a lot of them.
No,
It
he's
ain't-
right. No,
it
it's
ain't
a lot,
financially based.
It's a lot of
A lot of them.
a lot. A lot of
Like,
women.
way more than people.
they be
think.
established too.
Fam.
Them bitches got the
Nigga, we
apartment.
was in high school.
They got
Old
us.
head niggas was outside the high school. This is nothing new. And then if you go, if you
No.
stop, yo, because niggas is saying that ain't funny. I cursed some nigga out the other day.
Oh, you're right.
Talking about
actually, can we edit that? Because I don't want to make
I
it
was
look like
praying on niggas at somebody's
See, I
high
never- I
school.
never-
Nigga, I was a kid.
Yeah, he was a teenager
I
too.
was a child. But anyway, in yesteryear, it was way more common. Like women were getting married at 15.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas had 15 kids by the time they was
Yeah, that was my
35
grandma.
years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that shit is different. Like I think that to
My
Joe's
granddad was a
point,
predator. I just told last week I was outside. I told them my grandfather told us his mom's passed away in childbirth, but she was 17 and his father was 41.
nigga, my mother's mother passed away in childbirth. My mother was 13, my nigga. Like, yo, and they had 7, 8, because she passed away having twins. It would have been 8, 9 kids. Niggas had 11 kids, 13 kids, 15 kids back in the day. So that shit wasn't uncommon to start having kids when you was 15.
Yeah, it's interesting to me how the age gap conversation is such a thing today. Like it's a real
It is a
thing
thing
Because it's put in a magnifying glass.
It's a thing today.
People are watching
More than it was.
Yeah.
Way more than it was.
Yeah, a lot more.
Way
a lot
more
of shit
than
was
it
acceptable.
It's a thing when they want it to be a thing with people that they don't necessarily like, yo.
That's true too.
They look the other way.
That's true.
They look the other way
Huh?
when it's
Bill Belichik ain't done nothing to nobody.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
so.
he did a lot to me, pause.
Spygate.
Made 20 years miserable.
Miserable. Fuck you talking about?
He did
I
beat the Eagles.
hated them
Yeah.
motherfuckers, bro.
How rich is?
He got enough.
He's not poor.
Rich.
He got enough.
Not poor.
A lot.
He got enough.
He rich enough to where if he say I want a 27-year-old girl to take care of me until the day I die, you gonna do it.
Yeah, he has the money to. Yeah, got it.
Yes.
The narrative on the streets is that I'm not saying this is true. To be very clear, I don't want to get sued, but I'm just saying.
Please don't.
The street narrative is it's probably an OnlyFans situation or a
Sugar babies.
some kind of sex work situation. And he got turned out. Would that make y'all see this situation any differently? Would that matter if that's the case?
No, it's no more understandable now.
That makes sense.
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
She did that.
Probably why she shut that the fuck down. You know.
She touched that spot. We know what it is. This is for money. This is for pleasure. When
Actually-
a man gets older, yo,
Talk about
And that's one of the differences
right.
I
between
understand your
Between Shannon. I'm sorry, man.
Yes,
between Shannon and
Bill.
Bill. We looking at Shannon. Yes, there's essay here, but we have a problem with where you landed on OnlyFans. I'm on OnlyFans every day.
but he didn't meet
We
on
have-
OnlyFans.
Says him.
I don't believe
I
that.
don't believe that Jim shit
I don't believe
for a
that.
second. Get that
I
shit
don't
the
believe
fuck
that
out
shit
of
at
here.
all.
Lies.
You landed on the wrong OnlyFans girl, 1. 2, Bill Belichik has 60 years of a football resume. We clowning Shannon because you was just about to hit another stratosphere. Like, there's a lot more reasons why we clowning Shannon other than...
Okay, I'm reading a little bit about this.
Nah, fuck that. Oh.
Apparently the girl, her name is Hudson. That's her last name. She's going to put out a Jordan Hudson is her name. She's going to put out some type of statement, but she was sending screenshots of him fighting with his publisher about how the media run has been bad because they're focusing on the wrong things in the book.
Yo, now that's a conversation that should be had. And shit, we got your author ass here. Y'all authors, y'all go tuck y'all head away for months and months and months, putting your heart and soul in the book to deliver the best product in the world. And every single time on them book press runs, they just do the messiest shit in the world and take the little excerpts and devalue your work and now get everybody to just talk about this clickbaity bullshit. Clickbaity bullshit might be more prevalent in author press run land than it is in hip hop.
And then does this change your opinion on how she's moving or how she is viewed? Because now she's sticking up for him.
I'm tired of the shit. I'm tired of it.
This is not what it's about. The book is about football or whatever the fuck the book is about.
Yeah. The book is about my life through football.
Now is she being taken advantage of or is she sticking up for this old man? She's taking care of this man.
Here's where it gets
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's a great question.
I said she could be the caretaker.
For my sugar.
But here's the other piece of this from the author perspective, and this happens all the time on press runs. This is why the publicist wouldn't be helpful to him. Because the publicist that was there on that set is the book publicist, not his personal publicist. The book publicist's job is to promote the book, not to promote Bill
she
Belichik.
wants all the things.
Like, she don't give a fuck what they ask. So the publicist is not going to intervene in that moment. And with celebrity books, 99.9% of them don't write the book themselves. So a lot of times on the press run, if I'm an author and they want to, if they want to ask me some salacious shit, and I know I get on the New York Times, I may be okay answering it. But Bill Belichik is in a different space because he didn't write the book.
Nor does he care about being on the New York Times
exactly
because I'm rich already.
Right. So he's not invested in the book journey. Because when you spend 3 years writing a book, you want it to sell. You might be like, fuck, I don't care.
Tell you, yo, if y'all stop selling that book tomorrow, guess what, buddy? I don't give a fuck.
So then what was the point of having the book written?
Because they gave him a check, and in exchange, he has to do a certain number of dates.
Or I might just want my personal memoir to be out. We don't know where his health is. We don't know all of that shit is. Like, yo, I don't necessarily.
It's just interesting
and they
for
probably gave him $5 million.
Okay, fair enough.
To write, and he didn't write a word of it.
Yeah,
That's
but still he has, but still the book has to like involve like a significant, like his story.
Yeah.
And for
Right.
somebody who is as notoriously private as him, it's a little contradictory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
but also he was retired at the time that this book was, I'm assuming, being written and planned to come out. So that may have been part of his retirement plan. But now he's working again. So well, fuck it, we're already.
And now I got to
do
do press. I got to do press for it. So I'll do these 10 major outlets.
Yeah,
and
I want the people that want to know about my life, that want to know about football or how football related and intertwined to my life, to read this book.
And I think
especially
you can
because I've been so private. Me dating a 23-year-old girl
and
has
want
nothing.
that.
Yes,
You can be private and have that book written.
I understand a private person wanting that. Like, this is how you're going to get it. Because I'm so private, I don't talk. So, yeah, let me put this together for all of y'all who've been wanting and having all these questions and wanting to know about my life and everything. Here you go. Don't ask me shit. I'm giving it to you. Leave me alone. I can go back over here and do it.
And don't bring my girlfriend into this. He might really love this girl deeply. Don't bring my girlfriend into this.
Now,
because all the media is going to do is now slander her name. Her name going to be in the public. Like, don't.
But her being on set, I still think.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I was about to say
it's
the same
noteworthy,
thing.
because most people I interview, their girlfriends stay in the green room. The only time I see people on the set is if there's a concern about something.
I'm concerned that y'all gonna bring this bullshit up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think she think he can't handle it by himself.
He might can't.
I think that might be right.
And because he don't do this.
Right.
Yo, you funny, man. You find you the right OnlyFans girls, they be caring about you, yo. They be caring about your well-being. It ain't just about the fucking Amex anymore. They care about you.
That's a lot of niggas' bag. The older niggas, what they do is that when they get money, they
pay like they weigh.
Exactly, and they want you to take care of them. They put whatever in writing, and I want you to take care of me till I go.
Yeah, Tracy Ellis really ruined his age concept. Forget it, man.
No, Bill ain't want that
You ain't
toxic
shit,
femininity.
Fucking terrorist over there.
Bill ain't want that. You know what I mean? Bill ain't want that.
Tracy Ellis really ruined it. We can't even talk about him. Anyway.
Al Pacino ain't want that. Leonardo, they don't want that shit.
Okay, I don't give a
toxic
Give
femininity.
me that thing you've been like playing with the whole
toxic,
time. Like,
a toxic
where's
femininity.
Where's that fucking ball?
That head.
Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to CBS.
What?
Shout out to Jordan.
55 years old. I ain't sucking nothing.
There you go.
Word.
There go that country boy.
Word.
There go that ish boy.
You what?
It's you a crazy freak.
You think that women no longer want to give head after a certain age?
No, I think women of a certain. I think older
Answer.
women. I'm about to answer you. I think older women back in the day don't view head
Right
the same
now?
way that 20-year-olds
Right now?
view it.
Right now?
Right now, what? You talking about age?
I'm talking about women
What's
right
the
now.
age?
Why do we keep talking about back in the day? I'm talking about right now, 2025, 55-year-old women don't like to give head according to you.
I didn't say that.
That just sounded like he just
They
said it,
jaws-
right?
they
Their jaw be
jaws ain't
fucked
working
up.
the
Yeah,
same.
they shit be.
They
got a-
jaws,
they
they
got a
need that
crick in it.
oil. They need that.
This shit got a crick. This shit be cracking.
There are women that's still older of an older age that look at
You
head
can't
like
hold
it's
their head the
nasty.
same. They get mad if you hold the back of their head.
No. Mel,
Oh,
we
you
can go
don't.
there.
No, let
It's
me ask
women
you.
out of an older
All right,
age that
1v1.
look at
Everybody
head.
mute up. 1v1. Just this shit,
No,
man.
I'm not versus. It's women of an older age that look at head like it's nasty.
I can't.
Nigga, head was nasty to a
She
certain
can't
demo.
relate, bro.
Okay, but
She's not 55 though.
Read her side.
Is it the generation right after Mel or right before Mel, or is it like is it the cohort of the mid 40s forward?
Male
No, I
generation,
think
nigga.
I'm trying to get a sense of who
like
this
right
is.
before us. I'm 49.
Okay,
So, nigga,
so that's why you can't relate. It's people older than you. He's saying your cohort is still down with the get down, but it sounds like he's saying the people born in the
Like the baby boomers?
yeah. Yeah,
Listen,
they just
50
not.
Baby boomers.
Yo, Mel, 55-year-old, even 50. I don't think 50-year-olds still want to get a like that. The face over.
What do your friends do? Do your friends do it?
Insane.
So y'all like
Are your
that?
friends friends into it?
Into it? Oh, Jesus Christ! Yes. Emphatically.
As a journalist, I just have to ask, what are their names?
We don't want girls that say. We don't want.
Where do they live?
How you know? I thought
They don't want you either.
Y'all thought you and your friends don't discuss sex.
I just had no. All right, so you get as soon as niggas come in the nah, I'm a chill.
No.
Yo,
No, right?
Oh,
I talked to her. Only one.
No, I'm asking. Mel told us her and her girlfriends don't really be discussing sex like that.
exactly. They discuss books and vines.
I
Maybe they
didn't-
don't talk
I
about it.
didn't-
You want this
I
one?
didn't say-
Maybe she's seen it. Maybe she watched.
I didn't say.
Fuck out here, nigga.
Listen, we don't have a fucking group chat called Monstars, but we do.
What y'all discuss?
Nobody
sex
want
and
no
books.
50-year-old head, yo.
We talk about sex and books.
Sex and books.
Nobody
Yeah.
want that
Sex and
55-year-old
conversation.
head.
Come on, stop.
Put that in the dresser. girl.
Go tuck that head away, girl.
You guys are such.
You got a crick in your mouth. What's that noise?
Just got cavities, girl.
Stop pushing my head down.
You can't take the head push.
You ain't gotta grab my hair.
Like the young girls do. Younger, not young.
You gotta grab my
You
hair.
can't do that.
With the old granny dress on.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, man, you can tuck that head
Take
away.
that shit away, girl.
Yo,
Put that
don't worry about it.
moo-moo.
I don't even need head
Put
tonight.
that moo-moo away.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get head tomorrow.
Hey, yo, they got.
You ain't gotta do this.
Don't worry about this.
They got leg pressure socks all the way to their knees. Bitch, I don't want to see it.
I know this group is not talking about the physical condition of older women. I know this motherfucking group is not talking. When is the last time half of y'all saw your dick without moving your fucking bellies out the way?
Girl, you locked up, girl. You locked up recently.
Nobody
Watch
want
it,
that
you
old
fry your
ass
ass
head.
up. You locked up.
I'm just
You
saying,
locked up a young
keep
fly
fucking
nigga.
playing with me. Keep fucking playing
You
with
locked up a
me.
young fly nigga wanna
But
wake
you
you
know,
up,
you
nigga.
know what the old niggas do?
What do the old niggas do?
They pay. They pay to lay there.
Exactly.
Is that what they do?
They pay, and that's the
Really?
point we making.
Really?
Bill
Are they the
Belichek.
same motherfuckers that are asking to go 50-50 and what women bring to the table? Those are the motherfuckers that
No,
pay?
not the niggas with money.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about niggas with money. Okay. All right, cool.
Bill Belichek ain't gotta move for sure.
Bill Belichick's fucking money is not every man's money. Not even fucking close to it.
know.
The majority of the
You
majority.
guys,
Yes.
stop trying to trigger Mel. Number
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Older women
We
are
talk-
flexible, nigga. Watch your
I know.
fucking mouth.
I didn't say nothing.
They do Pilates and
Hey,
shit.
take that. You can take that head by the stove.
Hey, yo, turn that over there.
Take that head and chef something up.
Hey, yo, Mark. The older ladies, they introduce it as head time. Bitch, you don't get the fuck out of here. They want to introduce
Gotta
topics.
make an appointment.
You want some sex? They ask stupid questions like that. No, nigga.
want some
Get
sex?
to it.
Yo, y'all tripping, man. There's a lot of women in their 40s and 50s.
How sexy.
And
Hey, Mark, when you open the door, when she want to surprise you, they're not doing a trench
Mark,
coat
they're
shit.
about to accuse
He
you
went
of
and got his
pandering.
cake like Jalen
They're
Brunson.
about to accuse you of
I'm married to a 46-year-old woman. What you want me to say?
Everybody, ISO on Mark. Let Mark and Mel do this two tag team shit they do, and then let's hear from people that oppose them.
I'm just saying that women in their 40s and 50s are still very vibrant and sexually active.
1000%.
And as somebody married to someone in their 40s,
You married, so we can't respond to you
We
properly.
can't respond to that.
I'm very happy with every
We
part
know.
of my sex life.
Yeah, nigga, what you like?
But I got a lot of homies that feel the same way. And I also know homies that's married to young girls that just lay there. That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of it is who you're talking about.
And so let me ask you guys something. So
eventually
let me
take
ask
that
y'all
fucking
something.
head up
Since
the
you feel this way about
You gotta have a pillow, girl. Niggas don't want a girl with a pillow on their back. Can you fix that? Niggas don't want that, girl.
Let me tell you something.
She want to curse me out.
No, dead ass.
Her face turned red.
Mel shoulder dislocate, all types of shit. Still here talking about some heads.
Injuries in the gym, nigga. Injuries in the gym, okay? And y'all niggas can barely get off the fucking couch. This is why I keep this behind me for my lumbar spine. So let me ask y'all this. Since you feel that way about 50-something-year-old head, you guys gonna trade in your current girls right now for newer models when they get to that age?
It's an interesting question.
It's a very fucking interesting question. So answer it,
And that's
y'all.
when I
Go
saw
ahead.
coming ahead of time when I said-
I got 20 years
right now.
before that happens.
Yeah, I got a long time.
My girl 32.
My girl 32. What is we talking about?
We
already got the
But y'all niggas talking about marriage. Like,
Right.
I'm married.
You're talking about
We did that already.
Exactly. So I
My
ask
girl be killing
again:
shit,
are
nigga.
y'all going to be trading in your
Nigga,
girls
my
for
girl-
younger
nigga,
models
mute up.
when they get to that age?
Mute up, girl.
I know. I am going to mute up because I got you.
I'm never trading my girl.
It's a lifetime deal.
I'm never.
Exactly.
I'm marrying that mouth.
Exactly.
That mouth is getting married, nigga. Oh my god.
I got y'all.
You crazy?
I saw that trap coming 5 minutes ago.
Hell
Right?
yeah.
Just fell right into it.
Hey, you can put that 50-year-old head. You can take that shit and flush that down the toilet.
Take it to the bank.
Are you crazy?
Lock it up.
Why Mel get so mad at
I'm not getting mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad
You
at all.
might as well not even have a mouth.
Points were made.
You could just take your mouth off your
Oh shit! I got a headache. Ooh, batter up! Get that mouth out of here, girl. Get that Harriet Tubman mouth out of here, girl.
Oh, shit. Fuck out of here.
She got the Harriet Tubman. Not you per se, but get that girl.
Yeah, we know what you girl.
Yo, you couldn't even keep the one you had, girl. Not you.
You guys.
You couldn't keep the one you had, girl. You on the camera.
You and the camera.
Nigga got him out of there, girl. Cause they don't do the tricks. Y'all not licking them.
What do you
call the ambulance
know?
on now.
What do you know, Mr. Married Man, who's been married for 17 years, who has not had any sexual experience with anybody else but his wife? What do you know?
That's a good point.
What do you know?
That's a great point.
Got
As your
it.
attorney.
Answer that though.
Got
No,
it.
answer
My
that.
client
He has a lot of friends that he talks to.
No,
you like Curry Dog?
I will. My wife.
One mic, y'all. One mic.
My wife aged fine as wine, nigga. She knows what to do. We had fun, and my wife looks good. She's amazing,
Link
and she
is
knows
beautiful.
what to do. I enjoy my sex life. I'm not talking about me, and my wife is not in her 50s.
Okay, I know
I'm saying,
that. I know
late
she's
30s.
not.
You know what I'm saying? We don't speak. Y'all don't speak the same language. But if she get there, I'ma work with her. when she get there, I'ma work with her.
Why do you think that her abilities are going to change with age?
You was doing good right to the end, my
Y'all
nigga.
stop. Mel is trying to talk. Stop.
I'm just trying to find
Y'all
out,
play
why
too-
do you
y'all
think-
do that enough up here.
That's
Why
true.
do you-
Let's make space for Mel.
Why do you think
Let's
that?
give her good space.
Why do you?
Take space.
What?
Space is.
Really?
That's important.
Why do you think that her abilities are going to change as she
Her
ages?
ability is not going to change at
Okay,
all. I
alright,
can't speak to
okay.
that. Listen, I'm just rolling with the times, sis. But I can speak about. I went in the type gilfs, and y'all didn't look like y'all was doing too well in the gilfs category.
But a gilf. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not my
I'll tell
category
you
of porn,
something,
so I
though.
don't know.
Just working in a nursing home before.
Oh,
They are getting it popping.
God.
They are getting it popping in the nursing home.
What? That's how you caught crack.
They have the hot.
The dorm.
And then you had to steal. Now it's all
That's what happened.
Look, no,
Let's call a
take the
bedpan,
dishes
Mark.
out. No, chlamydia is really high in nursing homes.
It is.
And a lot of sex happens in nursing homes.
Yes.
And when I talk, and the old men in there,
Man, that don't mean it's good sex.
My nigga, that's Blair, the same bitch fucking
you say it's just one. it's just
Blanche in there giving that shit to everybody. Fuck are you talking about?
She don't remember. She got Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Listen, no, that's not what's happening. There's a lot of healthy, good sex happening over 50 and over 60 and over 70. Just want y'all to know that.
you're right.
Not from personal experience, but from what the people in the nursing home told me.
Well, you gotta just see,
Mark.
like, if you know a homegirl, Mark, let me just say, if you
It's
know,
good, it's
if you know a
good.
home,
They be loving that shit.
Mark, if you know a homegirl, if you know a homegirl close to 50, right?
All my homegirls close to 50.
And I know we telling jokes, but 50 is not old.
Nah,
It's
exactly.
not old. It's not.
50
Now
not
that
old.
we there.
Right.
It was only old.
Yo, when we was 30, we was like 50.
It's only old in regards to like head.
Yeah, if you know a homegirl
Outside of that,
close to 52, and they can't really, they moving around, bouncing around, nigga. Shit feel like, what's that shit? Sky Zone, nigga. Just there's something missing in the department, nigga. And niggas at certain ages be like the face off. Something missing, gang. They can't really keep it.
if you 50, come over with some books.
Yeah, come over with a moo with your compression socks.
Uber some food.
Yeah.
Uber me some food.
With some
You're not
bonds
gonna-
around your neck.
Yeah, what else you could do?
What they do?
Step on my back, stand on my back at 50, you could do that.
Do the little cup
What
shit in the
else?
back, the cup.
Yeah, acupuncture.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do acupuncture together.
That cupping.
You can do my nails.
Yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't wait for y'all to
Like
talk.
comfort shit. Like manicure together.
Yeah.
Watch this young bitch suck my. Like, you could look. You could look. Right?
Ooh, I can't wait to. When you 50, we're going to play this tape back.
Do you think?
But this conversation is not about us being 50.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying your perspective is going to change on. I think you'll be like, I don't want no 60-year-old head or 70-year-old
Mark,
head.
this is not my perspective now. I'm just triggering Mel.
Oh, that's solid. Okay.
I don't believe none of this. I'm just. I don't subscribe to what I'm saying. I'm just gonna keep going until she
Till she hits the
storms out,
casket.
cries, blows, gives herself away.
I'm not.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then
this is
take that,
entertaining.
man. All right, no, I'm joking.
Stop it.
Come on,
Stop. You're wrong. Leave her alone.
Anywho's.
Nigga, it might have.
You think you fire on the cunnilingus tip?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm asking.
I don't talk my personal business. I don't talk my personal business. Don't watch it. I don't talk my personal business.
It's just a question.
I am good what I do. I don't talk my personal business, gang. But
Sniper position, like out.
laying down.
Yeah, you can't do sniper.
How you doing, nigga? How you doing, nigga? Huh?
Yo.
Sit on my face type nigga? You like to be suffocated, you bird ass nigga? Watch your fucking mouth, you freak boy.
He probably can't do the sniper. That nigga be high as hell, the sniper. That nigga be. All right. Anyway. What else? What else we got?
Can you laugh?
But, Joe, that is an interesting question. Can we just poll the room real quick?
Please. I'd love that.
Because we talk about women and how well they perform here, but how well do y'all perform? How would you assess yourselves?
I was going to answer Mel when she was like, what make you think women can't get busy at 55? Men can't get busy at 55. It's a decline, my nigga, for everybody involved.
And that's okay.
Even the cunnilingus?
I don't think
with that tongue.
Your shit come to your throat, nigga.
Yo, wait.
You just sit back.
He eating somebody right now.
Nigga, this shit got spots on it, nigga.
Yo.
You got crater tongue, nigga.
Yo, you say you fell off with that tongue right there? Let me see.
I said men, my
Boy,
nigga.
stick it
What
to
man,
the
nigga? You the slip and slide of that shit.
slip and slide, get loose. More punch to the bowl of juice, nigga. Fuck out of here, ish. Stick it out. Let's see.
Nah, if your tongue fell off, nah, we gotta have a ceremony in Newark. We gotta have horse and carriages down the street, nigga. If your tongue fell off,
Oh shit!
God damn, man.
Yo, I read
All right, so it's just saying that 55 niggas fall off.
before 50. Yo, I read an article the other day that said, yo, niggas before 40 now, like a nice percentage of men before 40 years old are experiencing ED.
Yeah,
before 40.
Wow. Yeah, Slim Thug the other day was talking.
Oh man,
he's one of my favorite people to listen to now.
He's up there with
shout out to Slim Thug,
Terrance Howard.
So let me just catch y'all up because I know y'all missed it. Slim Thug saw Meg Thee Stallion kept performing some of his songs, so he said, "I think she likes me." Meg at Rolling Loud said, "I don't. I just like your songs." Slim Thug, in his response video, started saying, "Nah, on second thought, that's too much for me. Because Meg is a little 20-something, however old she is." And he said, "I can't pop a Viagra every day at my age." So then I was taken aback. I said, "Nigga," but this might be to your point. I'm like, "Nigga, you need a Viagra every day? Like, you ain't never gonna hit him with a little that natty?"
That's your rap.
At no point are you gonna try to just climb a mountain on the natty tip. But whatever, I just thought it was funny. Some girls you could look at and it just looked like too much of a headache.
A long day.
It just looked like a lot. Just a lot going on. Yeah. Don't come over here with all that hibbity hop dancing around shit, bitch. Yeah, nah. Holy shit. All right. Great topic, you guys. That was a great topic. Hope sure know how to come alive.
That's it. I'm telling you.
Wait till I tell y'all what the streets be saying about that 50-year-old head.
Yo,
you always stretch out like that, boy. Like that's just that's your.
I was talking to Ice about.
That's your go-to position, though.
He said he'll be paying for it. Why you gonna pay and work?
You don't believe in putting the work at a certain age anymore? But you take that.
I don't think like that.
Oh, you put work in, huh? You try your best. Hey, honey, you did a little shimmy in the house, in the room. It's your freak, boy.
What else needs our attention? Boy, that was funny. That was a lot of fun, you guys.
Y'all are nuts.
All right.
We're waiting on you to tell us.
I was going from it. I don't know what we missed.
I'll take it upon myself. I just want to say before we end that recently at the Millennium Tour, B2K reunited again. So I want to hit the round of applause real quick. Talk about getting the most out of Stockholm Syndrome.
Yo.
Talk about being broke.
That little Saint money ain't spending no
That's
more.
what that mean. That's all I heard.
I only want to bring this up because Omarion, no more than 3 months ago, was on The Breakfast Club saying, "I do not speak to anybody in B2K. I do not have a relationship with anybody in B2K, and I would like to keep it that way. No love lost." He said that. Now, I was at the last Millennium Tour, and B2K was there. And I think they've done this breakup public fight thing.
They reunited quite a few
at least 9 times. At this point, they like the fucking the bartenders that throw retirement parties. So, I'm leaving the game.
Guess when the game come back?
These niggas done came back about 9 fucking times.
Guess when they come back?
When they break up with the nigga.
There you go.
That's the realest shit right there. Yes.
Fuck is you talking about?
But I guess where I'm confused is Omarion was already on this tour. It's not like he needed the reunion to be on tour. He was on tour. So what, he just had a change of heart?
What's some other niggas' names?
Didn't he do some shit on the tour where he took the other dude off?
Lil Fizz.
Hey. Didn't that happen on the last tour?
Yes.
Where he kept my man from being on the tour because he was fucking with his baby moms and shit like that?
Yeah, he was with April for a minute.
It was a lot going on. I'm just...
Omarion, sir.
My bad.
I'm sorry, sir.
My bad.
Bump.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
They've been through so much. They seem like the most dysfunctional... Not the most. They seem like one of those dysfunctional people where they also have a lot of trauma together. And they grew up together, and I think in the business, and I think they just can't leave each other alone. And
the other ones, a lot of them can't get no money outside of
They
B2K.
can't get no money,
No,
bro.
I get why Fizz and Raz B and Jay Boog would want to reunite, but when I saw Marion on his last
80-20,
little press run, he was
son.
like, "I'm never coming with them." Like Joe said, "I'm never getting with these people again."
80-20, son.
80-20 is crazy, but probably what you would need to get them back in the building. Yeah.
What, nigga? Please.
I don't know if I could get over somebody as close what Raz did. I mean, not what Raz, what Fizz did.
I'm good.
I couldn't get over that shit.
I'm good.
Nigga, them niggas could get over it if the bills needed to get paid. We've seen worse, where niggas have been completely fucked, pause, by people in the industry and then run right back on tour with them because the bills have to get paid.
And maybe Omarion is. I thought Omarion was up enough on his own tour to not have to do that. Like, but you're right. You're right.
All right, well, good luck. Good luck to all parties involved. Let me mind my black ass business.
Yeah,
then.
that's it.
That's it. Also, before we go, they did that 100-day rating thing on Trump. Says he has the lowest 100-day approval score in the history of all. How many presidents there's been?
What do you know?
Shocker to anybody?
No. What a wow. Wowzers.
Would have never guessed that.
What a thunk.
Let's say Saquon.
I'm about to say I'm sitting.
Yeah, man. 4.
I love Saquon, so I ain't gonna drag him through the mud on this one.
Yeah.
And I love Nelly, so I ain't gonna drag. Yo, at some point, niggas got to get used to people just having different views and opinions.
That's true.
To each his own has to be a thing. We don't have to agree with everybody. I wouldn't go golfing with the nigga,
Ever.
but I ain't about to slam Saquon for it. And y'all not about to do it neither when he rushed for 2,500 yards next year.
Well, that's why I'm not talking too much shit because I'm doing his dick in about 6 months.
Also, I want to double down in my
right.
Hey, Big Say.
Big say.
Kwani.
Oh my god, bro.
Fuck out of here.
What?
What?
Nigga, I'm about to prove a point that we made earlier, nigga. That's why I got the phone wire. What are you doing?
Also, while we on this, I want to double down. I think the Giants had an amazing draft. The Giants had an amazing day 2. It's your all them picks. I know Cam Skeetabo, the running back, the tough guy. I like him. I like the other O-line dude.
New Yorkish.
Sorry.
He New Yorkish.
Yep.
New York just has an identity now. That's it.
He look like one of them Staten Island, New York niggas.
Yo, J.O., I'm on the podcast. Can you tell these niggas?
Called his son.
No, J.O., not J.R.
Oh.
J.O., can you tell these niggas what my nickname was when I was younger, please?
It was two of them. It was TJ and his Lionheart.
Thank you.
We got it. Thanks,
Yeah,
J.O.
this nigga said they didn't call me Lionheart when I was
You got
younger.
it.
You text J.O. like...
No, I didn't. I swear to God.
Yeah, we don't believe.
Just say these
Nah,
words.
that nigga will fight anybody. Let's fight.
He been up here for a few years. Ain't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Nah, that nigga fight. Look,
He been up here for a while. Niggas have pressed him, threatened him, swung on him. He ain't do
Yo,
nothing.
Joe, listen. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga been through a whole lot more than a little bit.
Back in the day.
J.O.,
Back in the day.
J.O., thank you. I'm gonna get this nigga. I
A
love
long
you,
time
bro.
ago. Like a war story, you saying.
Watch your fucking mouth when you talk on me, nigga. My name was Lionheart.
We all scrapped when we was 13, nigga.
Lionheart.
Call me.
Yeah.
It's a funny name. You
right.
said you gonna ask Mark, what was his street nickname?
Mark, what was your street name growing up?
I had a couple. Miz and Alien.
What?
Miz was the most common one.
Miz?
Miz.
M-I-Z?
Yeah. Yeah. So in urban America, there came a moment where, you start putting like Mizark as the Mizark. And so people call it Riz, like that. And so it just became Miz. You know what I mean?
Why were you the alien?
Yeah. Because I had a big ass head.
Oh.
I had a big ass head. And I looked like it was Alien Nation. And
If that's the case, then Ice is the mega alien. And that nigga,
Kronos.
the mother alien. That nigga,
Stop!
Big Daddy alien. If your head is big, that nigga
That's the final boss.
was the alien.
That nigga was Magneto.
The cruise ship. The light that brought niggas up. The beam.
What was that shit?
Round head, nigga.
Nigga head. Freeze
That
head
nigga on
falls.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
The light.
I hate each
Freeze
and
is
every one of
crazy.
you.
That's my man.
Are y'all gonna go to your daughter's school for career day?
I go to whatever they have.
Never
to
go
go
to
to
school.
school,
I
man.
hate that shit.
I haven't.
Yes.
Yo, girl dads are so sassy. Why y'all can't just answer?
No, yes. I just say yes. If they was to have that, I would go.
No, you said no.
My thing, bro.
Career day?
It's not really my thing.
Nigga, I be at fucking pancakes with
Well,
dad.
then
I go to all that shit.
That's your thing.
Pancakes
I'm
with
saying
dad, breakfast with dad.
if your daughter asks you to go.
Yes, 1000%.
Maybe.
I would.
I love when you give these
love
terrible
that.
answers and then whispers it. Your kid has a wedding, you gonna show up. I'm not really into that.
Every time I think I know what he'll say to some shit, he try to throw like a curve. That's not
I
my
thought
thing.
career
Like,
day
oh,
you would do.
shit.
Because you like to talk to youth and inspire the youth, and you actually have like a couple careers you could lay out. I think that shit would be
You
dope.
went to Gilly career day at the Robert Tree up there.
I didn't go to Gilly's career day.
What the fuck type of shit is that?
You went to Invest Fest, nigga. Go to career day.
I didn't go to.
Invest Fest is career day.
It's a dope career day.
I've never spoken at Invest Fest.
He ain't say spoke.
Well, I know. You didn't speak there.
Gotcha.
He be walking into it. You didn't do no speaking there. We know that part. They had speakers.
He bought the gold package. He was there as a
He was there as a
he was
customer.
getting-
Yeah, as a customer. Custy.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Shit. Yo.
Flip, would you-
You know how you got to do the work to get a Grammy? He was there just making around, showing his face.
Is him off?
Disrespectful.
Would you do career day?
I would if my daughter asked me. Yeah.
My kid would have to really ask hard. I hate. It's the parents I hate.
Why?
So my answer was terrible, but your answer is they would have to really ask hard.
Well, you didn't
No, I'm saying
specify as to
He
why
got a
you wouldn't go.
PhD, nigga. Yeah, they got to ask him hard.
The kids?
Oh, I didn't think he meant the kids.
He said
I thought he meant
my
the school.
kid really got to ask
Yeah,
hard.
you talking about
Oh, I thought he meant the school.
The school, yeah. If my kid asked me, yes.
If your
I'm
kid
saying,
asked
That's what we talking about. We talking
I'm
about the
saying, the kid, yes, but I'm saying it would have. My point is, I would do it for my kid, but I would hate to do it because the school, like, there comes a moment, and all y'all, I'm sure, been through this, where the parents figure out what you do, and then they just get real Joe. Like, they just start wanting to ask for shit, want all this shit. I hate talking to the parents. They want favors, they want hookups, and that's why I don't like the career day, because it's the parents. The kids are fine. That's why I don't read it through my kids' school no more.
I went to my little brother's, something they was doing at their school, and went up there and spoke. Well, I was supposed to speak, but I was famous, so I just had to walk in there. It was like, ah! Then all the
What year was
teachers
this?
came down.
This is your oldest kid.
No, you said you went to your brother's shit.
Let's let the joke ride, man.
I said my little brothers, and this was a few years ago. I want to say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, but they was real appreciative.
I've done a bunch of
up
those
there in
shits.
the Bronx.
Yeah.
It's not so bad. She could do it.
Yeah, man.
What career would you talk about? Would you do the media career, or would you do the
I build houses.
the real estate?
Now we get into the good questions.
What other
Now,
career?
now we get into the real.
Hey
shit.
guys,
What'd you say?
Don't bail them out.
If I did it,
Yeah.
real estate and construction.
separate.
Would you wear That's That Ish merch?
I don't know. I doubt it.
You would be a construction worker.
When you talk about real estate on other podcasts, are you talking real estate or is it podcasting?
It's both.
That was the end. That was,
I answered you. Oh my God. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm now have nothing.
No, you got some more shit to say.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
don't. I'm done.
He think you got the gun just wait.
Yeah,
No,
I told him.
alone.
I
think
told
you
him
got it
from
too.
early.
Be quick.
I'm on peace with him. I got enough. All right, we got sleepers. Some fucking real estate, nigga. I smacked the shit out of real estate.
When you did that podcast, though,
Hey,
man,
you sick of him with that shit?
It's
That
ridiculous.
shit is like a scam at this point. Nigga,
What's the scam?
You're a podcaster. You've been out the real estate. All right, forget it.
I'm not out the
You
real
out the
estate.
game.
I'm not though.
You are.
Okay.
You ain't did nothing.
That's what you think.
I'm telling you.
No, you're not telling
You
me
a
nothing.
podcaster, yo. Stop.
You a rapper.
Like, tell to know. I am.
All right.
that nigga's just immature.
Yo, they look like kids.
It's they, huh?
It's y'all, bro. Y'all can't help
All
it,
this
bro.
real estate shit, nigga.
They gonna turn the laptop. Block.
Ain't nothing new went up, nigga. You broadcasting that. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga, credit score in the bottom now.
Who bottom?
You. You can't get the loan, the refi taken forever. Nigga, mute up. You can't even get the refi popping. You a podcaster, nigga. I seen you on 9 podcasts yesterday. Shut up.
No, you didn't.
Real estate.
But it's okay.
Seas went down. Yeah, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. That's fly though, that podcast that you doing, yo. I had a couple of questions, but that's fly. Like when you did it, didn't Mandy and them move to like Atlanta, so that means you took a flight. I was like, oh, this nigga is moving. You ain't put niggas on, nigga. I would have flew out there, nigga.
Oh my God.
God, them niggas live out there. I would have came out there and flew with some content, nigga. Introduce you.
What are you talking about, fam?
You had to fly out there to go in the pod, right?
No.
Oh, they came to you.
Podcast was shot in Brooklyn.
They came to you. That's it. That's a trick. Yeah.
Oh, you trying to be funny? Put your little stubby hands back. Fuck out of here.
I can't take his opinion on rap too seriously. He said something to me that it's a little out of bounds.
Let's hear it.
What'd he say?
I didn't even hear it. I can't even.
Was that bad? What'd you say?
Guess
what
you
say.
You
know, he remember.
You don't need to
You'd
repeat
have
it.
played within the lines. You would have jumped in that for right there.
Then what would happen?
I don't know.
4 niggas smoked. Sound like 4 niggas smoked to me.
Okay.
What you said that was so crazy?
Personally,
What you
fuck
said
you talking to, nigga?
Joe could definitely be in that cipher.
I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to.
He would have got a couple
boy.
of them out of that cipher.
Boy.
And I think he'd have got most of them out of that site because some. You know Joe got his list.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, he might have put a little extra sauce on it.
Yeah, all right.
I don't even know if you could have rolled that beat like that.
Maybe not. Maybe not. The world will never know.
That is.
The world will never know. That's why retirement is beautiful. You ain't got to do something you did already.
You ain't got to answer nothing.
You ain't got to do nothing you did already. I mean, not like
You ain't cleaned them up.
Huh?
You cleaned them up? Before?
I cleaned everybody up.
No.
I cleaned everybody up.
You ain't cleaned up that
Who? No, it was to a couple niggas I didn't clean up.
Okay.
Most niggas I cleaned up. Most of the times I appeared, it was like the boogeyman was there.
You pulled the broom out sometimes.
Most of the times I was there, it was like the boogeyman was there. But I don't have to do that anymore.
Gotcha.
Right? I did that already.
Gotcha.
Right?
These guys are crazy.
I'm not saying that for that
I
kid.
can't swing back because then it looked like I'm playing dirty. Like,
What would be your swing back?
I can't. I love them too much.
Can't say nothing.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
No.
What?
That would be hurtful.
Oh, okay, all right.
Can't hypothetically hurt your friend. But then that causes real feelings. You can't. There's nothing hypothetical about feelings.
Thank you, Corey.
I love this song.
For the longest time.
All right,
No, you got to let the high.
All right, who never heard this song?
Ice.
Me?
Ice.
I'll tell you right now.
Looking around the room.
I had to
That's
Shazam that shit real quick. I'm like, what the fuck are they
You
singing?
never heard this song?
And it's all acapella.
This
It's like one
cannot
of the
be a
greatest songs.
music podcast. And thank
Gotta
God.
let the high-
Thank God there's
gotta
a
let the high
personality
voice nigga
podcast
come
now.
in. He go crazy. He goes nuts.
No, I don't know anything Billy Joel.
Black.
I didn't even know it was Billy Joel until I Shazammed it.
Yeah, fuck with- But this is a white boy.
What that got to do with shit? I don't know that record, and I wasn't.
You said you don't know any Billy Joel
Not
song.
one
Any black?
song.
Uptown
You know
Girl?
Uptown Girl.
You know Uptown Girl.
Oh my God.
You know.
Born in the USA is Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know any Billy Joel.
You have to know. Come on, Uptown Girl. You've heard it in movies.
You know that high voice nigga? That's Billy Joel too. You know he do all the parts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what makes the song. He do all the background, the percussion. He do everything.
Hey, you never heard this song. He probably heard the drill version.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Someone from Florida remixed that shit.
King Von remade this.
Hey, I'll shoot him in his eye.
Now Lil Durk got a version of this, bro. You gotta check it. Salute. All right. Keep us in your prayers, each and every last one of us.
Indeed.
Don't you forget, not a fucking soul, please. Until next time, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, we bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir, so longer. For the longest time. Freeze, you a bitch. Sing this shit with us, man. Fuck you in Sing this shit with us. How the fuck you never heard Billy Joel? We had a ride on Freeze.
No, and got 77,000 songs.
And a whole new memory.
He got
thing.
a lot of songs.
And took 21 Savage off of the Drake album, nigga. Listen to Billy Joel.
And took you off NBA.
And
That
off,
too.
and off of
We didn't ask you that.
Nobody, Flex.
Nobody asked you all that.
You got taken off that one too.
It's an app you use, nigga?
All right, man, y'all hold it down.
It's a long ass song.
Yeah, this is back when songs used to be like 4 minutes.
Yeah, a real song.
Oh shit.
All right.
Freeze, you know the Temptations, right, Freeze?
Of course.
Ooh. Is anybody doing anything really, really, really fun this week?
You know this song?
Is anybody doing anything really fun and interesting this week that we can exploit in the future for entertainment purposes? Hey. Anybody out there? What y'all doing, huh?
Maybe.
Hitting the car wash, hitting the gas station.
I'm going to the fight.
Going to the fight.
I definitely gotta go to the car wash.
You going to fight tomorrow?
Yeah, the birds disrespected my shit.
My shit green.
Now the birds went to war on my shit.
I left my shit under a tree while I was gone. That shit is.
Nigga, the pollen got my shit looking
I left
green.
I left my shit for 3 days under a tree.
That's what I
right
mean.
now. That
This
shit
weekend
is
came back like
I'm going to
crazy.
drop my shit off tomorrow and pick it up later on. Detail it. Like it needs all that now.
Get a new spare.
I already did that. I already did that.
Get a new vehicle, nigga.
Yo, you went and bought a new tire or you went to Papa, you know?
I went and bought a new tire. I don't play around.
From the dealer or from Elizabeth? Like from the side shops?
Grown now, huh?
Yo, bro.
Yeah, you grown now.
You know what niggas used to do?
From Shea Stadium, nigga.
Nigga went and bought a $40 chumpy.
Yup, $35 tie.
Again, congratulations to the Knicks. Go Knicks. Really a shame Jared Jack didn't get a chance to call us back for the first time since the series started. He didn't call us back, but he's with us in spirit, of course.
Yes, sir.
My nigga,
Shout out to all the fans out there.
Jared watching film, yo.
All the Patronis, all the athletes out there listening. It's playoff time. Hey, wait a minute.
Glad we ain't talking about the Lakers.
Well, I mean, do you have anything that you want to say about the Lakers? What do you think about J.J. Redick playing the starters in the entire second half?
I think the Lakers, from 1 to 12, it's a bad team. It's not really
ain't no
good
choice.
It ain't really. He has a choice because that's a part of coaching. You gotta.
I mean, they would have lost if he didn't do it.
You gotta maximize your players. I think that's something that great coaches do. They'll take a nigga that you never heard of, and in the playoffs, them niggas will come to life.
Listen, J.J. Redick for me is also in the Coach of the Year discussions.
Yes.
It's also his first rodeo, so I'm not going to kill him too much. I think he did a great job getting y'all to 3 seed. Maybe y'all overachieved. I thought y'all had a good shot to make the Eastern Western Conference Finals, but fuck do I know?
So with everything that's left, what do you have? Who do you have coming out the East? You have conference finals, both sides.
Cleveland just smacked Miami by 60 last night.
Yeah.
I looked at
The
that shit. I was
Thunder
like, this
smacked
real?
them other niggas by 55 the other night. So they look like the real deal. It's still go Knicks for me. Boston is injured, so I'll wait to see how that goes. But we get an injured Celtics team next round. I love their head coach. I love Jason Tatum. I love the black players. I love that they paid black players. So shout out to them, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I still got Golden State in the Western Finals, man, with OKC.
Who you got winning?
That's my dark horse. It's hard to bet against. I mean, OKC's a much better team.
Just deep, bro. They deep.
Yeah, I got OKC.
They got
though.
10, 11 jokers that they could just throw in and interchange them, and they all play D, and they all can shoot the three.
My heart wants Golden State. If Golden State's healthy, I think they can give them a run, but I don't think they're going to stay healthy. I got
And
OKC
shout out to
in the
Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year, man. Let me hit a round of applause. Let me hit the round of applause for him. Well deserved, well deserved. Good defensive stop by Draymond the other night. Shout out to him. I think he was in the finalists for Defensive Player of the Year. What?
Nothing.
You good? What you got going on this week? Anything?
Nah. Well, maybe. Just working, being outside, getting to it.
I'll end the broadcast, man. Don't worry about it. Yo.
Just get to the concept,
Y'all hold it
bro.
down. Keep each one of us in your... Huh?
Positivity highlighter.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's my middle name. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, y'all hold it down. Have a good week. Enjoy this good weather. Be kind. Be kind. Try that for a change.
Yeah. Let that mean shit go for a little bit.
Yeah. It ain't about nothing. It's overrated, man. Be kind. Be loving. Be warm. Healing, health, happiness, and hoes.
Gotta have the hoes.
No, Joe Biden. Daddy.
You've never heard of Joe Budden?
JBP, JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
Bye.
No Joe Budden.